The red carpet follows in. No one will be hardened for Team Genesis, but it will be Mighty Minions who ruled out this one. They avoided the calamity successfully. To the bottom lane, Fredrin trying to engage a fight, but once again, Sora with that absolute amount of stun right there, catches on 3, and the 3 will fall down from Team Genesis. Mighty Minions are shining out. This is what I was expecting.
No mercy shown. And with that, the Lord is up with 2 members already down, especially Sora. This is an easy green light unless there's a lasting insanity onto the Lord. What are they going to do? They have to make sure the Praga armor is out of the way. Looks like Shenian as well as the Hylos are going in to try to make sure that they are out of the way, but the Lord has been stopped. The Sakari will be taken down. It is the Fredrin who gets deleted. It is only past 9 as of now. All left alone, but oh my goodness, YSS not leaving that up as well.
So you have to say what I'm talking, but then again, it's a laney phase. Laney phase, Money QT, they will be taken down, I guess, because it's a lot of stuns coming right there. The red carpet wasn't of any help, and he gets taken down.
So it's gonna be a challenge.
I love how the tables turned from 4k minus and goal lead to 3k ahead, and once again the feather airstrike gets stuck out. Sora catching 2 once again. What is this guy? What are those sets that are happening? But they don't have enough firepower to bust them down. They get low and they have to fall back. These are, going to get hurt by this a lot. But once again, Money Curie gets taken on, and it's a connect from Carmilla. Sora, will he be able to do something? That was quite a nice turn, but it won't be enough for them. Carry is trying to prioritize it out. Team Mighty Minions falling one by one. Epstein onto Love is P.
Just a bit of orange light for them to go contest, and even if they contest, they need a bit of a luck to take away from them. There is a retribution, and the lasting insanity. Oh, legendary picked up by NSX Golf, just not stopping away, but it is a carry who picks it up. Now with the same note, wait a minute, Farsa has to go back, and that X-Borg as well. I feel like there is gonna be a chase. Let's see. The base is wide open. There's a few members still left. The Hylos can clear the lane, but it is very, very far-fetched with the amount of crowd control that he is receiving. And the amount of damage as well. Look at them. They are all in on him. Taking down the immortality. The base is wide open. There you go. Semian is just 2 seconds away, but no. The red team, the blue mode will be out of the river area.
With that, there's the turtle setup. The turtle dance begins. There's obvious jumping and massive set by the Alice. The Phantom Steed coming in. Lots of damage being dealt on the members. There's the double kill. Mino is down. They deck the turtle. And with that, Veronica brings up the lead. 2 on the scoreboard in their favor. But they're still pushed away. The Zuzhin caught out in a very, very odd spot. And she will be taken down. It's actually the Yves instead. But the Leo might be falling next. But she misses the jump against his will. And with that, they start the turtle dance. The members poking it out each other. Leo starting off with the turtle. He has Kitty searching for an engage. She's in the bush, not being spotted out just yet. Can she get the clutch? Yes, she does. 2 men caught. There's the catch. And that's a 3-man setup. But he still gets the turtle from everyone else. They clean up every single member one by one. Despite having the catch, they will still trade out 2 and 2. And bot side, off cam. A really, really sneaky pick coming in, but there's Savage Warrior with the ultimate. The Lantern will bring him back to his doom. The shutdown on the Irithel, and it might just be the same for Itachi, and there it is, unstoppable, picked up by no one. They're going to dive onto Kelvin. 3-man setup. The flickers used up. Kelvin got low. Yo-Yo is going in for the dive. Will they get Talk Charm? No, they will not. Kelvin still diving in with the monolith, clashing heavy on their opponents. He is still standing. Uses up the flicker. Takes it out on Zuzhin, and he will finally fall. No, not just yet. He nearly gets the play. Still standing. How is he bringing so much time? And still Veronica are failing to capitalize on the opportunity brought by their teammates.
On your face. Oh, but wait a minute, Banana Fury comes in. That will be Yayo who takes up so much damage. He goes out of the way. But no, the immobilization is just enough. Yayo goes in, sacrifices himself just so that the teammates can take up a bit of a challenge. Oh, no one jumps in. We're trying to, if you try to freeze the lane as well, but oh wait a minute, looks like they are trying to go in for a bit of a
Okay, they will actually get the set on Itachi. Flicker used up. Kelvin going in really deep. Eden left standing. They have to go in for the play. They've committed way too much. Zujin will send Kelvin back. Will she stand strong? Yes, she does. The Leo slowed down too much. Alice used up the ult. Catches two. Massive set. This might just spell the end for Veronica. Kitty will take out the Eve. And it's godlike for Savage Warrior. And with that being said, they will go in for the last engage. Yeo will fall.
So let's see, with this Lord already marching down, what is it going to be? It looks a bit dicey. Lane sync-wise, it's just bottom lane, top lane almost coming in. But Itachi makes a play. That would be the Midnight Fury. But at the same time, it is Yeo who takes up so much damage. Oh, Irisal looks quite low though. But now it is Alice who takes up so much damage. Winter Crown popped up, but yet trying to pick up one by one. That would be Savage Warrior on the back lane. Kitty taking too much damage from the turret as well. It is a killing spree for Sanjiro. He is able to survive. He is able to go back quite easily. They just made it 2-4-2. Oh, with that, Savage Warrior will be taken down. They are trying to make the score 2-4-1. Sanjiro in a very safe space, but Eve just making sure. Alice also leads up in a very low HP. Kitty jumps in at the very last moment onto the Eve, takes out the Eve, but Kelvin unfortunately goes down. There is one minion already there, and it is Sanjiro all alone. He tried to do the play, but no, it is the minions and the team getting the win.
कि हाँ बफ जो है वो चुराया जा रहा है इस टाइम पे। ओके चलिए टॉप लेन की तरफ फाइट शुरू हो चुका है। गुनीवर को डाउन किया जाएगा और बॉट लेन में भी फाइट चल रहा था। चलिए टॉप लेन की तरफ आई थिंक निनी कुमार जो है अच्छा खासा सरवाइव करेंगे वैलेंटीना के साथ। 4 टर्टल कुछ ही टाइमों में आने वाला है वापस से, तो टर्टल के ऊपर हमारा नजर रहेगा। और चलिए आइटमाइजेशन की मैं बात करूं, वैलेंटीना पहला आइटम टैंक आइटम बनाएंगे आई थिंक थोड़ा सा काउंटर करने के लिए। बाकी इस टाइम पे जो है डाउन किया गया है सोयू को। बढ़िया मूव गुनीवर की तरफ से 5-5 का स्कोर लाइन आ चुका है। जेतिन अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे हैं गैंग में, तो है इस टाइम पे थोड़ा सा एडवांटेजेस पोजीशन पे है। बाकी सोरा का बढ़िया मूव आई थिंक डाउन किया जाएगा फ्रॉस्ट को। तो बड़ी ये सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग का टर्टल है इस टाइम पे। सिंजी चल रहा है सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग आई थिंक आराम से टर्टल को सिक्योर कर लेंगे। जी हाँ, रेट्री का बढ़िया इस्तेमाल गुनीवर ने इस टाइम पे टर्टल को सिक्योर किया है। अल्टीमेट आता हुआ दोनों ही टीम की तरफ से। बाकी चलिए जेतिन किल को सिक्योर करेंगे, बट इस टाइम पे फ्रॉस्ट वापस से आगमन हो चुका है। फ्रॉस्ट का लूनक्स अपना अल्टीमेट का इस्तेमाल जरूर से कर रहे हैं, बट आई थिंक इस टाइम पे शोयू का डबल किल होगा। जी हाँ, सोयू ने अच्छा एंट्री मारा है इस टाइम पे और डबल किल अपने टीम के झोली में भरेंगे जरूर से। तो
बैक साइड से एंट्री मारा है सुयू ने एंड जो किल उठाया है उसके बाद उनका टीम बहुत ही अच्छा उठने लगा है। लेकिन देखिए उधर गुइनिवेयर जा रहा था किल लेने के लिए फ्रॉस्ट के ऊपर, बट उनको नहीं मिला वो किल एंड लूनक्स का लाइट फॉर्म वाला अल्टीमेट लेके भाग जाएंगे वैलेंटीना उधर से
हिसाब से सिक्योर करते हैं। बाकी इस टाइम पे
फिर से
ब्लूम ने टर्टल को सिक्योर कर लिया। सोरा का बढ़िया मूव, बाकी सुनामी स्लैम आएगा देखना पड़ेगा। चलिए नीनी कुमार जो है डबल किल सिक्योर करते हुए बाकी इस टाइम पे सोरा जो है डाउन करेंगे उल्टा। बाकी अकेले जिंदा है इस टाइम पे मेगा किल। घटोत्कच अकेले जिंदा थे, बट टीम एजेलिया ब्लूम्स के जो प्लेयर है बैक टू बैक डैमेज देते रहे इस टाइम पे, और उसी के साथ साथ इस गेम का पहला वाइप्ड आउट हमें देखने को मिलेगा।
एंड एक टावर निकाल दिया गया है, पर बॉटम लेन में निको जाएंगे शायद लेने के लिए। बट इधर देखिए एक अच्छा टीम फाइट देखने को मिल सकता है। नीनी कुमार एक खराब पोजीशन पे थे बट खुद को बचा लेंगे। सोरा का अल्टीमेट यूज करते हुए सुनामी स्लैम यूज हुआ था लेकिन खुद को बचा लेंगे।
टीम एजेलिया ब्लूम इस टाइम पे लीड कर रहे हैं। बाकी टीम सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग्स देखना पड़ेगा, उनके पास भी पोटेंशियल जरूर से है, बट देखना पड़ेगा कैसे डाउन करते हैं वो। चलिए बड़े अल्टीमेट एओजी का बढ़िया इस्तेमाल और एओजी के साथ इस टाइम पे फ्रॉस्ट को डाउन करेंगे इनसेन। तो अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले आता हुआ टीम सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग्स की तरफ से। चलिए निको को इस टाइम पे डाउन किया जाएगा, बैक लाइन को मार्क कर रहे हैं बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से। बाकी खतरा हो सकता है, कैरी को डाउन किया गया, डबल किल। नीनी कुमार ऑन फायर आज, ट्रिपल किल निकालते हुए इधर वैलेंटीना अपना जादू दिखाते हुए इस टाइम पे। अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले आता हुआ टीम एजेलिया ब्लूम की तरफ से। और ये लॉर्ड थोड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट हो सकता है क्योंकि ये लॉर्ड जिस भी टीम को मिलेगा उनको आई थिंक थोड़ा बहुत नहीं बहुत ज्यादा एडवांटेज देखने को मिल सकता है। बाकी बढ़िया इस्तेमाल होते हुए इस टाइम पे आई थिंक चलिए जतिन का अल्टीमेट भी आएगा, अच्छा खासा डैमेज देते हुए गुनिवर को डाउन किया जाएगा। अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले आता हुआ आई थिंक वापस से जो है इनसेन को डाउन किया जाएगा। चलिए दोनों बंदे को डाउन किया गया, एक फ्रंट लाइन है एक हाइपर को, और उसी के साथ साथ टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम ने ये गैंग जीत के लॉर्ड को भी सिक्योर कर लिया है। तो सुनामी स्लैम का बहुत ही बढ़िया इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं इस टाइम पे, ग्रैब करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं, डाउन करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं बैक लाइन को। तो देखते हैं यार क्या सीन बनता है। लॉर्ड आ रहा है टॉप से, लॉर्ड को रोकना थोड़ा सा इस टाइम पे जो है मुश्किल हो सकता है। चलिए अल्टीमेट का इस्तेमाल जतिन का, वैलेंटीना अपना अल्टीमेट जरूर से लगाएंगे और उसके साथ साथ सुनामी फ्लैम का भी इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा। बहुत ही लो एचपी फ्रॉस्ट का बाकी खत्म किया जा सकता है। हरित अच्छा खासा डैमेज डील कर रहे हैं, निको अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे हैं। बाकी चलिए फ्रॉस्ट को डाउन किया जाएगा, इनसेन को डाउन किया जाएगा, कैरी अंदर घुसेंगे बट उनका थोड़ा सा डैमेज डील करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होगा क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर उनके ऊपर है। ओके सोयू का क्या ही डैमेज, सोयू ने आया पूरा मेल्ट कर दिया बट जाते जाते सोयू भी डाउन होंगे इस टाइम पे। टावर अगर हिट होता है तो गेम खत्म जरूर से हो सकता है। बाकी कैरी अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे थे बट हरित के आगे वो कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे इस टाइम पे। बाकी सोरा अकेले जिंदा है, क्या सोरा डिफेंड करने में सक्षम रहेंगे क्योंकि 2v1 का सिचुएशन है और मिनियंस का भी अच्छा खासा प्रेशर है इस टाइम पे। बाकी चलिए हरित जो है डाउन कर सकते हैं, चांसेस हैं। ओ बहुत ही लो एचपी के साथ बच चुके हैं इस टाइम पे। टावर अगर हिट होता है तो गेम खत्म हो सकता है बट आई थिंक किल करेंगे इस टाइम पे। बट चलिए बहुत ही लो एचपी हरित का, गुनिवर जो है डाउन हो जाएंगे इस टाइम पे। हरित अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे हैं, टावर हिट हो रहा है कांस्टेंट। आई थिंक एजेलिया ब्लूम के हाथों में ये गेम है। जी हाँ, एजेलिया ब्लूम के हाथों में ये गेम जरूर से है और ये बेस्ट टॉप 16 का आज पहला गेम था और इसमें टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले दिखाते हुए टीम सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग्स को पछाड़ते हुए शुरुआत से ही शुरू हो चुका है। तो फर्स्ट ब्लड मैं पूछना चाहूंगा शिंजी तुमसे कि फर्स्ट ब्लड जो है कौन सी टीम को मिलने वाला है?
फर्स्ट ब्लड तो इधर आएगा ब्लेड के ऊपर, ब्लेड ले लिए जाएंगे नीचे और
जी हाँ, देखने वाली बात है कि क्या होता है बट पहला बैक टू बैक 2 किल्स निकालने में सक्षम हो चुका है टाइम पे टीम मेगाट्रॉन ई स्पोर्ट्स। बाकी पहला टर्टल इस गेम का शायद से टीम मेगाट्रॉन ई स्पोर्ट्स सिक्योर करने में कामयाब है। बाकी रोटेशन बॉट लेन की तरफ होता हुआ बहुत ही लो एचपी है एलिस का, एलिस को धराशायी किया जा सकता है। बाकी ओके आई थिंक उल्टा भारी पड़ेंगे इस टाइम पे और लियोमॉर्ड जो है फ्रेया का किल जो है सिक्योर करेंगे। तो अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले आता हुआ 3v3 का सिचुएशन बनता हुआ। हाईलॉक ने अपना ग्लोरियस पाथवे डाल दिया है बट एचपी बहुत ज्यादा कम है दोनों का। जुक्शिन डैमेज जरूर से दे रहे हैं बट उनको भी रिटर्न डैमेज मिलेगा। लूनक टावर ड्राइव लगाते हुए डबल किल सिक्योर करेंगे इस टाइम पे। तो हैनी जो टीम मेगाट्रॉन ई स्पोर्ट्स उनको अच्छा खासा तरीके से डोमिनेट कर रहे हैं इस टाइम पे। तो देखते हैं यार सिन क्या बनता है अभी आगे आगे और क्या नहीं बनता वो भी हम जरूर से देखेंगे। फ्रेया बैकलाइन को मार करते हुए इस टाइम पे बट थोड़ा सा गलती इधर इस टाइम पे। बाकी चलिए फ्रेया ने शुरुआत किया है इस टाइम पे बट किलिंग स्प्री लगाते हुए गुनिवर का बढ़िया अल्टीमेट हमें देखने को मिलेगा और बाल्दे को जो है डाउन किया जाएगा। लियोमॉर्ड हो चुके हैं डाउन, ड्रैगन उड़ के जरूर से आएंगे। 3v4 का सिचुएशन है इस टाइम पे, बहुत ही लो एचपी। जी हाँ 0-2 को डाउन करेंगे। डस्टी मीजो गॉड लाइक लगा चुके हैं सुपर एम इस टाइम पे हिल्डा के साथ। बाकी 3v3 का सिचुएशन है, क्या खत्म कर पाएंगे किसी को? हिल्डा को वापस से धराशायी करने की कोशिश। लूनक इस टाइम पे डाउन करते हुए डैमेज जो दे रहे थे इस टाइम पे और पीछे से जुक्शिन जो है कंटिन्यूअस बैक टू बैक डैमेज और बैक टू बैक किल सिक्योर करते हुए इस टाइम पे नजर आएंगे। तो अच्छा खासा कमबैक का मोमेंटम बनाते हुए टीम जोहंड इस टाइम पे
लॉर्ड और टीम मेगाट्रॉन ई स्पोर्ट्स इस लॉर्ड को बिल्कुल जाने नहीं देंगे क्योंकि वो देख चुके हैं एक गलती का क्या नतीजा हो गया है। एंड प्राइम ले लिए जाएंगे, धराशायी कर दिए जाएंगे। 0-2 को मिलेगा वो किल। चादर बिछा दिया गया है जोहन के साइड से हाइलॉस का एंड 5 लोग तैनात है उधर लॉर्ड के पास में सुपर इन्विजन देते हुए। जोहन को बिल्कुल आने नहीं देंगे लॉर्ड के पास में।
बढ़िया कोशिश जो है कर रहे हैं टीम जोहन इस टाइम पे। बाकी कमबैक मोमेंटम जरूर से बन सकता है। डस्टी मीजो को जो है वो डाउन किया जा सकता था, बहुत ही लो एचपी था। बाकी जरूर से और शट डाउन करेंगे मेन डैमेज डीलर को, मेन बैकलाइन को जो है डाउन किया जाएगा। बाकी खतरा हो सकता है इस टाइम पे। लूनक भाग रहे हैं बट ड्रैगन जो है उनको चेस डाउन करेंगे बट बढ़िया फ्लिकर का इस्तेमाल, बढ़िया एस्केप इस टाइम पे मिलता हुआ लूनक को। बाकी 3v4 का सिचुएशन बनता हुआ। जी हाँ डस्टी मीजो को डाउन किया जाएगा। फ्रेया की तरफ से एक बढ़िया डैमेज हमें देखने को मिल रहा है इस टाइम पे। चलिए वापस से प्राइम आगे जाएंगे जरूर से बट हिल्डा जो डैमेज दे रहे हैं उनको और खत्म हो सकता है, चांसेस है खत्म करने का, क्योंकि टावर के अंदर मिनियंस है। इस टाइम पे टावर अगर हिट होता है तो डाउन जरूर से कर सकते हैं इस टाइम पे। तो चलिए वापस से जो है डाउन किया जा सकता है। अकेले जिंदा है इस टाइम पे जुक्शिन, और लॉर्ड भी आ चुका है इस टाइम पे। निकलेंगे जरूर से इधर हाई लॉस, बट देखने वाली बात यह है क्या टीम जोहंड इस टाइम पे डिफेंड करने में सक्षम रहती है कि नहीं रहती, क्योंकि डिफेंड करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल रहेगा इस टाइम। मिनियंस का जो प्रेशर है वो बहुत ज्यादा हाई है। 10-21 स्कोर लाइन है जरूर से, बट देखना पड़ेगा कि क्या डिफेंड होता है। आई थिंक शिंजी जोहंड ने इस टाइम पे ये जो वेव था ये जरूर से डिफेंड कर लिया है। हाँ, टीम मेगाट्रॉन ने अच्छा खासा डोमिनेशन जरूर से दिखाया, बट मैच जो है अभी तक खत्म नहीं हुआ है। अभी भी जो है टीम जोहंड के पास मौका है कमबैक दिखाने का, बट देखना पड़ेगा टीम मेगाट्रॉन क्या वो मौका देती है इस टाइम पे। और इस टाइम पे जो है डाउन किया जाएगा, और इधर डबल किल करेंगे डफ टीम ईवो। ट्रिपल किल के लिए गए जरूर है, बट टावर अगर हिट होता है तो गेम को जो है खत्म किया जा सकता है। हिल्डा टावर को हिट करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं, बट टीम जोहंड इस टाइम पे डिफेंड करने में सक्षम हो जाएंगे। बाकी गुनीवर का जंप जरूर से आया है, बट क्या गुनीवर इस टाइम पे डाउन कर पाएंगे? हिल्डा सुपर IMM जो है इस टाइम पे वो टावर को हिट करने की कोशिश जरूर से कर रहे थे, बट गेम अभी तक जो है वो खत्म नहीं हुआ है। जोहंड अभी भी जिंदा है गेम में। जोहंड अभी भी कोशिश करेगा जो गेम को कैफे भी करके जीतने का। कैफे भी करके ये जो टावर है, ये जो उनका बेस है, वो डिफेंड करने की कोशिश जरूर से करेंगे। जितना लेट गेम होगा आई थिंक उतना ज्यादा एडवांटेज जो है जोहंड को मिलने वाला है,
और उनको शायद जरूरत पड़ सकती है सी हेल्बर्ट का। सो मुझे लगता है उनको सी हेल्बर्ट अभी ले लेना चाहिए, लेकिन वो अभी जाएंगे कुछ और डिफेंस आइटम्स के लिए। एंड लॉर्ड के आने से पहले ही इधर फाइट होने वाली है शायद, मुझे देख के लग रहा है। हानी, जेनी और सुपर इम रेडी है इधर फाइट स्टार्ट करने के लिए। एंड घोड़े को बुला लिया गया है, लेकिन ब्लेड इंगेज नहीं करेंगे घोड़े के साथ। लेकिन उधर देखिए दस्तिमीजो बहुत ही खराब पोजीशन में, ड्रैगन का फॉर्म ले लिया गया है, लेकिन नाउ सम ले लेंगे ड्रैगन को डाउन उधर। एंड थॉर्न ऑफ रूइंस यूज हो चुका है उधर पे, रेड कारपेट बिछाया गया है, लेकिन ये होगा ब्लू कारपेट। हाइलोस के साइड से उनका ग्लोरियस पाथ पे उनका इमॉर्टल नीचे ले लिया जाएगा, लेकिन हानी को भी मार दिया जाएगा। उधर पे जेनी स्लेवर एक फाइट देखने को मिल सकता है शायद से। एंड देखिए 0-2 आ गए थे, लेकिन मिंटली को नहीं कर पाएंगे। एयरबॉर्न नॉकअप नहीं होगा, लेकिन क्रिम्सन बेकन हो चुका है ट्रिगर्ड इधर से। एंड वही शायद 0-2 का एक मोटिव था जंप करने का। एंड टॉप लेन से नाउसम ने थोड़ा सा दे दिया है प्रेशर, सो डेट उनको थोड़ा सा एडवांटेज मिले लॉर्ड के टाइम पे। एंड देखिए अभी टीम मेगाट्रॉन फिर से ले लेंगी ये लॉर्ड।
मेगाट्रॉन एक तरफा डोमिनेट कर रहे हैं गेम को अर्ली गेम पे, बट वो लोग गेम को नहीं खत्म कर पा रहे। बाकी ये एनहांस लॉर्ड है, आई थिंक लूनक्स के पास भी होली क्रिस्टल इस टाइम पे बचता है, और गैंग लग चुका है। डफ्टीमीज उड़ेंगे जरूर से, मार्क करने की कोशिश करेंगे बैकलाइन को। दोनों ही साइड पे जो फाइट है वो शुरू हो चुका है। लॉर्ड टावर को हिट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं इस टाइम पे। फाइट पूरी जोर से जो है फाइट इस टाइम पे लगा हुआ है। देखना पड़ेगा कि क्या सीन बनता है, क्या किसी को धराशायी किया जाएगा, क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा टैंकीनेस इस टाइम पे है। लूनक्स ने अपना अल्टीमेट जरूर से खोला है, क्या किसी को डाउन कर पाएंगे? लियोमॉट क्या मारेंगे? जी हाँ, इस टाइम पे फ्रेया को जो है धराशायी किया जाएगा 5v4 का सिचुएशन बनाते हुए, और टीम जोहंड वापस से लॉर्ड को डिफेंड करने में सक्षम होते हुए 14-23 का स्कोर लाइन है इस टाइम पे। टीम मेगाट्रॉन स्पोर्ट्स अभी भी गेम को जो है वो खत्म नहीं कर पाए। एनहांस लॉर्ड के साथ भी डिफेंड करने में बहुत ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल हो चुके हैं इस टाइम पे वापस से जोहंड। मैं बोलूंगा एनहांस लॉर्ड को भी रोकने में सक्षम हो चुके हैं वो लोग।
जैसा कि आपको मैच स्टार्ट होने से पहले बताया था कि मैच जाएगा बहुत लंबा, क्योंकि देख सकते हैं हम लोग कि दोनों टीम्स बहुत ही ट्राई हार्ड कर रहे हैं मैच के लिए, लेकिन मेंटली बहुत स्लेवर अमाउंट के एचपी के साथ बैक होते हुए थॉर्न ऑफ रूइंस यूज हो चुका है। जेनी जाएंगे मिंटली के लिए, मिंटली का इमॉर्टल डाउन कर दिया गया, सुपर रिम मार दिए गए हैं डस्टीमीजो के हाथों पर। जेनी एस्केप कर जाएंगे।
जी केडीए तो बेस्ट लग रहा है, बट आप जब तक गेम को नहीं जीतोगे तब तक कुछ बोल नहीं सकते, क्योंकि गेम को जीतना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है। इस टाइम पे लूनक्स खत्म हो सकते थे। लूनक्स को अगर चार्ज किया जाता तो लूनक्स को डाउन किया जा सकता था, कमबैक मोमेंटम बना सकते थे वापस से। शायद से लॉर्ड को जो है वो लेने की पूरी कोशिश है टीम मेगाट्रॉन स्पोर्ट्स। लॉर्ड को लेने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं। हाइलॉस आगे जरूर से आएंगे, ड्रैगन भी आगे आएंगे, बट देखना पड़ेगा क्या किसी को इस टाइम पे डाउन किया जा सकता है। फ्रेया पीछे जाने में समझदारी दिखाते हुए बड़े टाइम पे टीम जो लॉर्ड लेंगे क्या गुनीवर एक बढ़िया
गुनीवर बैकडोर एंट्री देते हुए
टावर को हिट करने की पूरी कोशिश करके एलिस ने टाइम पे डिफेंड करने की पूरी कोशिश किया है। क्या मिनट्स को मार पाएंगे? आई थिंक ये गेम खत्म होता हुआ और टीम मेगाट्रॉनिक चालाकी से लॉर्ड की तरफ वेट करते हुए पूरा टीम को जो है लॉर्ड की तरफ बुलाया और गुनीवर चुपके से जाते हुए गेम को
getting stolen was definitely good enough. But wait a minute. Oh, look at that. The connection was so crazy, but it just surpassed how Sora was out of place. Yuzong will be melted down. That this is a moment for the blue side to jump in because they can do it. Flickering out of the way. It is Sora. But Fredrin jumps in. He knows he can do it, but a bit of their prison red is just enough to take down Sora. But he was taking so much damage already. Relying on Sora's ultimate as well, but oh, pass a 9. He is very, very aggressive.
Love to see that pass in, but the tension is growing along in the mid lane. Everyone is striking up Fredrin up there. Stun after stun, the tower falls down. Yuzong inside the battlefield. Carmilla with the one first on the chopping block, but Sora, what was that ultimate? The red carpet follows in. No one will be hardened for Team Genesis, but it will be Mighty Minions who ruled out this one. They avoided the calamity successfully. To the bottom lane, Fredrin trying to engage a fight, but once again, Sora with that absolute amount of stun right there, catches on 3 and the 3 will fall down from Team Genesis. Mighty Minions are shining out. This is what I was expecting.
No mercy shown. And with that, the Lord is up with 2 members already down, especially Sora. This is an easy green light unless there's a lasting insanity onto the Lord. What are they going to do? They have to make sure the Praga armor is out of the way. Looks like Shenian as well as the Hylos are going in to try to make sure that they are out of the way, but the Lord has been stopped. The Sakari will be taken down. It is the Fredrin who gets deleted. It is only pass 9 as of now. All left alone, but oh my goodness, YSS not leaving that up as well.
So you have to say what I'm talking, but then again, it's a laney phase. Money QT, they will be taken down, I guess, because it's a lot of stuns coming right there. The red carpet wasn't of any help, and he gets taken down.
So it's gonna be a challenge.
I love how the tables turned from 4k minus and goal lead to 3k ahead, and once again the feather airstrike gets stuck out. Sora catching 2 once again. What is this guy? What are those sets that are happening? But they don't have enough firepower to bust them down. They get low and they have to fall back. These are, going to get hurt by this a lot. But once again, Money Cutie gets taken down, and it's a connect from Carmilla. Sora, will he be able to do something? That was quite a nice turn, but it won't be enough for them. Carry is trying to prioritize it out. Team Mighty Minions falling one by one. Epstein onto Love is P.
Just a bit of orange light for them to go contest, and even if they contest, they need a bit of a luck to take away from them. There is a retribution, and the lasting insanity. Oh, legendary picked up by this Exalt, just not stopping away, but it is a carry who picks it up. Now on the same note, wait a minute, Farsa has to go back, and that Xborg as well. I feel like there is gonna be a chase. Let's see. The base is wide open. There's a few members still left. The Hylos can't clear the lane, but it is very, very far-fetched with the amount of crowd control that he is receiving. And the amount of damage as well. Look at them. They are all in on him. Taking down the immortality. The base is wide open. There you go. Senian is just 2 seconds away, but no. The red team, the blue mod will be out of the river area.
With that, there's the turtle setup. The turtle dance begins. There's obvious jumping and massive set by the Alice. The Phantom Seed coming in. Lots of damage being dealt on the members. There's the double kill. Mino is down. They deck the turtle. And with that, Veronica brings up the lead. 2 on the scoreboard in their favor. But they're still pushed away. The Zuzhin caught out in a very, very odd spot. And she will be taken down. That's actually the Yves instead. But the Leo might be falling next. But she misses the jump against his will. And with that, they start the turtle dance. The members poking it out each other. Leo starting off with the turtle. He has Kitty searching for an engage. She's in the bush, not being spotted out just yet. Can she get the clutch? Yes, she does. 2 men caught. There's the catch. And that's a 3-man setup. But he still gets the turtle from everyone else. They clean up every single member one by one. Despite having the catch, they will still trade out 2 and 2. And bot side off cam. A really, really sneaky pick coming in, but there's Savage Warrior with the ultimate. The Lantern will bring him back to his doom. The shutdown on the Irithel, and it might just be the same for Itachi, and there it is, unstoppable, picked up by no one. They're going to dive onto Kelvin. 3-man setup. The flickers used up. Kelvin got low. Yo-Yo is going in for the dive. Will they get Talk Chom? No, they will not. Kelvin still diving in with the monolith, clashing heavy on their opponents. He is still standing. Uses up the flicker. Takes it out on Zuzhin, and he will finally fall. No, not just yet. He nearly gets the play. Still standing. How is he bringing so much time? And still Veronica are failing to capitalize on the opportunity brought by their teammates.
On your face. Oh, but wait a minute, Banana Fury comes in. That will be Yayo who takes up so much damage. He goes out of the way. But no, the immobilization is just enough. Yayo goes in, sacrifices himself just so that the teammates can take up a bit of a challenge. Oh, no one jumps in. We're trying to, try to freeze the lane as well. But oh, wait a minute. Looks like they are trying to go in for a bit of a
Okay, they will actually get the set on Itachi. Flicker used up. Kelvin going in really deep. Eden left standing. They have to go in for the play. They've committed way too much. Zuzhin will send Kelvin back. Will she stand strong? Yes, she does. The Leo slowed down too much. Alice used up the ult. Catches 2. Massive set. This might just spell the end for Veronica. Kitty will take out the Eve, and it's godlike for Savage Warrior. And with that being said, they will go in for the last engage. Yayo will fall.
So let's see. With this Lord already marching down, what is it going to be? It looks a bit dicey. Lane sync-wise, it's just bottom lane, top lane almost coming in. But Itachi makes a play. That would be the Madonna Fury. But at the same time, it is Yayo who takes up so much damage. Oh, Irithel looks quite low though, but now it is Alice who takes up so much damage. Winter Crown popped up, but yet trying to pick up one by one. That will be Savage Warrior on the back lane. Kitty taking too much damage from the turret as well. It is a killing spree for Sanjiro. He is able to survive. He is able to go back quite easily. They just made it 2-4-2. With that, Savage Warrior will be taken down. They are trying to make the score 2-4-1. Sanjiro in a very safe space, but Eve just making sure. Alice also leads up in a very low HP. Kitty jumps in at the very last moment onto the Eve, takes out the Eve, but Kelvin unfortunately goes down. There is one minion already there, and it is Sanjiro all alone. He tried to do the play, but no, it is the minions and the team getting the win.
कि हाँ बफ जो है वो चुराया जा रहा है इस टाइम पे. ओके चलिए टॉप लेन की तरफ फाइट शुरू हो चुका है. गुनीवर को डाउन किया जाएगा और बॉट लेन में भी फाइट चल रहा था. चलिए टॉप लेन की तरफ आई थिंक निनी कुमार जो है अच्छा खासा सरवाइव करेंगे वैलेंटीना के साथ. 4 टर्टल कुछ ही टाइमों में आने वाला है वापस से, तो टर्टल के ऊपर हमारा नजर रहेगा. और चलिए आइटमाइजेशन की मैं बात करूं, वैलेंटीना पहला आइटम टैंक आइटम बनाएंगे आई थिंक थोड़ा सा काउंटर करने के लिए. बाकी इस टाइम पे जो है डाउन किया गया है सोयू को. बढ़िया मूव गुनीवर की तरफ से. 5-5 का स्कोर लाइन आ चुका है. जेतन अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे हैं गैंग में, तो है इस टाइम पे थोड़ा सा एडवांटेजेस पोजीशन पे है. बाकी सोरा का बढ़िया मूव. आई थिंक डाउन किया जाएगा फ्रॉस्ट को. तो बड़ी ये सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग का टर्टल है इस टाइम पे. सिंजी चल रहा है सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग. आई थिंक आराम से टर्टल को सिक्योर कर लेंगे. जी हाँ, रेट्री का बढ़िया इस्तेमाल गुनीवर ने इस टाइम पे टर्टल को सिक्योर किया है. अल्टीमेट आता हुआ दोनों ही टीम की तरफ से. बाकी चलिए जेतिन किल को सिक्योर करेंगे, बट इस टाइम पे फ्रॉस्ट वापस से आगमन हो चुका है. फ्रॉस्ट का लूनक्स अपना अल्टीमेट का इस्तेमाल जरूर से कर रहे हैं, बट आई थिंक इस टाइम पे शोयू का डबल किल होगा. जी हाँ, सोयू ने अच्छा एंट्री मारा है इस टाइम पे और डबल किल अपने टीम के झोली में भरेंगे जरूर से. तो
बैक साइड से एंट्री मारा है सुयू ने एंड जो किल उठाया है उसके बाद उनका टीम बहुत ही अच्छा उठने लगा है. लेकिन देखिए उधर गुइनिवर जा रहा था किल लेने के लिए फ्रॉस्ट के ऊपर, बट उनको नहीं मिला वो किल एंड लूनक्स का लाइट फॉर्म वाला अल्टीमेट लेके भाग जाएंगे वैलेंटीना उधर से
हिसाब से सिक्योर करते हैं. बाकी इस टाइम पे
फिर से
ब्लूम ने टर्टल को सिक्योर कर लिया. सोरा का बढ़िया मूव. बाकी सुनामी स्लैम आएगा, देखना पड़ेगा. चलिए नीनी कुमार जो है डबल किल सिक्योर करते हुए ओ बाकी इस टाइम पे सोरा जो है डाउन करेंगे उल्टा। बाकी अकेले जिंदा है इस टाइम पे, मेगा किल। घटोत्कच अकेले जिंदा थे, बट टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम्स के जो प्लेयर है बैक टू बैक डैमेज देते रहे इस टाइम पे, और उसी के साथ साथ इस गेम का पहला वाइप्ड आउट हमें देखने को मिलेगा।
एंड एक टावर निकाल दिया गया है, पर बॉटम लेन में निको जाएंगे शायद लेने के लिए। बट इधर देखिए एक अच्छा टीम फाइट देखने को मिल सकता है। नीनी कुमार एक खराब पोजीशन पे थे, बट खुद को बचा लेंगे सोरा का अल्टीमेट यूज करते हुए। सुनामी स्लैम यूज हुआ था, लेकिन खुद को बचा लेंगे।
टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम इस टाइम पे लीड कर रहे हैं। बाकी टीम सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग्स देखना पड़ेगा, उनके पास भी पोटेंशियल जरूर से है, बट देखना पड़ेगा कैसे डाउन करते हैं वो। चलिए बड़े अल्टीमेट एओजी का बड़े इस्तेमाल, और एओजी के साथ इस टाइम पे फ्रॉस्ट को डाउन करेंगे इनसेन। तो अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले आता हुआ टीम सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग्स की तरफ पे। चलिए निको को इस टाइम पे डाउन किया जाएगा, बैक लाइन को मार्क कर रहे हैं बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से। बाकी खतरा हो सकता है, कैरी को डाउन किया गया, डबल किल। नीनी कुमार ऑन फायर आज, ट्रिपल किल निकालते हुए इधर वैलेंटीना अपना जादू दिखाते हुए इस टाइम पे। अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले आता हुआ टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम की तरफ से। और ये लॉर्ड थोड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट हो सकता है, क्योंकि ये लॉर्ड जिस भी टीम को मिलेगा उनको आई थिंक थोड़ा बहुत नहीं बहुत ज्यादा एडवांटेज देखने को मिलता है। बाकी बढ़िया इस्तेमाल होते हुए इस टाइम पे आई थिंक। चलिए जतिन का अल्टीमेट भी आएगा, अच्छा खासा डैमेज देते हुए गुनिवर को डाउन किया जाएगा। अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले आता हुआ, आई थिंक वापस से जो है इनसेन को डाउन किया जाएगा। चलिए दोनों बंदे को डाउन किया गया, एक फ्रंट लाइन है, एक हाइपर को, और उसी के साथ साथ टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम ने ये गैंग जीत के लॉर्ड को भी सिक्योर कर लिया है। तो आप सुनामी स्लैम का बहुत ही बढ़िया इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं इस टाइम पे, ग्रैब करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं, डाउन करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं बैक लाइन को। तो देखते हैं यार क्या सीन बनता है। लॉर्ड आ रहा है टॉप से, लॉर्ड को रोकना थोड़ा सा इस टाइम पे जो है मुश्किल हो सकता है। चलिए अल्टीमेट का इस्तेमाल जतिन का, वैलेंटीना अपना अल्टीमेट जरूर से लगाएंगे, और उसके साथ साथ सुनामी फ्लैम का भी इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा। बहुत ही लो एचपी फ्रॉस्ट का, बाकी खत्म किया जा सकता है। हर एक अच्छा खासा डैमेज डील कर रहे हैं, निको अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे हैं। बाकी चलिए फ्रॉस्ट को डाउन किया जाएगा, इनसेन को डाउन किया जाएगा, कैरी अंदर घुसेंगे, बट उनका थोड़ा सा डैमेज डील करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होगा, क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर उनके ऊपर है। ओके सोयू का क्या ही डैमेज, सोयू ने आया पूरा मेल्ट कर दिया, बट जाते जाते सोयू भी डाउन होंगे इस टाइम पे। टावर अगर हिट होता है तो गेम खत्म जरूर से हो सकता है। बाकी कैरी अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे थे, बट खरीद के आगे वो कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे इस टाइम पे। बाकी सोरा अकेले जिंदा है, क्या सोरा अकेले डिफेंड करने में सक्षम रहेंगे, क्योंकि 2v1 का सिचुएशन है और मिनियंस का भी अच्छा खासा प्रेशर है इस टाइम पे। बाकी चलिए हरित जो है डाउन कर सकते हैं, चांसेस हैं। ओ बहुत ही लो एचपी के साथ बच चुके हैं इस टाइम पे। टावर अगर हिट होता है तो गेम खत्म हो सकता है, बट आई थिंक किल करेंगे इस टाइम पे। बट चलिए बहुत ही लो एचपी हरित का, गुनिवर जो है डाउन हो जाएंगे इस टाइम पे। हरित अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे हैं, टावर हिट हो रहा है कांस्टेंट। आई थिंक एजिलिया ब्लूम के हाथों में ये गेम है। जी हाँ, एजिलिया ब्लूम के हाथों में ये गेम जरूर से है, और ये बेस्ट टॉप 16 का आज पहला गेम था, और इसमें टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले दिखाते हुए टीम सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग्स को पछाड़ते हुए शुरुआत से ही शुरू हो चुका है। तो फर्स्ट ब्लड मैं पूछना चाहूंगा शिंजी तुमसे कि फर्स्ट ब्लड जो है कौन सी टीम को मिलने वाला है?
फर्स्ट ब्लड तो इधर आएगा ब्लेड के ऊपर, ब्लेड ले लिए जाएंगे नीचे ऑफ।
जी हाँ, देखने वाली बात है कि क्या होता है, बट पहला बैक टू बैक 2 किल्स निकालने में सक्षम हो चुका है टाइम पे टीम मेगाट्रॉन ई स्पोर्ट्स। बाकी पहला टर्टल इस गेम का शायद से टीम मेगाट्रॉन ई स्पोर्ट्स सिक्योर करने में कामयाब है। बाकी रोटेशन बॉट लेन की तरफ होता हुआ, बहुत ही लो एचपी है एलिस का, एलिस को धराशायी किया जा सकता है। बाकी ओके आई थिंक उल्टा भारी पड़ेंगे इस टाइम पे, और लियोमॉर जो है फ्रेया का किल जो है सिक्योर कर।
Friends, viewers, countrymen, allow me the honor of introducing to you the Legends Clash Arena, brought to you by Hook Gaming and powered by Vista Official. Today is the grand finals for this cup, and now we've got 2 of the finalists here. Peak to Plummet on the blue side, they will be having the first pick, and on the red side, we've got Megatron Esports. On the caster desk, here to bring you the action is me, Crucifix. Joining me is going to be Sasuke.
Hey, what's up, man? Bro, the grand finale, the closure of the Legends Clash Arena is nearly the end. And with the 2 of the amazing teams performing onto the final stage, and I believe, man, I kid you not, this Megatron Esports, they have been shining too much in this tournament, especially the mid laner and also the jungler. Hey, the jungler is something that no Peak should keep an eye on, because he was the key for the top in top 8, in top 4 for the whole team to bring it up to the grand finale. But overall, it's good, man. Like, hey, best of 7, the first to score 4 wins gets the 15,000 prize pool of the tournament.
Absolutely. And we've got a big surprise for every one of you. How about you tell us about the giveaway, Sasuke?
That's true. The giveaway, 200 daily diamonds giveaway stream and 600 Instagram post giveaway. 3 starlight gift all are also being giveaway. That's quite a lot of giveaways. Just give me a second. I'll just claim few of the resources and try to get into the giveaway registration.
Absolutely, and look at that. We've jumped right in the drafting phase. We've got Peak to Plummet on the blue side, Megatron on the red side. They get the first ban and the first pick. Peak to Plummet go for the Zacian ban. Do you think Megatron Esports are going to go for the Zushin ban?
It's kind of like predicted. Zushin onto the second ban it's there. If not, that Peak would probably go for it and ban it out. But Megatron Esports, they go for a carry. Onto the goal lane, they're prioritizing the goal lane. So Claude is something that either team could prioritize it or the Freya. Now, hey, I come to very much a conclusion like into the goal lane. The 3 heroes, Carry, Freya, and the Claude. They're the supremacy and Peak are the Freya. So into the meta lanes, into the goal lane, Claude is something that either the team would be looking forward for it. So Megatron Esports, whether they go with the Claude or they go with the Zushin. Zushin is very much optimal situation over here. They can also go with the Freight Train, the Grok, which is something that Peak could utilize it into the first game. And also the jungling superstar, Yi Sun-shin.
Yi Sun-shin's possible, but the Holy Trinity, Freya, Carrie, and Claude, cannot be forgotten. Obviously, Freya does not buy, the whole of the Trinity, but she does buy herself, the glowing golden staff, obviously. So she's technically a part of it. We've got Yuzong getting banned off from the side of Team Megatron. Zoning at its finest. Yuzong out of the picture, though. Sad to see it, but hey, we might be able to see it in the future games. Yuzong followed by Yi Sun-shin is no surprise whatsoever. A very strong meta jungler and pretty much played in the gold lane as an assassin that can counter most of the upcoming fighter / gold lane meta. But again, I believe that Yi Sun-shin actually does have this beautiful aura about him that he can clear the jungle fast. So that hero's got to go. Peak to Plummet, good decision. Peak, obviously. And Megatron Esports ends the banning phase with that Zushin. Hey, Sasuke, did you actually believe that Zushin would have been left open?
Hey, probably not. Like 99% of the chance, there is no this scenario like the Zushin would be open for the grabs for any of the team at this point. But hey, right now, Peak to Plummet, you have the opportunity to grab one of the meta heroes. I was hoping for the Grok, but they prioritized the Kalia. Right now, Megatron Esports, they have the opportunity to top it off with a Guinevere into the jungle. And with the Grok, if not, there is a counter option available for Gatutkacha. Claude and Guinevere could be the spicy option they are looking forward.
I wouldn't have recommended the Claude being picked. Even if you did, you don't want to pick the Esmeralda, but that's a good decision on the side of Team Megatron. They don't want to give the Esmeralda to the gold laner in the side of Peak. And I believe that the Claude being there denies good ability in the gold lane for the side of Team Peak. Overall, I believe the Kalea might actually have a tough time trying to catch the Claude and the Esmeralda because both of them are known to be Purify users. So they might be just very difficult to catch with the Tsunami Slam. But I could be wrong. The Esmeralda could run something else, but the Claude definitely would run that Purify.
That's true. But out of the picture, like, hey, you have secured one of the tanky XP laner, so Peak not left with very much option. Lennox into the gold lane is something I'm looking forward for because in the second phase of the draft, Megatron Esports, if left open, they'll be looking forward to ban out that Lennox. So they go with the Leo mode, that's good. But Guinevere is still open for the grabs, and they go with the Funka. So the Mid Trinity combination they're looking forward with the Tsunami Slam and the Feather Airstrike and get this Leo mode, the kills which is available with the Phantom Steed is looking pretty good for the side of Peak.
Absolutely. I'm going to be very honest with you. One of the heroes that Farsa, per se, actually struggles against is a Kalea. Obviously, the moment she actually crushes down on you, you get your ultimate canceled and you can be picked up. You've got to, expend the Purify, a resource that might be useful later on in the team fight. So I think the Farsa having it with the Kalea obviously is going to give it a little more freedom to roam around the map, position well. But hey, Megatron Esports catches up on this. They know the Liam Ward is not going to be running that Purify. He's going to be in the jungle position, and they've gotten themselves the Guinevere, who can honestly just keep Liam Ward pinned down while he takes the turtle. Overall, I believe the draft is pretty good, but Guinevere is there, so Farsa might actually have a tough time too, but we'll just have to wait and watch.
The pass coming in from the side of Megatron Esports is something that we need to look out for. Two of the heroes and both of them into the goal lane. So this is quite unique. At this point, there's not much options left. There's a Harith, but against the Esmeralda, it's a no-no situation. They get the Lunox out of the position. So what else could you keep up which could work well for the side of Peak? In terms of marksman, there is a Granger, but will he be able to melt down the tanky, heroes from the side of Megatron Esports? He would be needing a lot of, early game assistance, and he will be needing a lot of, the Sky Piercer stacks into the early game. If not, it will be a double-edged sword for the side of Peak.
I agree with that, but, well, there are some heroes that have been forgotten all of a sudden, like Nathan and Harith. These heroes on the goal lane perform pretty well, and I think that Claude might actually struggle against a Harith early game. Even to the portion of the late game, I think if a misstep happens from Claude, he will get absolutely punished. But the bans will just run through the bans. Right now, the second banning phase has been done. CC, Sora getting banned from the side of Team Megatron Esports. Peak, on the other hand, they go for the Lunox and the Hilda. So we're going to see a lot of tanky heroes. We've got the first pick on the first phase. We've got Megatron picking themselves up the Rock. The tectonic charge is going to be brutal, I believe, so that, the side of Team Peak might have a little hard time against countering all of the AoE spells that Megatron have just brought to the table. But Peak are not falling behind. They've gotten themselves some good heroes. They've gotten themselves meta heroes that actually work out. And hey, look at that, Sasuke.
The sniper enters the battlefield. Leslie against a Claude. It's looking pretty good, but there was this kind of a hero which came into my mind, hey, there's not a lot of heroes, and possibly there's one specific hero which could work against a Claude. If he runs with a Purify, out of 5 times, that will be 3 to 2 times, he'll be evading out of the with a Purify. I was thinking about the Bane onto the goal lane. Now the Deadly Catch will be able to disrupt the Blazing Duet and will also be the key to burst down the Claude in the jungle lane and also into the team fight, which gives them quite a leverage to, just evade the special migration coming in from Guinevere too, but they will be lacking and falling down to the late game of the late game damage dealing aspect. So I was quite not sure, if that was a good pick or not, but hey, Leslie come into the hands. Something is great, but against a Guinevere, he needs to be hidden every time.
True, but hey, you're forgetting about the fact that Leslie is a natural counter to Claude. The moment she enters the camouflage state, she is able to evade whatever bullets that come out of Blazing Duet. Tactical Grenade allows her to give that knock-up effect that completely counters the Blazing Duet. And hey, we cannot sleep on the fact that Lethal Shot is going to be a very lethal shot indeed. We've gotten ourselves into the land of Dodd for this first match, this exciting match between Teams Peak and Team Megatron Esports. This is the grand finals, and this is going to be as exciting as you expect it to be. Make sure you like the stream, share, subscribe, and get your friends in on the action, because the junglers have just begun their action.
Just begin the action into the whole game. The mid boss coming into the hands. Kalya might be in some trouble, forced to use some flicker, but hey, that is something like he did not use, but okay, the resources been saved. Nothing as of now, but under the goal lane, Lord is being dominated by the Leslie again. A little contest.
Spatial migration catches, but look at that, they're committing to it. But Kalea does have the flicker. She is able to escape from Death's door. Look at the rotation to the top lane. I think right now Leomord might just be caught in a tough spot. We've got him taking a lot of damage. He's dashed away, but that's not going to be enough. The mid laner's here, but Super M secures the first blood. The side of Team Megatron Esports dominating the map.
Oh, the boss coming in from Fasha, is that something? But hey, no, anyway, old contrary, there's the wall, but yeah, back to the discussion again. Nothing as of now. Just when I want to speak something about it, this team, with the fight, I hate them. But hey, back to the discussion, quick. Just when we thought like, hey, Little Wonder was not up to the point, we tried to move for a great scale, but it went sideways. And now Megatron Esports over the early game, into the early lead, with the goal lead, not that much of maximum, but hey, they have something into their hands. The first blood is into their hands, and also the Leo mode is back in farm. So in this first turtle, it's looking pretty
Top lane.
good for the side of Megatron Esports. So
Peak was able to get that kill. I'm telling you, man, Leslie counters the Claude in many ways than one. Look at that. We've got both the EXP laners level 4. We've got a connection. No, we don't. We've got Guinevere jumping in on the Kalea, but that Kalea is going to jump away. Esmeralda gets blocked by the wall, is getting taken down by KDW. We're going to follow up with a Crown of Thorns. And, well, to be honest, nobody gets caught. So nothing too serious whatsoever. Kimmy doing some damage onto the Alice, but Alice gets knocked up into the air by Guinevere's Spatial Migration. KDW perfectly timed it, but hey, we've got no one getting taken down. Yayo is taking down 0-2 too, and we've got another connection, but Kimmy is going to do it. Kaney is going to make sure 2 kills are found. Super M is the one who got the kill though, but props to the side of Team Peak. They were able to steal the turtle with that perfectly timed execution.
hey man, in the midst of the team fight, the goal lane was unscratched. The 1v1 between the Cloud and this Leslie is something that Megatron Esports need to look out for, because Cloud was about to get killed and it would be a 0-2 on this early game. And you don't want this kind of a score, and now Megatron realizing that hey, we need to keep the Leslie in check, and now rotating towards the top lane, probably looking forward for the kill or two, but giving Leslie the farm in the early game too much would be a difficult decision for Megatron Esports. The goal lead is still not much. It's just a minor of 700k into the hands of Peak, but again,
No, I don't think so. Sasuke, you think the side of Team Peak is playing safe, or is it just that they're not committing to any team fights? Look at that blazing duet connecting, but hey, Leslie's going to jump away. We've got the spatial migration connecting while Requiem takes him down, but Naosum is the one who got the kill. Beautiful play from the side of Team Megatron Esports. They shut down the domination of Leslie in the goal lane. We've got a low cut, lane cut on the bot lane. We've got the EXP side trying to play a little smart, but I guess it's okay. They're not going to lose up on much. They've got the Hyper right next to him.
yeah, it's not much, but the play coming in from Megatron Esports, that was something that was kind of an open book again for him, just to steal the creep. I think like that is kind of a big resources just way before the turtle is spawning. And Frank Storm won't be able to will do there for this kind of resources. Okay, into that lane.
Oh, they're trying to bait out some spells, but the Crown of Thorns is still available. The side of Team Peak have begun to lord, but hey, the Immortals decided on backing off. And then look at that, we've got the Blazing Duet, and also Kimmy's immobilized, pressuring Alice to escape from there. I don't think he's going to be there in the team fight. We've also got that beautiful Feather Airstrike bait. The side of Team Megatron Esports are playing it pretty safe. They're playing it pretty smart. We've got a connection. Tsunami Slam in the air, but hey, 0-2 is not going to be able to get the kill on Kalea, and we're going to follow one more with Kitty W getting taken down. No surprise there. Savage Warrior did not have the ultimate, so he had to actually play safe. Good decisions on their part, but again in the top lane, Leslie dominating the Claude. He didn't have the Blazing Duet.
Hey, he had it, but he used it. But again, as you mentioned, Leslie outsmarted with Kevin Claude's skills, and he was able to take him down. Both the marksmen onto the top lane was quite low on HP. It could be anyone's game, but Leslie with a little shot managed to dictate over him, and managed to recall and get to the safe spot. And now, right now, again, with Megatron Esports, trying to capitalize again. The wall is there. Beautiful disrupt to the further airstrike.
Good decisions on the part of Peak, but Megatron Esports are using their knowledge about the game to the fullest. The moment Leslie used the ultimate snipe, I think I actually understood that they're not going to go and defend the top lane from a hard point. So they're going to play it safe. They're going to be in a soft point, play it like, they're not going to actually jump into any fights just yet. But the side of Team Peak, they're not going to give up the top lane tower just yet. They're trying to, but hey, Gimmy's trying to do something. He's gotten the damage onto Alice, but he will be able to sustain it back just by hitting the minions, man.
Yes, Phantom Seed been used, and it was just a BMI, and also the Blazing Duet was used just to clear down the lane, but again, it's a Leo mode and a Leslie into the bottom lane. The old Megatron Esports are looking forward to mark down that Leslie. In this game, like Megatron Esports, they have only one rule, like to mark down the Leslie, because all the damage from Kimi is there to melt down the whole frontliner composition from Kimi on the side of Peak. And also the three of the members. I think 3 of the members are running the Purify, so they do not fear the Tsunami Slam, which is going to be incoming. But again, the turtle is there.
It is. I think the side of Team Megatron Esports are going to take it without any contest. We've got the Tectonic Charge crashing up on the Farsa. No follow-up Phantom Seed now. We've got the Feather Airstrike in the air. We've got the Down Thorns, and we've got a connection. But 0-2 is going to be able to get the kill on Leslie. We've gotten more Super M getting taken down. The side of Team Peak is not going to fall down. They're going to keep following on the fight. And now they decide to back off all of a sudden, because the moment they saw Alice low on HP, they decided, yeah, it's not worth it.
He cannot go with the overloaded or constant team fight once the marksman falls down, or they don't have the Phantom Steed, because, hey, Leomord did use the Phantom Steed and the damage dealing aspect was not there, and they lost Leslie, and all the damage dealing aspect was gone. Like, hey, Feather Airstrike was also not available for them, so there is no point to contest again. The goal lead is still into the hands of Megatron Esports, and now they are dictating, even though they are quite equalized in terms of tower though. But I'm still looking forward for the build coming in from Leslie, because I'm quite sure, like, hey, the damage will be there. Looking at the itemization, Berserker Fury will be there. Now making his way all the way to the
connection. We've got the Tectonic Charge, we've got the Crown of Thorns, but it's not going to be just that. We've got, Kimmy running away. The jetpack is there, but we've got the Tsunami Slam connecting onto one of the enemies, but it's not going to actually do much. Everyone's going to be able to escape. And we've got a flicker from the Alice. We've got no one getting a kill, and now we're going to follow through with a Blazing Duet from the side of Team Megatron Esports. They're going to lose one. The Phantom Sea is now here, and Claude's in trouble. He's going to try to run away, but the crit damage from Leomord's confirmed passive is kind of too much. The side of Team Megatron Esports loses 3 members, but hey, they're trying to follow up. They're trying to do something. We've got the connection with the Fallen Star Moon and the spatial migration. Leomord's out for the count. Alice trying to do something, but he can't really do that much damage. He's just a sandbag. He's got to play it safe, and he's decided to actually back off. Hey, the funniest thing just now was the fact that, Leslie's ultimate snipe connected onto Guinevere's clone.
I was not realizing that, but hey, the whole team fight, it started with a 2v3 or 3v3 situation and ended up into the hands of equalized scope, but the goal lead is still in the hands of Megatron Esports. 2.3k, the Lord, they're taking down, and right now with the whole aggression they have, they might be able to take it.
Tectonic Charge connects on Alice. Alice low. He's trying to use the Crown of Thorns. The Crown of Thorns connects, but he's too low. He can't escape. Killing spree for Esmeralda. Zenny is absolutely playing it pretty smart. He's not making any slight mistakes. He's engaging, and he's disengaging at the right times. And he's actually the last person from the side of Team Megatron Esports to be taken out. That's no surprise. It's an Esmeralda. But the side of Team Peak, they're losing behind on farm and also ground. Look at that, though. We've got a connection with the Tsunami Slam, but the Purify being used up, but ultimate from the Leslie, not ultimate, the lethal shot. We've got more. Haney coming in. He's gotten 1 kill. He's trying to follow up with 1 more, but the ultimate snipe again. A big threat from Leslie, obviously, so they got to play it safe. They're going to go back. Lord marching in on the bot lane. I think Guinevere can regenerate the HP with their passive and her first skill, so they're going to be fine. They're going to try and push this tower down.
That's true. Again, the Guardian helmet being secured for the side of Esmeralda, meaning she will be able to zone and tank down a lot of the lethal shots coming in from Leslie. So that is a big thing for Megatron Esports. But at this point, like, they need to take care about that Amy situation. Oh,
The Lord connects, man. I mean, I was surprised. I didn't think the Lord would connect. I thought they had damage. Oh,
yeah, that's true. But again,
we've got a Tsunami Slam, but that Purify is absolutely horrendous, man. Look at the Crown of Thorns in the backside. Try and actually zone out the enemies. KDW is going to get a W here. He's going to get one Super M down. We've got more coming in. Kalea forced to use the Flicker to back off because obviously I think they didn't want to continue on that fight. They were kind of like in the winning position, but they know they can't really make any mistakes. They can't afford any at this point of the game.
But the kind of composition Peak is trying to run is the Alice jumping onto the back line, and Alice needs to try to remove out the Purifier from the Kimi and also from the Claude, and that's the only possible situation where the Tsunami Slam will be able to connect, because every time the Kalia has been trying to go again, mid lane.
We've got a possible attack. We've got the lethal shot taking down Claude. Traction Pulse connecting. We've got more. I think right now Kalea is going to fall victim to the side of Team Megatron Esports. We've got that beautiful Ice Retribution securing the kill. Yayo down. We've got Haney getting one more stack for the Sky Piercer. And now they might just be waiting upon the Lord.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
1-for-1 trade is, but hey, it's a rumor for a goal laner. But again, they managed to take down one of the goal laner, but Megatron Esports, they have two marksmen, and Kimi with the Sky Piercer stack is like trying to decimate all the frontliners from the Peak. Like, Alice is not able to tank it off. Like, hey, the burning and the Divine Glaive damage is too much, and now she's on the way for the Demon Hunter Sword. So with that build and with that Sky Piercer stack, she will be able to melt down Alice way more quicker, and the damage from the Leslie is also quite noticeable, like 2 of the lethal shots. And hey, Kimi is just, 20% left HP. And it's too lethal for the Cloud to at least face him. And at this point, they are trying to do so, but Leslie is the one they need to protect. Oh, yeah, Tsunami Slam?
Connection on the Tsunami Slam, the Blazing Duet popped off. Now we've got a little problem. The Phantom Steed is going to be the biggest threat here. No, 0-2 is able to secure the Lord. Spatial Migration onto Leomord's face. Kitty down, and we've got more. Haney's going to get, Zenny is going to get the shutdown on Leslie. And surprisingly, I'm actually kind of surprised with the fact that Megatron Esports are not giving any openings to the side of Team Peak to, try and get any advantage whatsoever. They've lost 3 members. They've got the openings and the game if they can. We've got the Spatial Migration, but the Feather Airstrike, it's going to be knocked up into the wall, but okay, hey. I think the Flicker saved them. They might actually just be able to lose the game, but we've got the Crown of Thorns trying to do some damage, but no. Peak to plummet, lose the first game. Megatron Esports are crowned the victors.
Victory.
Crown the victors. They prioritize the Claude into the first phase of the draft, and then they pick up the Kimi into the mid lane, and it worked out pretty well. They go with the draft like, hey, we'll be able to Tsunami Slam and connect anyone who's able to charge or will be a vital member for the side of the Megatron Esports. But they were running with a Purify, and Alice was not able to, disrupt or make sure that the Purify has been used up. It was only being used whenever they saw a Tsunami Slam connected over to them, and which made sure that Kimi was the safest member. And I have to say, like, hey, the mid trio for the side of Megatron Esports, they were rotating in a synchronized way. Like, hey, there was a Grok, a Kimi burst damage, and Constant Poke was always there. And when the Queen finds an opportunity, she uses a special migration to connect or lock down the crucial member, especially the Leomord or the Leslie. Like, hey, it was a crucial part for the Peak to win this kind of a situation, and they did not, because the constant jump-ins from Grok and all the markings from, the side of Megatron Esports were all thrown onto them. And Alice did try to protect it, did try to zone the backline or zone the whole Megatron Esports, but was not able to do so because the Sky Piercer was already there under the hands of Hanny, and he was quite stacked with the constant kills he was getting from early to mid game. And hey, the first turtle was still in the hands of Peak, but they managed to capitalize it in the later phases of the game.
True, and I'm gonna be very honest with you. 0-2, props to you. You were able to take down the turtle with the retribution time perfectly, and even the most stressful situations. Look at that, Brown of Thorns connecting here. I think the side of Team Peak had the advantage, but they ended up losing it later on. Megatron Esports knew how to bait them to use their spells up before any objectives or any crucial fights. The side of Team Peak, they were playing gentlemanly. They were playing the gentleman's game, but hey, overall, I think Peak were very, very, they weren't expecting the side of Team Megatron Esports to bring up such a big fight for them. And hey, overall, I believe that the side of Team Peak, they overcommitted to some fights. And where they could actually, commit to most fights, they did not. And I think that's actually the caveat for them.
One key factor was like, hey, they were relying on to the Farshaw's Feather Airstrike, where Savage Warrior was trying to deal and utilize the ultimate as much as possible. But the constant disrupt from the Grok's wall was always there. Like, hey, even in the bot lane, he was using the Feather Airstrike. In the top lane, he was using the Feather Airstrike to clear the top minions. But the wall was constantly there, making sure that the ultimate was disrupted. And without the Feather Airstrike, the bird is not that ferocious.
True. You don't want a bird that can't poop now, can you? I'm just joking. But the Liam Ward, he played amazing. Overall, I believe that he's absolutely deserving of MVP if his team won. He was that, threatening factor for the side of Team Megatron Esports. Couldn't really sleep up on him. They had to make sure they played around him. But hey, nobody was surprised with this. It's Kimmy with the MVP with the KDA of 619, like Rey Mysterio's opening.
Rey Mysterio's opening and the build, it was more than enough to melt any of the frontliners from the side of Peak who was trying to zone. But overall, Leslie was trying to melt her down, but it was a constant threat. Like, hey, if you see a Grok which has not used the tech charge, you feel his aura. Like, hey, you might be able to use the tech charge on me and I won't be able to, maintain the safe position. I need to burn my flicker, and if you don't have the flicker, meaning you are more terrified just seeing the Grok being over there.
True, man. But overall, I believe that the side of Team Peak, they really invested too much on a split type of comp. It's like two different compositions. We've got the Zoner Alice, okay? We've got the heavy-duty, frontline Liam Ward. I think he can be considered in the heavy-duty department. But the fact of the matter is they should have actually fixated onto one style of composition. They've got the Kalea, they've got the Farsa. It did not actually pair well with the rest of their team. It does not make sense. I cannot, for the life of me, find any possible strategy that they could actually come up with. I think that is my issue. Like, I can't really understand why. But overall, I believe that I could not see any possible combinations within the team's heroes. The Leslie, the Kalea, the Farsa, the Liamor, the Alice. I don't see a possible, strategy there.
Well, that's true. And I also noticed Peak were trying to take the unwanted fights, like in a 1v5 situation or a 2v3 situation, where the fight was not in a winnable situation, but they still managed to initiate it, and they were like giving a free goal to the Megatron Force. There were blunders into the game number 1, but hey, the draft, I agree, like there was some flaws, some disadvantage that Peak were not able to, comprehend it. But again, overall, I think like instead of a Farsha, maybe they could have prioritized the Nox. But hey, it again comes to the range factor that you would not be able to get it, and you are thrown or given away the Grok into the enemy lanes. So there will be a possible tech charge onto you constantly. And if you're not having the brilliance, then it's a suicide.
I agree with you, but hey, I'm going to be very honest. I think the Yi would have been better. Having the RWM would have given some space between the rest of, Megatron Esports. And also, Leslie, allowing Leslie to play it a little aggressively. Even if with the slows on her spells, I think Leslie would have actually paired well with a Yve. I believe that, Kalea would could have been substituted for anything else. But overall, I believe that Kalea has her own perks. She can be used in multiple different compositions. Not all of them, but multiple different ones. And hey, imagine an Alice and a Eve working together to keep the enemies in one place. I think that would have been a much better option. The Farsa, I think, was overrated as a pick here. Even if you wanted the Kalea on your side, you could have just gone for the Eve, and it would still have made this much of an impact. The side of Team Megatron Esports, I love their draft, bro.
I agree, like, hey, you could have done much more wonders for the side of Peak, but hey, you're missing the point that Megatron Esports, that team, they have the Esmeralda, so whenever there is a possible chance of the RWM, you have the tech charge alongside the falling star moon onto you, and you need to instantly cancel up the RWM as you are a dead meat 6 feet under the ground. So maybe that could also be the possible reason. But hey, overall, these are all the theses. These are all the the contradictory statements or the theories which are just thinking over it. But going on to the second game, Megatron taking the lead in this best of 7. This time, Megatron on the blue side taking Peak to Plummet on the red side.
Hey, I'm not saying that Farsa, Yves is a good pick. I think Yves would have been better than Farsa. That's honestly my own objective view on the thing. But I believe that the side of Team Peak, they really do have they have a standing chance of winning this. Megatron Esports, they did amazing in the first match. That is no doubt whatsoever. But Peak still do have the opening to get the victory in this grand finals.
That's true. But over to the banning phase, what hero? Did they miss the ban?
I believe so.
Did they miss the ban?
I believe so. I think that the ban not being there, I think that is the most likely case. Overall, I believe that the side of Team might either be having a network issue. That occurs sometimes. Everyone faces network issues, or they might just not be, we're just gonna not ban something. I think that's the only two possibilities.
Maybe, man, I don't know. Okay. We have been refreshed. So it's back to square one, Megatron. Right now banning. So what could be the possible ban? Like, hey, game number 1 it was quite flawless. Oh, carry again. So they are going with the same bans as the game number 1.
And they've got the first pick this time, so they might actually just look in to take either the, Zushin, something according to that perspective. I think the Freya is still open, but the side of Team Peak are not going to just give the Freya just like that. Claude, I think, is still a good, valid option. And hey, overall, I believe the side of Team Megatron Esports, they've got a lot of good heroes that they can pick. The Yuzong, I believe, will be banned again. If not, I hope not. I wish to see a Yuzong gameplay today. But it's in the hands of the team players now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is in the hands of the team players, but the Yuzhong ban was being done from the side of Megatron Esports. So I think this time they'll be actually prioritizing it if Peak did not ban it, or they have something non-valuable thing, then Yuzhong, then I think Megatron Esports might be able to, gain a pick in the first section itself. But Ascension is something which I'm thinking about to ban it out if you really don't want to gamble it out or you don't want to play it. Quinniware is also there. Would you like to do the gamble? Quinniware advises keep them open or ban it out and make sure one of them is open and you get it.
I think the side of Team Megatron Esports are not going to be banning the Yisunshin this time. Peak, though, do have the opportunity to ban both Freya and Yisunshin, but I believe that they have even worse enemies to worry about. Since Megatron Esports has the first pick, something like Kalea might just be a very dangerous threat for the side of Team Peak. Obviously, if the strategy is good, I think then the whole team play is always going to be on par with what they expect.
You mentioned Kalea, but I think Rock was most of a major threat. The tech charge was something which the whole Peak was afraid of in the whole team fight situation, because even if they want to initiate or commit fully, Croc was one of the big hurdles that they cannot come across. So Instead of a color, and if they really want to prioritize a ban over the Roma section, Croc would be more viable option for the side of Peak. But hey, as you mentioned, Freya is not going to be able to pick it up, and I think into the third phase, like it's going to be a Sunshine ban coming in from the side of Peak.
And no, and Yi Sun Shin, no. Fan from the side of the team. Oh no, you're saying Peak. Okay, my bad. My apologies, guys. I think Yi Sun Shin is the most likely ban. If you just give it out to Megatron Esports, they might just stomp you. Yi Sun Shin has the fastest clearing speed, the fastest of all junglers. Obviously, everyone knows this. And in the hands of a skilled team, Yi Sun Shin performs amazing things. And no, we're not going to see a Yi Sun Shin. Peak has decided on banning up the Yi Sun Shin. First pick to the side of Team Megatron Esports. What do you think, Sasuke? Grok?
Hey, there's a lot of options like Grok, Kimi, Todd, Esmeralda into the XP lane, or perhaps a Guinevere into the jungle. Like, hey, there's a lot of options, but
Yeah.
5 heroes, they could only pick one, right? Hello?
Yo.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. So out of 5 heroes, I was saying like, hey, out of 5 heroes, they can only pick one. There's a Guinevere in the jungle, there's a Grok in the room, Kimmy, and also Esmeralda in the XP lane, but they go with the Esmeralda. So this gave quite a leverage for the pick to prioritize Guinevere and also the Grok if they really want to go it. If not, Claude is something that they could prioritize it again, but hey, Leslie is there, as they mentioned, and Megatron Esport, could they be up for the Leslie and a Grok?
It's possible. But they could also go for the Bane pick, like you mentioned.
Okay, so if they go with the Bane, then Kimmy in the mid lane makes sense, right?
It does. I'm going to be very honest with you. Grok has one problem, and it's that he can't really catch up to heroes that have a lot of movement speed and a lot of zoning. And I think Kimmy is a hero that has a lot of that zoning potential. But instead, they've gone for the Baxia as their jungler. This is a hero that I haven't seen in a while. It's been a good minute since I've seen Baxia getting picked. Obviously, nobody really wants to pick a tanky jungler, especially not Baxia, not Akai, not Fredrin, especially not in competitive play. But that leaves Peak the option of taking the Grok, and I think the side of Team Peak, they're not going to sleep up on the Grok.
That's true, but again, do you really want to prioritize Grok? Because I think, like, if not, they need some kind of a, melting potential. Linux is again something I'm willing to risk it. Because you got a Baxia, you got the Esmeralda, you need someone into the mid lane to provide the burst potential into early to mid section. But they go for the Grok anyways, but hey, okay.
It's kind of predictable, bro. And the end of the day, I think Peak is just taking up whatever heroes the side of Team Megatron Esports just picked in the previous game, minus the Esmeralda, obviously, because Esmeralda is on the side of Team Megatron Esports. The second banning phase has just begun. Peak have the first ban, and overall, I believe they might actually just ban the Lunox, something akin to a goal laner. Oh, they're just trying to actually cut off the goal laning options. That's going to be one of the most interesting heroes to watch. Harriet is going to be banned off this time.
Hey, let me guess. The CC would be next to ban out from the side of Peak. There's a Lunox that is good because Megatron Esports, they're going with the tanky composition. So Lunox into the mid lane makes sense, and against Akimi, the Brilliance, she could also possibly dive into the back line, but hey, there's a Bruno.
I'm not surprised. Bruno is kind of good against, Claude. He's got a lot of burst potential in the early game, especially. You stack up the mecha legs, you're absolutely shredding people with crit damage. I think the Bruno is actually pretty good because, Claude might just struggle against it. He's got the slide tackle to escape from Grok's wall and all of the combos that Guinevere might actually just bring. So I think that's a good decision from the side of Team Peak. But it's not like, Bruno is picked that often.
Yeah, that's true. And we don't usually see Bruno coming into the meta. Okay, Farsha, again, a viable ban coming in from the side of Megatron Esports. Zishan is something I'm thinking forward, even though the burst potential is not there, the constant poke will be there, and they could definitely use the wings of Phoenix to engage and disengage into a dire situation. I can think of multiple possible combination if they go with the Zishan mid, but again, there could be a Sora into the goal lane for the side of Megatron Esports, so considering a mage at this point for the side of Pig is not something I'll go for, but again, into the XP lane, nothing much of far is going to be a straight up Zishan. So now that gives a leverage for the Megatron Esport to go Sora into the goal lane. Now they have a Kimi, so late game, they don't need to worry about anything. And Sora into the goal lane, meaning they could also have a winning lane into the goal lane. And Sora, Thunder Form, Shifting Skies can also possibly solo melt the Cloud and also the backliners.
Two. Huh. Oh my god. My god. I feel like right now the Sora is a very good option. It's completely left unchecked. Nobody's really expecting the Sora. So I think the Sora would be good, especially for team fights. You can bring people together. It's like an absolute Tigreal carbon copy. You can also use the Shifting Skies into the Stormy form and do a lot of damage. But hey, we've got a Khalid getting picked onto the side of Team Megatron Esports. And to pair it up, we've got a CC. The side of Team Peak still do have the option of taking a good EXP laner. They could obviously go for the Sora, but they have other options too. Recently, I've seen that some teams, well, namely Seoul, S-A-U-L, have decided on going the Martis in the jungle, and they won a grand finals with that. So I think that's a possibility. And other heroes like Phoveus, Alice, Arla, all of these are still open too. They've got a lot of options. Xborg, if they want to actually chunk down Esmeralda and Boxia. This is a good set of heroes that are still available for the side of Team Peak, but do you think that they'll go for an Xborg or something akin to a tanky sandbag? No, it's going to be Alice. We've gone done with the drafting, my friend.
Done with the drafting, and coming back to the point, like, hey, if it's going to be the Xborg, perhaps no, because in terms the composition which Peak is trying to go with, they need someone like an initiator or a sandbag into the XP lane. They have heavily kitted up in terms of crowd control, Zishan, Grog, and Guinevere, especially. So they would rather go with the sustain kind of a thing, and also with the hero that could possibly be into a stalemate situation into the XP lane. So they could prioritize the mid, the turtle segment, and also the gold if they really need to look out for in this game. They definitely need to. Because CC would be having the domination over to the Cloud, especially into the early game itself, and the whole factor will be coming down again. Is the Kimi again being picked up for the side of Megatron Esports? So this time they have the answer, Grog with the Guinevere, and along with the Zishan. Then the game number 2.
5 seconds till the
And
enemy
hey,
reaches
game number 2 brings us back into the land of Dawn. Make sure you like the stream, share, subscribe, get your friends in on the action, because this is going to be even more action-packed than the previous one. I believe the side of Team Megatron Esports are going to keep up the momentum for the first game, take advantage of whatever situations that they can actually take complete advantage over. And the side of Team Peak, they've actually traded heroes. 3 of the heroes that Team Megatron Esports had in the previous game, they are using them right now. And that beautiful wall has completely put Khalid off his position. He took a lot of damage. And I think the side of Team Megatron Esports, they have a tough time, because obviously Rock's wall was able to delay a few of the lanes.
But look at that, jungle creep. Paksha is trying his hard to steal the jungle creep, and I think, okay, retribution being used, but again,
Grok barely able to survive with the flicker. I think the resource wasted is going to be very detrimental. That's going to be no resource, Grok, until the next 3 minutes. The 3 minute mark, obviously. 2 minutes is what the cooldown of flicker is.
That's true, but hey, it's a win-win situation for the side of Megatron Esports. They get a creep into the top lane, and also they were able to burn down a flicker of the Grok. So it's a win-win situation for side of Megatron Esports. The turtle been spawning in 20 seconds. Mid lane, nothing out of the ordinary, but the poke from coming in from position is something that Megatron Esports need to look out for. But overall, Nothing out of the ordinary. I think the first blood will be drawn up again into the first turtle itself.
Oh, we've got the box here rotating with the first skill. I think that's actually a good decision, but he's trying to look in for a kill in the mid lane. No, he jumps over the minions and rotates quickly to the turtle. And the side of Team Peak, they're ready to take this fight too. Spatial migration ready on the Guinevere. We've got a connection on the traction pulse. One out. Crown of Thorns. We've got the Zacian's ultimate. The Phoenix is now falling down. Yayo getting the kill on Zenny. And now that's going to follow up with a lot of damage onto the side of Team Megatron Esports. They've lost one member, and that's going to be a very detrimental case for the side of Team Megatron Esports, but they quickly rotate back to the turtle. They've got the retribution. They secure the turtle for their side, and obviously, since Guinevere was, down for the count. Oh, no, we've got the Raging Sandstorm, not Tectonic Charge, and now we've got a double kill for Haney, who's going to get herself the Sky Piercer with the advantage and the momentum that kill got. And in the bot lane, Blood low on HP, Haney quickly rotating the bot lane, trying to find another stack for the Sky Piercer.
Another stack for Sky Piercer, another stopping away. Oh.
The flicker and that passive. The skateboard has landed. Claude dead for the count. And now the bot lane's going to get pushed, while the top lane is being pressurized by the EXP laner and also the jungler. I think that's a good rotation strategy from the side of Team Peak. But Khalid does not have the flicker available for now. That's not the case for Brock, though, but he does not have the, Tectonic Charge. That's going to be very dangerous, but look at that. We've got more connections. Claude back in action. He's in the lane, but do you think they're going to be able to defend against this onslaught, or will they die? Oh, falling star.
Yeah. As of now, it's nothing on point, but again, under the EXP lane, I don't know why we are saying it, but it's a stalemate lane. Back to the mid lane again. So overall, Megatron Esports, they are trying to look forward for the whole conversion again. This might be a big thing. Oh,
Tectonic Charge used up, but hey, I don't think Khalid is a hero that you can take down that easily if he's going for a tanky build. But he's gotten himself the Blade of Pepsis. He's building it up right now. I think that's actually kind of like a very smart move. He can do a lot of damage. Oh, beautiful sidestep from that spatial migration. We've got the connection from the Raging Sandstorm for one down. We've got Guinevere taking a lot of damage. That's going to be another stack for Haney, obviously. And Khalid trying to run away is crazy, dude. Look at the guy. He's using... Oh, he's eating sand. He's eating sand. Now he's going to connect. He's gotten the slashes. He's gotten one more kill. And I think Brock is going to try and take one. No, he's not going to be able to. He's a slow, clunky Brock. He's not going to be able to find a kill right now. But look at that. We've got Claude trying something, but he's going to get caught. He's going to use the BMI to escape, but Falling Star Moon catches. Not enough damage from Esmeralda. Obviously, he does not have enough mana either. And now we've got a little problem. Alice is trying to backline, but he's not going to be able to do anything. He's not got the damage. Haney gets another stack on the Sky Piercer, and that's going to be very, very, very detrimental for the side of Team Peak. They're losing up on ground. They're definitely going to lose the bot lane tower. Tier 1 down for the count, and they're also going to lose their blue buff.
Hey, trade's been making off. Guinevere do secures to take down the enemy blue buff for the contrary, but again, the prolonged team fight might be coming to the end, but again, the top lane.
Oh, look at that. We've gotten himself using a VMI to escape, but that was crucial. Look at that beautiful stun, the Tectonic Charge. But CC auto-locks the Claude instead, gets him down. We've got Alice now appearing in the bot lane, trying to help his team. But hey, overall, I believe that Baxia being there is going to cut off most of her regen. That's not going to allow her to play, as aggressively as she wants.
That's true. And right after, the Sky Piercer, Haney managed to get 2 stacks out of the prolonged team fight. And again, it's the same mistake that Peak is trying to do, which they did in the game number 1, a constant fight, which Megatron is trying to provoke them, and they're still falling for the oldest book and the trick. Right now, Sky Piercer stacked onto the Kimi, making sure he gets the glowing wand, and right now again, they're breaking a big fight.
Oh, we've got a connection. Baxia stunning the Grok. And the Groks, we've got 2 flickers, both the roamers, but hey, in the end of the day, Super M is going to start eating sand mid-fight and try to do something. Overall, I believe that the side of Team Megatron Esports, the pressure they're providing, Peak to Plummet can't really, Peak can't really keep up with it, and the side of Team Peak are losing ground pretty quickly. They've lost 2 towers. That is within the first 6 minutes of the game, and that's going to be very dangerous. They're going to not expect ganks, and even if they actually see ganks, that's going to be very surprising if they get ganked. And now look at that, spatial migration missing.
That's true. The special migration are not connecting as usual, but the main factor, the key factor that Peak is losing is right now. They need to reset the tempo. The goal lead is rising tremendously in the hands of Megatron Esports. That is the glowing one.
And Haney is gonna get another stack, bro.
Stacks over stacks. That man is now on 30 stacks of Skypers again. Oh.
The Phoenix has risen, and now we've got Khalid trying to do something, but he gets tectonic charged into the grave. Claude securing the kill, but hey, we've got a lot of yo-yo blitz going up in the top lane. That's going to be Nasum getting the kill on the enemy Alice, and no one was taken down today. That's funny.
Oh, one was taken down. Flawless victory, but again, the counter engage or the aggression coming in from Peak, he won't be able to defend the mid tower too, but oh, that's a lot of tower enough. Oh.
That's a surprising takedown for the side of Team Peak. They will be able to get it, but again, they traded down the gold laner for the turtle. I think the gold laner is not someone you can trade off, but it is what it is. I think it's a fighter, so he's going to be okay in the later stages of the game. But Claude is slowly making sure he's getting farm. He's amassing enough farm. Okay, Falling Star Moon, but at the top side, I think nobody's going to die. Bot lane, we've got a little skirmish there. I believe the side of Team Peak are going to go on the offensive, but that is going to be a tectonic charge, catching 3 people. But a lot of damage from Haney is going to be the most crucial thing for the side of Team Megatron to achieve the victory in this game. I don't know what is happening in the top lane. It's just Claude and Esmeralda trying to do something. Bot lane, though, we've got one more kill. Esmeralda gets taken down. I mean, the Zacian gets taken down by Esmeralda. Esmeralda is running in the top lane.
That's true. Haney again is being untouchable, and that is the 50 stacks on Sky Pearson. Despite the damage he's dealing, like even Brock won't be able to sustain it. Despite he get the Radiant Armor, he will be able to, just maximize the defense for a couple of seconds, but he cannot stop the inevitable again. Khalid trying to pressure it out, making sure that Peak stays into the inhibitors, but Peak trying to struggle and defend the tier 2 down to the top lane again. Oh.
We've got a connection with that traction pulse. We've got Khalid jumping onto the backline. Zacian almost dead, but Haney's able to secure 2 kills on the top side. Blazing Duet doing a lot of damage, but hey, he's not going to be able to sustain all of that damage from Haney. And now we've got a problem. Eden is able to take the kill on Haney, and now it's going to follow through Oz. Okay, no, Nosum is going to stay alive for a bit longer. I don't think Zacian has the ultimate, but look at the follow-up from the side of Team Megatron Esports. Oh my god, that Winter Crown sealed his fate. He was taken down. If it was me, I would not have done that. Why would you Winter Crown on the enemy's face?
Perhaps he was trying to, just wait for the special migration to the cooldown reduction, but that was the whole idea. But at this point, Claude did manage to get a shutdown, which was quite needed. But again, curtain calls might be he didn't use it. Okay, I think he did use it.
He did.
Okay, and that is the Trinity being completed. The Lord has already been taken down for the side of Megatron Esports, and now they could just possibly end it. The Trinity is there. This might be it for this CCO.
That sidestep, bro. That's absolutely amazing. Megatron Esports, they're using micro to their advantage. Top lane also down. That's going to be very detrimental. Lord marching in is going to just walk straight up into the enemy's door. And look at that. We've got a spatial migration connecting. We've got the Raging Sandstorm connecting onto the back line. We've got more. It's going to be the rising fall. Okay, Moon is going to fall down. Esmeralda has decided not to actually continue the fight. The side of Team Peak, they know that they can't afford to take any more fights, especially not with a Lord marching down on the bot lane. And now we've got the enhanced minions coming in on the mid lane. They're able to defend it without much damage on the mid lane tower. but nothing can be said about the bot lane. It's going to take a huge amount of damage. Spatial Migration catches 2 people. We've got the ultimate from the Zacian. Purify being baited out. We've got more. We've got Nawsum getting the kill on Eden, and now it's going to be a Lord that's not going to be stopped. It's going to connect onto the base, and that's going to take down the tier 3 in the bot lane. And now we've got a connection from Haney's as basic attacks. We've got that beautiful Raging Sandstorm with a flicker, but it's going to be taken down. That's absolutely surprising to nobody, because obviously Haney is absolutely stacked with items and damage, and that's going to be another takedown. 4 members down from the side of Team Peak. That's going to be another tower, top tier 3, and that's going to be a direct end for the side of Team Megatron Esports to get the win. No. Claude's Blazing Duet trying to do something, but overall, I don't think he's going to be able to defend against whatever onslaught the side of Team Megatron Esports are bringing to the table. He's going to be taken down, and his base is going to be absolutely demolished.
Victory!
Game number 1, Megatron Esports win. Massive game with the Kimmy, and also into game number 2, it was the same situation. Even though Claude managed to find out a kill, but it was not enough, as he was back with the Skyper's stack and the items, and also in the end, the Demon Hunter Sword was on to him. Overall, it was onslaught and all massacre for the side of Megatron Esports over to the pick. Again, there were certain flaws, there were missing moments of spatial migration and the coordination you were expecting them with this coordinated drafts. You got a special migration, you got the tech charge, you got the wings of Phoenix, and also the Blazing Duet to top it off. But it didn't go as planned. I think somewhere in their mind it was like the mental disturbance or the hindrance, like, hey, should we attack or not? Like, hey, I don't have the skills, and at that point, like, again in the mid lane, he used the tech charge, he used the wall, but the poke wall from the Zacian was not there, and Megatron Esports, right from the beginning, they go with the jungle trade-off. They steal away the jungle creep, making sure that level 4 marker is not there, and also they go with the onslaught, gank into the mid, take something, the little wonder fight. They prioritize to burn some resources out of the enemy way hands, and then they straight up go and rotate toward the goal lane if they need it. Else, it is a whole zone coming into the turtle area, and again, it was the same outcome as game number 1.
Absolutely, my friend. The side of Team Megatron Esports, they were able to absolutely stomp both of these matches with the Kimmy. Obviously, we've got Haney getting the MVP for the 2nd time in a row, and that's no surprise. Absolutely chaotic, the fights, no matter where the fights was taken. Kimmy, Haney was able to absolutely stand up on top of every fight. And I'll be damned if I actually don't say this, but Kimmy, amazing play on the 2nd match. Absolute domination. Y'all carried the momentum from the 1st match, made sure the confidence was there, and made the game yours in a matter of seconds, man. Overall, Megatron Esports playing it to win it, and I love how the side of Team Peak are trying to actually come up with some strategy to break it. I love the fact that, Tectonic Charge and Zacian's Ultimate were used well together, and Kitty W was able to actually connect some of the spatial migrations later on in the game. They are trying to actually come back from this, 1st match defeat. The 2nd match, too, was a defeat, but they could, in fact, turn the game around.
That's true. The follow-ups, which was especially needed from the side of team, like, hey, even in the end, we saw, like, hey, special migration was able to catch 2 of the members, but, the BMI alongside the Blazing Duet or the connection from the backliners was not there. There was the ultimate beat copter from the side of Zacian, but the presence of Claude, which was the mandatory for this kind of composition for the side of Peak, was not there. And it was all down to the Khalid and CC were trying to zone 4 members of Megatron of side of Peak.
Absolutely, my friend. Hey, we're going to bring to you more matches. Megatron Esports versus Peak. They're going to come back with even more exciting matches. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe because we're going on a break. Make sure you also stay hydrated, by the way. So peace out.
की तरफ से। और ये लॉर्ड थोड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट हो सकता है क्योंकि ये लॉर्ड जिस भी टीम को मिलेगा उनको आई थिंक थोड़ा बहुत नहीं बहुत ज्यादा एडवांटेज देखने को मिल सकता है। बाकी
देखिए उधर
बढ़िया इस्तेमाल होते हुए इस टाइम पे आई थिंक चलिए जतिन का अल्टीमेट भी आएगा, अच्छा खासा डैमेज देते हुए गुनिवर को डाउन किया जाएगा, अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले आता हुआ आई थिंक वापस से जो है इनसेन को डाउन किया जाएगा। चलिए दोनों बंदे को डाउन किया गया, एक फ्रंट लाइन है एक हाइपर को, और उसी के साथ साथ टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम ने ये गैंग जीत के लॉर्ड को भी सिक्योर कर लिया है। तो सुनामी स्लैम का बहुत ही बढ़िया इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं इस टाइम पे, ग्रैब करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं, डाउन करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं बैक लाइन को। तो देखते हैं यार क्या सीन बनता है। लॉर्ड आ रहा है टॉप से, लॉर्ड को रोकना थोड़ा सा इस टाइम पे जो है मुश्किल हो सकता है। चलिए अल्टीमेट का इस्तेमाल जतिन का, वैलेंटीना अपना अल्टीमेट जरूर से लगाएंगे और उसके साथ साथ सुनामी फ्लैम का भी इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा। बहुत ही लो एचपी फ्रॉस्ट का बाकी खत्म किया जा सकता है। हर एक अच्छा खासा डैमेज डील कर रहे हैं, निको अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे हैं। बाकी चलिए फ्रॉस्ट को डाउन किया जाएगा, इनसेन को डाउन किया जाएगा, कैरी अंदर घुसेंगे बट उनका थोड़ा सा डैमेज डील करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होगा क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर उनके ऊपर है। ओके सोयू का क्या ही डैमेज, सोयू ने आया पूरा मेल्ट कर दिया बट जाते जाते सोयू भी डाउन होंगे इस टाइम पे। टावर अगर हिट होता है तो गेम खत्म जरूर से हो सकता है। बाकी कैरी अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे थे बट खरीद के आगे वो कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे इस टाइम पे। बाकी सोरा अकेले जिंदा है, क्या सोरा अकेले डिफेंड करने में सक्षम रहेंगे क्योंकि 2v1 का सिचुएशन है और मिनियंस का भी अच्छा खासा प्रेशर है इस टाइम पे। बाकी चलिए हरित जो है डाउन कर सकते हैं, चांसेस हैं। ओ बहुत ही लोचपी के साथ बच चुके हैं इस टाइम पे। टावर अगर हिट होता है तो गेम खत्म हो सकता है बट आई थिंक किल करेंगे इस टाइम पे। बट चलिए बहुत ही लोचपी हरित का, गुनीवर जो है डाउन हो जाएंगे इस टाइम पे। हरित अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे हैं, टावर हिट हो रहा है कांस्टेंट। आई थिंक एजेलिया ब्लूम के हाथों में ये गेम है। जी हाँ, एजेलिया ब्लूम के हाथों में ये गेम जरूर से है और ये बेस्ट टॉप 16 का आज पहला गेम था और इसमें टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले दिखाते हुए टीम सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग्स को पछाड़ते हुए शुरुआत से ही शुरू हो चुका है। तो फर्स्ट ब्लड मैं पूछना चाहूंगा शिंजी तुमसे कि फर्स्ट ब्लड जो है कौन सी टीम को मिलने वाला है?
फर्स्ट ब्लड तो इधर आएगा ब्लेड के ऊपर, ब्लेड ले लिए जाएंगे नीचे ऑफ।
जी हाँ, देखने वाली बात है कि क्या होता है बट पहला बैक टू बैक 2 किल्स निकालने में सक्षम हो चुका है टाइम पे टीम मेगाट्रॉन ई स्पोर्ट्स। बाकी पहला टर्टल इस गेम का शायद से टीम मेगाट्रॉन ई स्पोर्ट्स सिक्योर करने में कामयाब है। बाकी रोटेशन बॉट लेन की तरफ होता हुआ बहुत ही लो एचपी है एलिस का, एलिस को धराशायी किया जा सकता है। बाकी ओके आई थिंक उल्टा भारी पड़ेंगे इस टाइम पे और लियोमॉर जो है फ्रेया का किल जो है सिक्योर करेंगे। तो अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले आता हुआ 3v3 का सिचुएशन बनता हुआ। हाईलॉक ने अपना गोरियस पाथवे डाल दिया है बट एचपी बहुत ज्यादा कम है दोनों का। जुक्शिन डैमेज जरूर से दे रहे हैं बट उनको भी रिटर्न डैमेज मिलेगा। लूनक्स टावर ड्राइव लगाते हुए डबल किल सिक्योर करेंगे इस टाइम पे। तो हैनी जो टीम मेगाट्रॉन स्पोर्ट्स उनको अच्छा खासा तरीके से डोमिनेट कर रहे हैं इस टाइम पे। तो देखते हैं यार सिन क्या बनता है अभी आगे आगे और क्या नहीं बनता वो हम जरूर से देखेंगे। फ्रेया बैकलाइन को मार करते हुए इस टाइम पे बट थोड़ा सा गलती इधर इस टाइम पे। बाकी चलिए फ्रेया ने शुरुआत किया है इस टाइम पे बट किलिंग स्प्री लगाते हुए गुनीवर का बढ़िया अल्टीमेट हमें देखने को मिलेगा और बाल्दे को जो है डाउन किया जाएगा। लियोमॉड हो चुके हैं डाउन, ड्रैगन उड़ के जरूर से आएंगे। 3v4 का सिचुएशन है इस टाइम पे, बहुत ही लो एचपी। जी हाँ 0-2 को डाउन करेंगे। डस्टी मीजो गॉड लाइक लगा चुके हैं सुपर एम इस टाइम पे हिल्डा के साथ। बाकी 3v3 का सिचुएशन है, क्या खत्म कर पाएंगे किसी को? हिल्डा को वापस से धराशायी करने की कोशिश। लूनस इस टाइम पे डाउन करते हुए डैमेज जो दे रहे थे इस टाइम पे और पीछे से जुक्शिन जो है कंटिन्यूअस बैक टू बैक डैमेज और बैक टू बैक किल सिक्योर करते हुए इस टाइम पे नजर आएंगे। तो अच्छा खासा कमबैक का मोमेंटम बनाते हुए टीम जोहंड इस टाइम पे
लॉर्ड और टीम मेगाट्रॉन ई स्पोर्ट्स इस लॉर्ड को बिल्कुल जाने नहीं देंगे क्योंकि वो देख चुके हैं एक गलती का क्या नतीजा हो गया है। एंड प्राइम ले लिए जाएंगे, धराशायी कर दिए जाएंगे। 0-2 को मिलेगा वो किल। चादर बिछा दिया गया है जोहन के साइड से हाइलोस का एंड 5 लोग तैनात है उधर लॉर्ड के पास में सुपर इन्विजन देते हुए। जोहन को बिल्कुल आने नहीं देंगे लॉर्ड के पास में।
बढ़िया कोशिश जो है कर रहे हैं टीम जोहन इस टाइम पे। बाकी कमबैक मोमेंटम जरूर से बन सकता है। डस्टी मीजो को जो है वो डाउन किया जा सकता था, बहुत ही लो एचपी था। बाकी जरूर से और शट डाउन करेंगे मेन डैमेज डीलर को, मेन बैकलाइन को जो है डाउन किया जाएगा। बाकी खतरा हो सकता है इस टाइम पे। लूनक्स भाग रहे हैं बट ड्रैगन जो है उनको चेस डाउन करेंगे बट बढ़िया फ्लिकर का इस्तेमाल, बढ़िया एस्केप इस टाइम से मिलता हुआ लूनक्स को। बाकी 4 का सिचुएशन बनता हुआ। जी हाँ, डस्टी मीजो को डाउन किया जाएगा। प्रिया की तरफ से एक बढ़िया डैमेज हमें देखने को मिल रहा है इस टाइम पे। चलिए वापस से प्राइम आगे जाएंगे जरूर से, बट हिल्डा जो डैमेज दे रहे हैं उनको और खत्म हो सकता है, चांसेस है खत्म करने का, क्योंकि टावर के अंदर मिनियंस है इस टाइम पे। टावर अगर हिट होता है तो डाउन जरूर से कर सकते हैं इस टाइम पे। तो चलिए वापस से जो है डाउन किया जा सकता है। अकेले जिंदा है इस टाइम पे जुक्शिन, और लॉर्ड भी आ चुका है इस टाइम पे। निकलेंगे जरूर से इधर हाई लॉस, बट देखने वाली बात ये है क्या टीम जोहन इस टाइम पे डिफेंड करने में सक्षम रहती है कि नहीं रहती, क्योंकि डिफेंड करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल रहेगा इस टाइम। मिनियंस का जो प्रेशर है वो बहुत ज्यादा हाई है। 10-21 स्कोर लाइन है जरूर से, बट देखना पड़ेगा कि क्या डिफेंड होता है। आई थिंक शिनजी जोहन ने इस टाइम पे ये जो वेव था ये जरूर से डिफेंड कर लिया है। हाँ, टीम मेगाट्रॉन ने अच्छा खासा डोमिनेशन जरूर से दिखाया, बट मैच जो है अभी तक खत्म नहीं हुआ है। अभी भी जो है टीम जोहन के पास मौका है कमबैक दिखाने का, बट देखना पड़ेगा टीम मेगाट्रॉन क्या वो मौका देती है इस टाइम पे। और इस टाइम पे जो है डाउन किया जाएगा, और इधर डबल किल करेंगे डस्टी मीगो। ट्रिपल किल के लिए गए जरूर है, बट टावर अगर हिट होता है तो गेम को जो है खत्म किया जा सकता है। हिल्डा टावर को हिट करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं, बट टीम जोहन इस टाइम पे डिफेंड करने में सक्षम हो जाएंगे। बाकी गुनीवर का जंप जरूर से आया है, बट क्या गुनीवर इस टाइम पे डाउन कर पाएंगे? हिल्डा सुपर IMM जो है इस टाइम पे वो टावर को हिट करने की कोशिश जरूर से कर रहे थे, बट गेम अभी तक जो है वो खत्म नहीं हुआ है। जोहन अभी भी जिंदा है गेम में। जोहन अभी भी कोशिश करेगा जो गेम को कैफे भी करके जीतने का। कैफे भी करके ये जो टावर है, ये जो उनका बेस है, वो डिफेंड करने की कोशिश जरूर से करेंगे। जितना लेट गेम होगा आई थिंक उतना ज्यादा एडवांटेज जो है जोहन को मिलने वाला है।
और उनको शायद जरूरत पड़ सकती है सी हेलबर्ट का, सो मुझे लगता है उनको सी हेलबर्ट अभी ले लेना चाहिए, लेकिन वो अभी जाएंगे कुछ और डिफेंस आइटम्स के लिए। एंड लॉर्ड के आने से पहले ही इधर फाइट होने वाली है शायद, मुझे देख के लग रहा है। हानी, जेनी और सुपर इम रेडी है इधर फाइट स्टार्ट करने के लिए। एंड घोड़े को बुला लिया गया है, लेकिन ब्लेड इंगेज नहीं करेंगे घोड़े के साथ। लेकिन उधर देखिए डस्टी मीजो बहुत ही खराब पोजीशन में, ड्रैगन का फॉर्म ले लिया गया है, लेकिन नाउ सम ले लेंगे ड्रैगन को डाउन उधर। एंड थॉर्न ऑफ रूइंस यूज हो चुका है, उधर पे रेड कारपेट बिछाया गया है, लेकिन ये होगा ब्लू कारपेट हाइलोस के साइड से। उनका ग्लोरियस पाथ पे उनका इमॉर्टल नीचे ले लिया जाएगा, लेकिन हानी को भी मार दिया जाएगा। उधर पे जेनी स्लेव और एक फाइट देखने को मिल सकता है शायद से। एंड देखिए 0-2 आ गए थे, लेकिन मिंटली को नहीं कर पाएंगे। एयरबॉर्न नॉकअप नहीं होगा, लेकिन क्रिम्सन बेकन हो चुका है ट्रिगर्ड इधर से। एंड वही शायद 0-2 का एक मोटिव था जंप करने का। एंड टॉप लेन से नाउसम ने थोड़ा सा दे दिया है प्रेशर, सो डेट उनको थोड़ा सा एडवांटेज मिले लॉर्ड के टाइम पे। एंड देखिए अभी टीम मेगाट्रॉन फिर से ले लेंगी है लॉर्ड।
मेगाट्रॉन एक तरफा डोमिनेट कर रहे हैं गेम को अर्ली गेम पे, बट वो लोग गेम को नहीं खत्म कर पा रहे। बाकी ये एनहांस लॉर्ड है, आई थिंक डूनट्स के पास भी होली क्रिस्टल इस टाइम पे अच्छा है। और गैंग लग चुका है, डस्टी मीजो उड़ेंगे जरूर से, मार करने की कोशिश करेंगे बैकलाइन को। दोनों ही साइड पे जो फाइट है वो शुरू हो चुका है। लॉर्ड टावर को हिट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं इस टाइम पे। फाइट पूरी जोर से जो है फाइट इस टाइम पे लगा हुआ है। देखना पड़ेगा कि क्या सीन बनता है, क्या किसी को धराशायी किया जाएगा, क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा टैंकीनेस इस टाइम पे है। लूनक्स ने अपना अल्टीमेट जरूर से खोला है, क्या किसी को डाउन कर पाएंगे? लियोमॉट क्या मारेंगे? जी हाँ, इस टाइम पे फ्रेया को जो है धराशायी किया जाएगा 5v4 का सिचुएशन बनाते हुए। और टीम जोहन वापस से लॉर्ड को डिफेंड करने में सक्षम होते हुए 14-23 का स्कोर लाइन है इस टाइम पे। टीम मेगाट्रॉन स्पोर्ट्स अभी भी गेम को जो है वो खत्म नहीं कर पाए। एनहांस लॉर्ड के साथ भी डिफेंड करने में बहुत ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल हो चुके हैं इस टाइम पे। वापस से जोहान मैं बोलूंगा एनहांस लॉर्ड को भी रोकने में सक्षम हो चुके हैं वो लोग।
जैसा कि आपको मैच स्टार्ट होने से पहले बताया था कि मैच जाएगा बहुत लंबा, क्योंकि देख सकते हैं हम लोग कि दोनों टीम्स बहुत ही ट्राई हार्ड कर रहे हैं मैच के लिए, लेकिन मेंटली बहुत स्लेवर अमाउंट के एचपी के साथ बैक होते हुए थॉर्न ऑफ रूइंस यूज हो चुका है। जेनी जाएंगे मिंटली के लिए, मिंटली का इमॉर्टल डाउन कर दिया गया, सुपर रिम मार दिए गए हैं डस्टी मीजो के हाथों पर। जेनी एस्केप कर जाएंगे।
जी केडीए तो बेफ लग रहा है, बट आप जब तक गेम को नहीं जीतोगे तब तक कुछ बोल नहीं सकते, क्योंकि गेम को जीतना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है। इस टाइम पे लूनक्स खत्म हो सकते थे। लूनक्स को अगर चार्ज किया जाता तो लूनक्स को डाउन किया जा सकता था। कमबैक मोमेंटम बना सकते थे वापस से। शायद से लॉर्ड को जो है वो लेने की पूरी कोशिश है। टीम मेगाट्रॉन ई-स्पोर्ट्स लॉर्ड को लेने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं। हाइलॉस आगे जरूर से आएंगे, ड्रैगन भी आगे आएंगे, बट देखना पड़ेगा क्या किसी को इस टाइम पे डाउन किया जा सकता है। प्रिया पीछे जाने में समझदारी दिखाते हुए बड़े टाइम पे टीम जो लॉर्ड लेंगे क्या? गुनीवर एक बढ़िया
गुनीवर बैकडोर एंट्री देते हुए
टावर को हिट करने की पूरी कोशिश करके एलिस ने इस टाइम पे डिफेंड करने की पूरी कोशिश किया है। क्या मिनट्स को मार पाएंगे? आई थिंक ये गेम खत्म होता हुआ और टीम मेगाट्रॉन बढ़िया चालाकी से लॉर्ड की तरफ वेट करते हुए पूरा टीम को जो है लॉर्ड की तरफ बुलाया और गुनीवर चुपके से जाते हुए गेम को खत्म।
Getting stolen was definitely good enough, but wait a minute. Oh, look at that. The connection was so crazy, but it just surpassed how Sora was out of place. Yuzong will be melted down. That this is a moment for the blue side to jump in because they can do it. Flickering out of the way, it is Sora, but Fredrin jumps in. You know they can do it, but a bit of their appraisal red is just enough to take down Sora. But he was taking so much damage already. Relying on Sora's ultimate as well, but oh, pass a line. He is very, very aggressive.
Love to see that passing in, but the tension is growing along in the mid lane. Everyone is striking up. Fredrin up there. Stun after stun. The tower falls down. Yuzong inside the battlefield. Carmilla with the one first on the chopping board. But Sora, what was that ultimate? The red carpet follows in. No one will be hardened for Team Genesis, but it will be Mighty Minions who ruled out this one. They avoided the calamity successfully. To the bottom lane, Fredrin trying to engage a fight, but once again, Sora with that absolute amount of stun right there. Catches on 3 and the 3 will fall down from Team Genesis. Mighty Minions are shining out. This is what I was expecting.
No more safe zone. And with that, the Lord is up with 2 members already down, especially Sora. This is an easy green light unless there's a lasting insanity onto the Lord. What are they going to do? They have to make sure the Praga armor is out of the way. Looks like Shenian as well as the Hylos are going in to try to make sure that they are out of the way, but the Lord has been stopped. The Sakari will be taken down. It is the Fredrin who gets deleted. It is only Parse 9 as of now. All left alone, but oh my goodness, YSS not leaving that up as well.
So you have to say what I'm talking, but then again, it's a laney phase. Laney phase, Money QT, they will be taken down, I guess, because it's a lot of stuns coming right there. The red carpet wasn't of any help, and he gets taken down.
So it's gonna be a challenge.
I love how the tables turned from 4k minus and goal lead to 3k ahead, and once again the feather airstrike gets stuck out. Sora catching 2 once again. What is this guy? What are those sets that are happening? But they don't have enough firepower to bust them down. They get low and they have to fall back. These are, going to get hurt by this a lot. But once again, Money Curie gets taken down, and it's a connect from Carmilla. Sora, will he be able to do something? That was quite a nice turn, but it won't be enough for them. Carry is trying to prioritize it out. Team Mighty Minions falling one by one. Epstein onto Love is P.
Just a bit of orange light for them to go contest, and even if they contest, they need a bit of a luck to take away from them. There is a retribution and the lasting insanity. Oh, legendary picked up by NSX Exalt, just not stopping away, but it is a carry who picks it up. Now on the same note, wait a minute, Farsa has to go back, and that Xborg as well. I feel like there is gonna be a chase. Let's see. The base is wide open. There's a few members still left. The Hylos can clear the lane, but it is very, very far-fetched with the amount of crowd control that he is receiving and the amount of damage as well. Look at them. They are all in on him, taking down the immortality. The base is wide open. There you go. Senian is just 2 seconds away, but no. The red team, the blue mod will be out of the river area.
With that, there's the turtle setup. The turtle dance begins. There's Fovius jumping in. Massive set by the Alice. The Phantom Seed coming in. Lots of damage being dealt on the members. There's the double kill. Mino is down. They deck the turtle. And with that, Veronica brings up the lead. 2 on the scoreboard in their favor. But they're still pushed away. The Zuzhan caught out in a very, very odd spot. And she will be taken down. That's actually the Yves instead. But the Leo might be falling next. But she misses the jump against his will. And with that, they start the turtle dance. The members poking it out each other. Leo starting off with the turtle. He has Kitty searching for an engage. She's in the bush, not being spotted out just yet. Can she get the clutch? Yes, she does. 2 men caught. There's the catch. And that's a 3-man setup. But he still gets the turtle from everyone else. They clean up every single member one by one. Despite having the catch, they will still trade out 2 and 2. And bot side off cam. A really sneaky pick coming in, but there's Savage Warrior with the ultimate. The Lantern will bring him back to his doom. The shutdown on the Irithel, and it might just be the same for Itachi, and there it is, unstoppable, picked up by no one. They're going to dive onto Kelvin. 3-man setup. The flickers used up. Kelvin got low. Yo-Yo is going in for the dive. Will they get Talk Chom? No, they will not. Kelvin still diving in with the monolith, clashing heavy on their opponents. He is still standing. Uses up the flicker. Baits it out on Zuzhin, and he will finally fall. No, not just yet. He nearly gets the play. Still standing. How is he bringing so much time? And still Veronica are failing to capitalize on the opportunity brought by their teammates.
On your face. Oh, but wait a minute, Manon Fury comes in. That will be Yayo who takes up so much damage. He goes out of the way. But no, the immobilization is just enough. Yayo goes in, sacrifices himself just so that the teammates can take up a bit of a challenge. Oh, no one jumps in. We're trying to, try to freeze the lane as well. But oh, wait a minute. Looks like they are trying to go in for a bit of a...
Okay, they will actually get the set on Itachi. Flicker used up. Kelvin going in really deep. Eden left standing. They have to go in for the play. They've committed way too much. Zuzhin will send Kelvin back. Will she stand strong? Yes, she does. The Leo slowed down too much. Alice used up the ult. Catches 2. Massive set. This might just spell the end for Veronica. Kitty will take out the Eve, and it's godlike for Savage Warrior. And with that being said, they will go in for the last engage. Yayo will fall.
So let's see. With this Lord already marching down, what is it going to be? It looks a bit dicey. Lane sync-wise, it's just bottom lane, top lane almost coming in. But Itachi makes a play. That would be the Manon and Fury. But at the same time, it is Yayo who takes up so much damage. Oh, Irithel looks quite low though, but nah, it is Alice who takes up so much damage. Winter Crown popped up, but yet trying to pick up one by one. That will be Savage Warrior on the back lane. Kitty taking too much damage from the turret as well. It is a killing spree for Sanjiro. He's able to survive. He's able to go back quite easily. They just made it 2 for 2. Oh, with that, Savage Warrior will be taken down. They are trying to make the score 2 for 1. Sanjiro in a very safe space, but Eve just making sure. Alice also leaves up in a very low HP. Kitty jumps in at the very last moment onto the Eve, takes out the Eve, but Kelvin unfortunately goes down. There is one minion already there, and it is Sanjiro all alone. He tried to do the play, but no, it is the minions and the Peak getting the win.
कि हाँ बफ जो है वो चुराया जा रहा है इस टाइम पे. ओके चलिए टॉप लेन की तरफ फाइट शुरू हो चुका है. गुनीवर को डाउन किया जाएगा और बॉट लेन में भी फाइट चल रहा था. चलिए टॉप लेन की तरफ आई थिंक निनी कुमार जो है अच्छा खासा सरवाइव करेंगे वैलेंटीना के साथ. 4 टर्टल कुछ ही टाइमों में आने वाला है वापस से, तो टर्टल के ऊपर हमारा नजर रहेगा. और चलिए आइटमाइजेशन की मैं बात करूं, वैलेंटीना पहला आइटम टैंक आइटम बनाएंगे आई थिंक थोड़ा सा काउंटर करने के लिए. बाकी इस टाइम पे जो है डाउन किया गया है सोयू को. बढ़िया मूव गुनीवर की तरफ से. 5-5 का स्कोर लाइन आ चुका है. जेतिन अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे हैं गैंग में, तो है इस टाइम पे थोड़ा सा एडवांटेजेस पोजीशन पे है. बाकी सोरा का बढ़िया मूव आई थिंक डाउन किया जाएगा फ्रॉस्ट को. तो बड़ी ये सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग का टर्टल है इस टाइम पे. सिंजी चल रहा है सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग आई थिंक आराम से टर्टल को सिक्योर कर लेंगे. जी हाँ, रेट्री का बढ़िया इस्तेमाल गुनीवर ने इस टाइम पे टर्टल को सिक्योर किया है. अल्टीमेट आता हुआ दोनों ही टीम की तरफ से. बाकी चलिए जेतिन किल को सिक्योर करेंगे, बट इस टाइम पे फ्रॉस्ट वापस से आगमन हो चुका है. फ्रॉस्ट का लूनक्स अपना अल्टीमेट का इस्तेमाल जरूर से कर रहे हैं, बट आई थिंक इस टाइम पे सोयू का डबल किल होगा. जी हाँ, सोयू ने अच्छा एंट्री मारा है इस टाइम पे और डबल किल अपने टीम के झोली में भरेंगे जरूर से. तो 6
तो बैक साइड से एंट्री मारा है सुयू ने एंड जो किल उठाया है उसके बाद उनका टीम बहुत ही अच्छा उठने लगा है. लेकिन देखिए उधर गुइनिवेर जा रहा था किल लेने के लिए फ्रॉस्ट के ऊपर, बट उनको नहीं मिला वो किल एंड लूनक्स का लाइट फॉर्म वाला अल्टीमेट लेके भाग जाएंगे वैलेंटीना उधर से
हिसाब से सिक्योर करते हैं. बाकी इस टाइम पे
फिर से
ब्लूम ने टर्टल को सिक्योर कर लिया. सोरा का बढ़िया मूव. बाकी सुनामी स्लैम आएगा, देखना पड़ेगा. चलिए नीनी कुमार जो है डबल किल सिक्योर करते हुए ओ बाकी इस टाइम पे सोरा जो है डाउन करेंगे उल्टा। बाकी अकेले जिंदा है इस टाइम पे, मेगा किल। घटोत्कच अकेले जिंदा थे, बट टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम्स के जो प्लेयर है बैक टू बैक डैमेज देते रहे इस टाइम पे, और उसी के साथ साथ इस गेम का पहला वाइप्ड आउट हमें देखने को मिलेगा।
एंड एक टावर निकाल दिया गया है, पर बॉटम लेन में निको जाएंगे शायद लेने के लिए। बट इधर देखिए एक अच्छा टीम फाइट देखने को मिल सकता है। नीनी कुमार एक खराब पोजीशन पे थे, बट खुद को बचा लेंगे सोरा का अल्टीमेट यूज करते हुए। सुनामी स्लैम यूज हुआ था, लेकिन खुद को बचा लेंगे।
टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम इस टाइम पे लीड कर रहे हैं। बाकी टीम सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग्स देखना पड़ेगा, उनके पास भी पोटेंशियल जरूर से है, बट देखना पड़ेगा कैसे डाउन करते हैं वो। चलिए बड़े अल्टीमेट एओजी का बड़े इस्तेमाल, और एओजी के साथ इस टाइम पे फ्रॉस्ट को डाउन करेंगे इनसेन। तो अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले आता हुआ टीम सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग्स की तरफ से। चलिए निको को इस टाइम पे डाउन किया जाएगा, बैक लाइन को मार्क कर रहे हैं बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से। बाकी खतरा हो सकता है, कैरी को डाउन किया गया, डबल किल। नीनी कुमार ऑन फायर आज, ट्रिपल किल निकालते हुए इधर वैलेंटीना अपना जादू दिखाते हुए इस टाइम पे। अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले आता हुआ टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम की तरफ से। और ये लॉर्ड थोड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट हो सकता है, क्योंकि ये लॉर्ड जिस भी टीम को मिलेगा उनको आई थिंक थोड़ा बहुत नहीं बहुत ज्यादा एडवांटेज देखने को मिल सकता है। बाकी बढ़िया इस्तेमाल होते हुए इस टाइम पे आई थिंक। चलिए जतिन का अल्टीमेट भी आएगा, अच्छा खासा डैमेज देते हुए गुनिवर को डाउन किया जाएगा। अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले आता हुआ आई थिंक, वापस से जो है इनसेन को डाउन किया जाएगा। चलिए दोनों बंदे को डाउन किया गया, एक फ्रंट लाइन है एक हाइपर को, और उसी के साथ साथ टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम ने ये गैंग जीत के लॉर्ड को भी सिक्योर कर लिया है। तो सुनामी स्लैम का बहुत ही बढ़िया इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं इस टाइम पे, ग्रैब करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं, डाउन करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं बैक लाइन को। तो देखते हैं यार क्या सीन बनता है। लॉर्ड आ रहा है टॉप से, लॉर्ड को रोकना थोड़ा सा इस टाइम पे जो है मुश्किल हो सकता है। चलिए अल्टीमेट का इस्तेमाल जतिन का, वैलेंटीना अपना अल्टीमेट जरूर से लगाएंगे, और उसके साथ साथ सुनामी फ्लैम का भी इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा। बहुत ही लो एचपी फ्रॉस्ट का, बाकी खत्म किया जा सकता है। हर एक अच्छा खासा डैमेज डील कर रहे हैं, निको अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे हैं। बाकी चलिए फ्रॉस्ट को डाउन किया जाएगा, इनसेन को डाउन किया जाएगा, कैरी अंदर घुसेंगे, बट उनका थोड़ा सा डैमेज डील करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होगा, क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर उनके ऊपर है। ओके सोयू का क्या ही डैमेज, सोयू ने आया पूरा मेल्ट कर दिया, बट जाते जाते सोयू भी डाउन होंगे इस टाइम पे। टावर अगर हिट होता है तो गेम खत्म जरूर से हो सकता है। बाकी कैरी अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे थे, बट खरीद के आगे वो कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे इस टाइम पे। बाकी सोरा अकेले जिंदा है, क्या सोरा अकेले डिफेंड करने में सक्षम रहेंगे, क्योंकि 2v1 का सिचुएशन है और मिनियंस का भी अच्छा खासा प्रेशर है इस टाइम पे। बाकी चलिए हरित जो है डाउन कर सकते हैं, चांसेस हैं। ओ बहुत ही लो एचपी के साथ बच चुके हैं इस टाइम पे। टावर अगर हिट होता है तो गेम खत्म हो सकता है, बट आई थिंक किल करेंगे इस टाइम पे। बट चलिए बहुत ही लो एचपी हरित का, गुनीवर जो है डाउन हो जाएंगे इस टाइम पे। हरित अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे हैं, टावर हिट हो रहा है कांस्टेंट। आई थिंक एजिलिया ब्लूम के हाथों में ये गेम है। जी हाँ, एजिलिया ब्लूम के हाथों में ये गेम जरूर से है, और ये बेस्ट टॉप 16 का आज पहला गेम था, और इसमें टीम एजिलिया ब्लूम अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले दिखाते हुए टीम सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग्स को पछाड़ते हुए शुरुआत से ही शुरू हो चुका है। तो फर्स्ट ब्लड मैं पूछना चाहूंगा शिंजी तुमसे कि फर्स्ट ब्लड जो है कौन सी टीम को मिलने वाला है?
फर्स्ट
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. After a short break, we are back again at the Legends of Clash Arena. And with that, it's gonna be a match point into the hands of Team Megatron. Now, again, it looks like Team Peak have forfeited the third match, so we had to go for a bit of a long break. But back again into the match. Right now, the score stands 3 into the hands of Team Megatron Esports and 0 into the hands of Team Peak. Both of them been playing it out very aggressively, trying to make sure to get a victory, but Peak unfortunately did not. Now, moving ahead, the draft is coming up. Now, again, let me remind you, ladies and gentlemen, if Megatron Esports wins this match, they are going to be crowned as the winners of the Legends of Clash Arena. But will Peak let that happen or not? Let's see. With that, I'm joined by Shinji today. Hello, Shinji. How are you?
Hello, Pichi. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How about you?
I'm really excited about this match right now because I don't know why Pick just forfeited for the third round and they just gave 1 point freely to like Team Megatron Esport, because if they loses the fourth match, then the grand finals throne is gonna get away from their hands. So they have to win this match out to continue this match. I mean, continue these rounds. and to win the match. So let's see what's gonna happen because Megatron Esports, if they won this one match, then yeah, they are gonna be the winners of this tournament. So Team Peak have to play this match very carefully and cautiously, but the draft bans are completed. We can see Carry, the Dragon, and the Tsunami Slammer got banned out here, and Peak going with the Bashia ban, Jushin, and of course a respect ban for Henny because Henny just got MVP for the two matches, the first and the second. The way he played it was so amazing that Peak had to ban it out.
That's true. That's true. Now again, quite a bit on emphasis on to the past two MVPs as well. So that is also looking quite good. But P, they are one of the picks that is considered a bit of into the carry potential. The YSS now, Lee Sunshine does have the chance of to get the farm up very quickly and try to get it on. But the problem arises that there is a Freya against your team. Now you have to deploy something that is a little bit fast in mobility. Plus you have to make sure that your turrets are being safe and you don't open your lanes for the Freya. And also coming to the team fights as well, you have to make sure that the Freya is not creating a ruckus. Now, to that, will team pick up something like a Kaja? But wait a minute, Megatron Esports going very quickly with a Guinevere and a Lunox.
Uh-huh. Like the Freya pick is really very good, and Team Peak picked out the Esmeralda to counter out the Freya because Freya does have the shield and Esmeralda is really good to counter it out. So that's the reason maybe Team Megatron picked out the Lunox to melt down this chunky lady here. But Team Pick also got the Zacian in their hands, like two heroes to get the vision of the whole map, one with the ultimate of YSS and one more with the Zacian. So they'll have some advantage with the map vision, but 0-2 going with his signature pick for this tournament because we have been like seeing this hero getting picked by him like most of the times, Guinevere and Guinevere again and again, and Pig panning out the Khalid as well because Super M played it so well in the last match. Like he just went for the backline, he was so low, but he still managed to take out this Zacian somehow from the side of Pig. So I guess it's one more respect ban for Team Megatron Esports.
Yes, sir. Let's see, moving forward, I feel like it's going to be a bit of a goal lane, possibly, maybe something like a CC ban up. I feel like the CC could be such a good pick, or maybe a Claude. Since the carry is banned, I feel like Claude might be open for either of the sides to pick it onto their hands. So let's see so far what we will get. But at the same time, Peak do have the chance to go for a Claude quickly, but the problem does arise that you need a bit of a good tank on your hands to make sure that the Claude is getting farmed up. And as I was mentioning, the Kaja, one of the signature picks that Team Peak always picks up when they are in doubt. Now, love to see how they are going to target with the Kaja as well. And I would say that this is also one of the team who started up the Kaja trend in the Indian server. So this is going to be a crazy match.
Absolutely, but let's see what Team Megatron is gonna pick out here. They still have the slot for the EXP lane and the roam. So are they gonna pick the Alice here? Because Alice is gonna be really good here to give the setup so that Guinevere with the second skill can jump onto the spot, but here they are picking up the Sora here. Of course, Sora is really very good, and the Grok was open. I didn't notice that, like Grok is there, and Super M is gonna lock it out, and he's gonna have it in his hands. And to be honest, like Super M plays these heroes really very well. One is Hilda, one is this Bashia, Kalia, and the last one, the Grok, in his hands right now. So it's gonna be really difficult for Team Pig, because Team Megatron Esports, they all have the comfort heroes in their hands, especially 0-2 with the Guinevere and Super M with the Grok here.
Let's see. The picks are going in quite, fast as well. Now, the Joy is going to be serving as a bit of an early game in the hands of Team Peak, while Megatron Esports will have to wait a bit for their items to come up. Now, early games really look good into the hands of Team Peak, but Megatron Esports, how are they going to come up with a plan to stop that early game dominance of the Joy? Now it's going to be quite important to do that. So let's wait and watch what will happen. Soon we'll be diving into the land of John Megatron Esports with a match point. So a crazy match indeed for Peak.
Of course, it's a do or die situation for Pig. If they loses it out, then yeah, Megatron Esports is gonna be the winner. But let's see if Peak is gonna grab this match in the hands, and they will continue from 0 to 4 maybe and become the winners. But yo,
Smash them.
we are into the land of dawn, guys. This is
Deployed.
gonna be the fourth match of the evening of the grand finale, and maybe Team Megatron Esports can just make it the last match, or Team Peak can continue it if they want. But yo, I thought like I didn't notice the Joy. I thought the YSS is gonna be the jungler, but yo, it's turned out to be the goal laner, and in the mid lane as well. Zetian dealing a good amount of damage to Super M there in the bottom lane as well. The fight is happening. Freya is just making the YSS suffer, and in the mid lane as well. Yayo really very low, but will be backing off, and Super M there might get taken down with the sliver amount of HP. Flickers out from there.
Let's see. Is he going to be the first blood? Zenny looking quite low. He's gonna be the first blood right here. That's gonna be no one coming right from the top lane. Now the gold lane YSS is quite popular right now in the Indian servers, and looks like Team Peak definitely got a good gank right before the turtle. So the turtle's gonna be a bit easier. So let's see. Oh, there you go. Looks like YSS just picks it up with the arrow and bow, but both the teams are definitely gonna get ready. Oh, wait a minute, Eden, is he gonna be the second blood or not? Okay, playing it a bit slow. They know the team members are gonna freeze up the lanes a bit while they'll have to wait. Okay, wait a minute, 0-2 will be spotted out. Yayo still waiting it out, but the turtle's gonna come up in just few seconds.
Of course, and the turtle is here in just 3 seconds, and let's see which team is gonna grab it out. Because right now both the teams are ready, but they are just waiting for the skirmish to happen with the electrifying beats. Kitty coming in, getting the kill on 0-2. And Yayo, he won't be having the ultimate right now. He's level 3. I just thought he might grab out someone. And Team Peak are having the turtle without any contest. Like they just did the right thing, taking out the jungler before the turtle, and they just got the turtle without any cost. And the bottom lane as well with the mountain shocker, the damage. Aiden Hazard got the kill on the Freya.
That is crazy. Peak picking up the early game onto their hands, rightfully so, given the fact that they had the Joy with the damage and plus the rotation coming up from the team. On the other hand, is in between midst of a fight here, also trying to come up, but there you go. Looks like Hani will be taken on 0-2 as well, just making sure to get that damage in, but no, it's not coming through. They'll have to wait. Megatron Esports will really have to play a bit safe. But on to the other note, we are looking at how under the bottom lane Eden Hazard has already taken up all the gold shields, so his gold is definitely skyrocketed against this old Freya. Oh, still taking up so much damage. Eden Hazard tries to go in, but no, it's gonna be the team. Oh, okay. Looks like the teams will be, spotted out, and that is just gonna be a little bit of, teasing before the gang that's gonna happen in the bottom lane.
Oh, look at the damage by Aiden Hazard, but 0-2 just came out, tried on the Aiden Hazard so that he, doesn't comes out and takes down Nausum here. And the turtle will be here in few seconds. 20 seconds left for the next turtle, and let's see if Team Megatron can do something in this turtle, because if they loses it out, then Peak will be on the peak of the farm here, and they might have the control in their hands till the late game. And look at the shield coming in. No one is getting like the advantage of the shield of the passive of Super Him right now, and the suppression is there. Tectonic charge coming in. Savage Warrior getting the kill onto 0-2. Electrifying beats there as well, and Zani getting the kill onto Yayo. Now some got taken down, and oh my god, no one coming in getting the triple kill, but got shut down by Zeni.
Okay, Sora does picks up a bit of advantage right there. He knows he could be this time around Sora did not go in for the setup build. He just went in for the damage one. So definitely, so he did get that good amount of sustain right there onto him, along with the damage that is really looking good. And with that total recon items wise, looks like there's a stark difference between YSS as well as the Freya. That is definitely not looking good. Looks like all of them are just swapped up their lanes from the bottom top. No one onto the other hand is trying to run away. Looks lanes are quite low. Tectonic charge for that chase, but it's not happening now. Someone at the top lane will be taken down. That is definitely not a good thing. But wait a minute, Super Iron, and I don't understand why did no one go for a tank once again. But top lane, we did get a trade. It looks like Peak are going in for absolute difference onto their hands.
Team turret has been destroyed.
Damn, bro, like Peak be like, we ain't letting you do the clean sweep, so we are gonna play it out so hard that you can't even, match up with us now. And really, Team Peak is doing so well in this match since the early game. They are just grabbing out the kills, and to be honest, this idea of having Aiden Hazard with the YSS in the goal lane is really amazing, because YSS is getting the upper hand against Nausam right now. Despite Nausam having the fighter Freya in his hands, YSS is still rocking out against him.
Let's see. The difference has already racked up to 6 as of now, while Team Peak are expanding their territory. Yeah, okay, Yayo, he does get targeted up. He flickers out of the way. Now, Hani as well. There is the brilliance already onto her hands. That means it's gonna be a turtle, a bit of a free turtle into the hands of Team Peak. But Kitty though is gonna get targeted. Oh, there was gonna be a retribution, the slow retribution, just making sure that now some doesn't dive onto the turret.
That was like very close, but the retribution got baited out intentionally by the side of Team Megatron. They just baited out the retribution by Kitty, and maybe they'll go for the turtle. Oh my god, Zayton getting the kill onto Henny off screen, and look at there, the turtle is here. 0-2 will be securing it without any fear. Kitty with a sliver amount of HP, but the lightning form ultimate coming in. Zenny getting a killing spree, but got shut it down in the hands of Aaron Hazard.
Oh, look at them. Looks like Super Iron Man will be next to the chopping block. He's just trying to survive. No one jumps in, but no, it's gonna be Super Iron with a 3-man lockup. That looks so spectacular, but no, they're not getting any trade out of it. 0-2 with no damage onto his hand. Super Iron with a sliver of HP. There comes the Lunox as well with a full HP. A bit of a stun. The fuel drive will be there into the hands of no one, but yep, she's gonna be safe. Oh, now some great mistake onto their hands. Brilliance already popped up. Looks like the Mountain Shaker is there for a bit of a stun. They're waiting it out. 0-2 into the turret. Kitty jumps in, thus gets it. It is Eden Hazard with the last killing, and there you go. They already are climbing up and trying to up their differences.
Oh my gosh, Team Peak is playing so well right now. They are just grabbing it out in their hands, the kills. They are not leaving anyone, but the Tectonic charge coming in the mid lane, and Yayo got the ambush onto him. Man got taken down. Even the Fury Phoenix couldn't save him. And Aiden Hazard, he might be the next one getting taken down. Lightning Form ultimate used up by Zenny. Will he be going in? No, because the hero got just into the safe zone inside the turret, and the Mountain Choker used up for the vision, and the Lord is coming up in the next 20 seconds. And Super Him, will he use the Tectonic charge? No one there to follow up, so
I mean, they do need a bit, a lot than the 0-2 as well. Now, again, they are trying to come try to save it up. Okay, onto the top lane now. That is all looking good. Divine Judgment onto his hands. He's looking quite low, but I don't believe they're going on for a chase because they also know Megatron Esports right off the bat. They will be behind them now. Onto the same note, look at them. The chase is onto the hands of Megatron Esports. So there goes the jump, but since they don't have the Divine Judgment, it's gonna be a bit slow for them into the hands of Peak. Once again, a triple match setup, but Sora not leaving them. Savage Warrior will be taken on along with no one, and they are trying to go in for Kitty as of now, but Eden onto the other hand is onto the mid lane, just trying to make sure to get it on. But wait a minute, now Sun jumps in into the hands of Eden. Flicker will be popped up, but no, Eden with the kill. The Lord will be paused as of now since Kitty is low. The other members got pushed out of the river area as well. Yayo trying to do his best to get them away as quickly as possible, but Eden Hazard always finding a lane that is quite open.
Oh my gosh, Eden Hazard playing Oasis so well. Like even inside the turret, he loaded down Nausam there, and when Nausam chased him out, he just did the outplay there. And Eden Hazard is the one with the highest goal right now, and if somebody takes him down, then it's gonna be really good. And look at there, he will be taken down 0-2, getting the shutdown onto him. Yeyu with the sliver amount of HP, backing out, but everyone after no one there, no one is in a really bad position. 3-man onto him, and he will be taken down, and it's a really good timing for Team Megatron to get the Lord in their hands. Kitty with the red buff, because she knows that she can't go for the Lord here, and Team Megatron will be securing the Lord without any contest here, and Kaja will be forced to back out as well.
This might be a turning point if we have to Team Megatron Esports, given the fact that they are playing it out aggressive now. They know they have to make sure to get their advantage in, despite leaving those turrets, those turtles as well. But now is the time where they can shine. One, because they have items on their hands, and two, they picked up heroes that shine mid to late game. Now someone to the other hand, not looking quite good, would be going down into the hands of Eden Hazard, but there is a bit of a chase going on for Super IM, and he will be taken down. That's Kitty for you with the rhythm of joy, but Eden Hazard picks up a double kill. Will there be a triple, given the fact that Zenny as well as Zero2 are waiting for a setup? Now Sora is going to be the main contender right here since Super IMM is not there. Will Zenny be able to deliver that setup that Team Megatron Esports is waiting for?
That's the collision, and look at there, the special migration and the wall of Requiem, and look at the Zenny's grabbing out the kill with the flicker, going for more, but TDW will be getting the kill onto Zenny, and with the mountain shocker, 0-2 load down as well, will be forced to back off. We just thought like there is the turning point, Megatron would have done something, but Peak just replied it with a shutdown.
That is definitely true. Look at them, honey. A bit alone though right now in their own territory. I don't like it, but okay, there you go. Darkholm coming in, but the stun from the Dayton is not enough. Will be putting up a flicker, but now 0-2 will be taking on Eden. Hazard picks up a killing spree, goes into the double. Will he be able to take triple? Now some on his back as of now. Okay, Mountain Shaker is there. Looks like Zenny jumps in with the damage, but no, that's gonna be Savage Warrior who takes them down. Unstoppable for Eden Hazard. It's not stopping. It's almost a wipeout while Hani leaves untouched. But wait a minute, mid lane, there's no Holy Crystal, the shield waiting for them, while Kitty is a bit low, cannot go in for the, damage. Okay, Brilliant popped up. They're trying to clear up the lane quickly as possible, but now it's shut down. Wait a minute, Crystal getting targeted. The minions will be taken. 2 members of Peak already down. Eden Hazard looking quite low. They are trying to go in for a chase, but no one jumps in along with 0-2 is there. But yup, there you go. Almost an end for Team Megatron Esports.
Of course, man. Like the save coming in by Hani was really amazing. The way he just defended it out, and Eden Hazard, like if they could have taken down Eden Hazard here, then it would have been a match in the hand of Megatron again, and they would have just won it out, because Eden Hazard is the one with the main damage deal right now, because one basic attack of him deals so much of damage right now that he can even melt out Super Rim. Like he can just go solo for Super Rim and take him down. Even the Super Rim is so chunky right now, and 5 people are there from both the sides, but still, Team Megatron are lacking something, and that's damage, because Eden Hazard's damage is really very much there, and it's far more than Team Megatron's. And in the mid lane, the skirmish might happen at any moment.
That's true, and on top of that, Zayton's ultimate is just a no joke as well, given the fact that it just interrupts at you at the very important moment. So that is happening twice and twice, and I'm not liking it. But at the same time, Team Peak really played the drop very good. Okay, Kitty comes in, tries to go to 0-2, but 0-2 out of the danger, but no one is in for a chase. There's going to be a Frozen coming in, but now Super Iron Mood, the first one falling down. No one onto the other hand, taking so much damage from Hanny. Hanny also jumps, but now there's a triple kill on the hands, and will be a shutdown. Kitty onto the other hand tries to take it up, but wait a minute, looks like there's going to be a bit of a chase, while now Some is the only member waiting it up. Okay, the mimics are there. Now Some will be bursting out. There's no members of Megatron Esports, and Team Peak are looking for a comeback.
Damn, bro, what a game coming in by the side of Team P. Like, I just thought, Team Megatron might do a clean sweep, but Peak just proved me wrong, and they just got this match in their hands, and they will be continuing for the upcoming matches as well. And I hope to see Team Megatron doing something for it, because if Team Megatron doesn't do anything about it, then they might lose all of it out. Because the way Team Peak made the play in this match, it was really amazing.
Definitely amazing. They capitalized the early game, which is quite important for them. And with that, securing a victory onto their hands, they are really looking forward for the reverse sweep. But Megatron Esports will be once again on to that match point. But before that, let's watch the match highlights. Zenny being the first blood, I think that really hindered his farm right there. But on top of that, Peak really did a good job on keeping Megatron Esports away from the river area. And this also ganking up to now Some as quickly as possible. They knew and they know giving Freya so much farm is just gonna be a death sentence for the side of Team Peak. So to avoid that, they went in for that a lot. 0-2 also getting targeted quite a lot.
Of course, man. And in this fight as well, in the highlights, no one just got his falling star moon here and got the triple kill in his hands, but unfortunately couldn't grab the meaning out. Zenny will be giving the shutdown, but still Team Peak, they just utilized all of their skills, and they just gave all of it from their side. And look at there, even Yo-Yo, he was about to die, but he still managed to escape out with the flicker.
That's true. That's true. Now, Hani, I think the Lunox pick worked out so well into their favor, but the problem was they needed a bit of a backup. Grok was not it. I just feel like they needed something to synergize very well with the Lunox to get that mid lane control onto their hands, while it was Zaytian. This time around, there's going to be Zaytian definitely banned up. There were a few, ganks like this that Megatron Esports really played it so well, but at the same time, Peak really capitalizing on those kills, the whole wipeout very well. So that was definitely very good.
Absolutely. And the over engaged by now Some was he just went in for the turret and he got taken down there. Peak is just waiting for the right time every time. They are waiting for it and grabbing all the kills in their hands. And even right now, just look at there. Now Some would have been down, but he still managed to survive somehow. But the MVP is here without any doubt. Of course, it's gonna be YSS. Everybody knew, because the way he played out the match was really amazing. The damage coming in from his side and the way he rotated every time for the objectives. And to be honest, he was the one for whom because of him Team Peak won the match, because the damage coming in from his side was really amazing, and he was just melting out everyone.
That's true. That's true. That was definitely a good sight to see. And this is going to be the result of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Oh, there's been quite a few deaths. Now, I think putting up a bit of a squishy heroes onto the side of Team Megatron really did not work out well.
Of course, like, they need someone to, synergize with the Lunox here. Like, as you mentioned, like, Kalia would have been better because with the Tsunami Slam and the damage by Lunox would have been better to take down the YSS, and it would have been good for them to, get a team fights as well because the Kalia is really good with the heal and the Tsunami Slam as well because YSS, his first kills immune have been reduced nowadays. Like it was 1 second before, but it's just 0.6 seconds. So it's gonna be really easy to grab him out. So if they would have picked Kalia, then maybe they could have, taken him down easily.
That's true. That's true. So let's see what's gonna happen because again, Megatron Esports on a match point, but Peak are not letting them go. So with that, let's go in for a short break, and we'll be right back with these teams.
गेम को जो है वो खत्म नहीं कर पाए एनहांस लॉर्ड के साथ भी डिफेंड करने में बहुत ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल हो चुके हैं इस टाइम पे वापस से चौहान मैं बोलूंगा एनहांस लॉर्ड को भी रोकने में सक्षम हो चुके हैं वो लोग
जैसा कि आपको मैच स्टार्ट होने से पहले बताया था कि मैच जाएगा बहुत लंबा क्योंकि देख सकते हैं हम लोग कि दोनों टीम्स बहुत ही ट्राई हार्ड कर रहे हैं मैच के लिए लेकिन मेंटली बहुत स्लेवर अमाउंट के एचपी के साथ बैक होते हुए थॉर्न ऑफ रूइंस यूज हो चुका है जैनी जाएंगे मिंटली के लिए मिंटली का इमॉर्टल डाउन कर दिया गया सुपर रिम मार दिए गए हैं डस्टी मीजो के हाथों पर जैनी एस्केप कर जाएंगे
जी केडीए तो सेफ लग रहा है बट आप जब तक गेम को नहीं जीतोगे तब तक कुछ बोल नहीं सकते क्योंकि गेम को जीतना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है इस टाइम पे लूनक्स खत्म हो सकते थे लूनक्स को अगर चार्ज किया जाता तो लूनक्स को डाउन किया जा सकता था कम बैक मोमेंटम बना सकते थे वापस से शायद से लॉर्ड को जो है वो लेने की पूरी कोशिश है टीम मेगाट्रॉन ई-स्पोर्ट्स लॉर्ड को लेने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं हाईलॉफ आगे जरूर से आएंगे ड्रैगन भी आगे आएंगे बट देखना पड़ेगा क्या किसी को इस टाइम पे डाउन किया जा सकता है फ्रेया पीछे जाने में समझदारी दिखाते हुए बड़े टाइम पे टीम जो लॉर्ड लेंगे क्या गुनीवर एक बढ़िया
गुनीवर बैकडोर एंट्री देते हुए
टावर को हिट करने की पूरी कोशिश करके एलिस ने टाइम पे डिफेंड करने की पूरी कोशिश किया है क्या मिनट्स को मार पाएंगे आई थिंक ये गेम खत्म होता हुआ और टीम मेगाट्रॉन चालाकी से लॉर्ड की तरफ वेट करते हुए पूरा टीम को जो है लॉर्ड की तरफ बुलाया और गुनीवर चुपके से जाते हुए गेम को
getting stolen. Oh, definitely good enough. But wait a minute. Oh, look at that. The connection. The connection was so crazy, but it just surpassed how Sora was out of place. Yuzhong will be melted down. That this is a moment for the blue side to jump in because they can do it. Flickering out of the way. It is Sora. But Fredrin jumps in. He knows he can do it, but a bit of their appraisal red is just enough to take down Sora. But he was taking so much damage already. Relying on Sora's ultimate as well, but oh, pass a line. He is very, very aggressive.
Love to see that pass in, but the tension is growing along in the mid lane. Everyone is striking up Fredrin up there. Stun after stun, the tower falls down. Yuzhong inside the battlefield. Carmilla with the one first on the chopping board, but Sora, what was that ultimate? The red carpet follows in. No one will be hardened for Team Genesis, but it will be Mighty Minions who ruled out this one. They avoided the calamity successfully. To the bottom lane, Fredrin trying to engage a fight, but once again, Sora with that absolute amount of stun right there, catches on 3 and the 3 will fall down from Team Genesis. Mighty Minions are shining out. This is what I was expecting.
No more safe zone. And with that, the Lord is up with 2 members already down, especially Sora. This is an easy green light unless there's a lasting insanity onto the Lord. What are they going to do? They have to make sure the Praga armor is out of the way. Looks like Shenian as well as the Hylos are going in to try to make sure that they are out of the way, but the Lord has been stopped. The Sakari will be taken down. It is the Fredrin who gets deleted. It is only pass 9 as of now. All left alone, but oh my goodness, YSS not leaving that up as well.
So you have to say what I'm talking, but then again, it's a laney phase. Lenny face Money QT, they will be taken down, I guess, because it's a lot of stunts coming right there. The red carpet wasn't of any help, and he gets taken down.
So it's gonna be a challenge.
I love how the tables turned from 4k minus and goal lead to 3k ahead. And once again, the feather airstrike gets stuck out. Sora catching two. Once again, what is this guy? What are those sets that are happening? But they don't have enough firepower to bust them down. They get low and they have to fall back. These are, going to get hurt by this a lot. But once again, Money Curie gets taken down and it's a connect from Carmilla. Sora, will he be able to do something? That was quite a nice turn, but it won't be enough for them. Carry is trying to prioritize it out. Team Mighty Minions falling one by one. Epstein onto Love is P.
Just a bit of orange light for them to go contest, and even if they contest, they need a bit of a luck to take away from them. There is a retribution, and the last thing in Saturday, legendary picked up by NSX Golf, just not stopping away, but it is a carry who picks it up. Now on the same note, wait a minute, Farsa has to go back, and that Xborg as well. I feel like there is going to be a chase. Let's see. The base is wide open. There's a few members still left. Hylos can clear the lane, but it is very, very far-fetched with the amount of crowd control that he is receiving. And the amount of damage as well. Look at them. They are all in on him. Taking down the immortality. The base is wide open. There you go. Semian is just 2 seconds away. But no, the red team, the blue mod will be out of the river area.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Legend Clash Arena. This is going to be the finals, the grand finale between Team Megatron Esports and Peak Esports. As you can see on the screen, I am going to be a caster Numi, and joining me on the caster desk is going to be Shinji. Now Shinji, I'd like to ask you a few questions before we get on to the draft. As you saw in the last match, Team Megatron did really, really well. So do you think this is going to be a sweep, because the score right now is 3-1 with Megatron leading, or do you think that Peak can somehow do a comeback because this is the best of 7 series?
I believe Peak can do a comeback because in the previous match I saw Peak playing so well against Megatron. They it was the 3-0 score and Peak just got the 1 score in their hand, and I believe Peak bringing out this strategy of banning out the Kimi is really beneficial for them, because Henny was playing Kimi continuous for 2 rounds, and he did so well that Team Peak should have banned it earlier, but now they are forced to ban it out. It's a respect ban for Henny, and after banning this hero out, Peak is just rocking out in the Land of Dawn, because they are just having, they are not just having the win, they are just having all the match control in their hands since the early game. And they are banning out the Bashia as well this time, and the Guinevere as well, and Megatron going with the carry, Jushin and Yuzhong ban. No ban from the last match, and again Team Pig going with the YSS pick. This hero, they picked it out in the previous match. It was in the goal lane, and Eren Hazard playing this hero so well that he just melted out everyone, not only the squishy ones, but he was melting out Super Rim, the tanky guy with the Grok. And everybody knows that Grok is so tanky in the early game, but still this guy did manage to melt it out, and they picked it again. But Megatron again going for the same pick, but this time they are prioritizing the Esmeralda, because in the previous match Team Pick, the EXP from their side, no one just picked the Esme, and it was countering Team Megatron very much because they had the Freya on their side.
That is true. I can see it. I mean, I'm not really sure if I pick with Prio YSS over so many good heroes. Freya was still open, Grok is still open, but they still choose to Prio pick the YSS. But we can see Lunox getting picked up, maybe to counter up Freya as well as the Esmeralda. But on towards the goal side, I was pretty much hoping for a Claude pick right there. Claude against Freya, but maybe not. This is going to be Freya against CC and CC against Klopp. But from the side of Megatron Esports, Zetian getting picked up. What do you think about this draft? I mean, I think it's pretty even for now. Not bad, but not good.
Yep.
Megatron does really have a really good picks though right now. Like you can see Esmeralda and Freya.
The Zacian pick. This is, a right decision from the side of Team Megatron because in the previous match, like Zacian was the one interrupting Team Megatron very much from the side of Peak. Like in the crucial moments of every fight, Zacian used to pop up her ultimate and used to interrupt everyone in middle of the fight, and that's where Eden Hazard came in, gave his damage, and took down everyone. But I'm kind of confused. Is it going to be the goal in Oasis again? But if it's going to be the goal in Oasis, then where will the CC go? Because CC in the EXP, I mean, they need someone really chunky in this match. Because if they won't have anyone tanky in the EXP lane, then they might, face some issues while the team fights. Because they won't be that much sustained. Because one tank can't sustain that much. But the draft this year, Megatron will be banning out the Kaja as well. A respect ban for Yayo, and Peak banning out the Hilda. One more respect. This is for Super M because he plays this hero really very well. I don't have to tell this to you, Numi, because you know about Megatron more than me, isn't it?
I mean, I would really say Super Imp is really good with that Hilda, but Team Peak right now, they really have a really, what do you call it? A confusing ban. Like it could either be YSS on towards the gold lane or maybe the jungle. It could be CC in the gold or maybe EXP, maybe CC against Esmeralda or CC against Freya. So it's a really good pick, like confusing pick coming in from the side of Peak, but Megatron Esports, their bans, Kajak getting Prio banned on the second phase. I think they should ban out another, I was still hoping for another Rome ban, a Kalia ban, so that she won't be able to mark the backliners. But okay, Leomar getting instantly locked in from the side of Megatron Esports. Do you think there was already a calculated pick for them?
I mean, like Team Megatron, I've seen their jungler. Like he plays Guinevere and this Oasis. So I guess both the heroes are taken out. One got banned, one got picked. So maybe that's the reason he's going for Leomord, because Leomord is really good now in this meta. After the revamp, he got the damage increased, and his passive is really good now. Because with the full energy, he can deal a really good amount of damage. One hit can cost you 40% HP. But Team Pick going for this Lucas pick. So is it gonna be a goal lane CC, EXP Lucas, and a jungle Oasis? Let's see what's gonna happen. But Carmilla getting picked. So let's just take a look at it. Carmilla with the ultimate and this Fury of Phoenix coming in by Zetian. It's gonna be really amazing because the chain CC will be there from the side of Team Megatron, and Peak, they have this half human, half horse creature from their side, and he is really very tanky, tankiest of all, to be honest, because the sustain he has is really, really amazing here, because taking him down is really very hard. You need someone to melt him out. You need someone like Claude, someone like Carrie, who can deal him damage from, a quite distance, because if you stay nearby him when he uses his second skill, then he can, slow your basic attack down. So you have to be away from him and deal some damage. But the draft is complete, guys. So, what do you think? Like, can Team Pig get one more victory in their hands? And can they do a comeback? Or it's going to be the end and Megatron will be taking over the crown in their heads?
I mean, if you ask me, I'm pretty confident with Megatron Esports. Like, no, not biased, but I think they're Picks are really good, but peak esports is going to be the Lucas jungle, and we are onto the land of dawn. A really early poke coming in from Lunox on towards that's Henny. Okay, Freya trying to cut the lane, but will not be able to do it since the YSS already knows their strategy with the Freya right now. Pretty standard rotation coming in from both the teams, trying to take the lead though.
Of course, right now, and the lead toll will be going in the hands of 0-2 because Lucas won't be there to contest it out. And in the bottom lane, look at there, Nawsum in a really bad position with the turret shot. He got taken down, over-engaged coming in from his side, and that's where Aiden Hazard got the goal, and maybe he might do the outplay again just like the previous match, because seeing this guy playing this YSS, really confident with this guy playing YSS right now after seeing the previous match.
Yes, YSS a really confident pick for the goal laner. But on towards the top side, we did see Zenny getting no one pretty low, but he was able to escape. And a really good pull coming in from Savage Warrior on towards the Super Imp. Stun coming in. Yeo trying to go in and maybe take down Super Imp before the turtle will be up in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. The turtle will be spawning in just few seconds, and the turtle is here. Let's see which team is gonna have it in their hands. Peak looks really very charged up, but Megatron grabbing out the river area control in the hands, and PT is getting interrupted. Naruto is there. The turtle will be secured by 0-2, but Super Imp got taken down by no one, and Kitty in a bad position might get taken down, surviving somehow, but the Hani got taken down, 0-2 got taken down here, and the Naruto got taken down as well. Savage Warrior is down here, a complete brawl going on. No one is really very low. Will he be able to survive? The question is, the answer will be no, cause Nawsum with the damage, getting the double kill, a really nice rotation coming in from his side, and maybe this is where Team Megatron will be having the upper hand here.
Yes, I would say that was a pretty good trade-off. Megatron Esports, they did get the turtle as well as 3 kills on towards their hand, but passive getting used up by Henny, pretty low, but Savage Warrior will not be able to take him down. Lifeform getting used up. Right there. On towards the bottom side, we can see YSS getting killed off camera by 0-2, and Nawsum. We can see that Yeo and Kitty are in position. Nawsum going in.
Look at there. Yo-Yo in a really bad position. The glorious pathway is there to escape. He's healing himself up somehow with the heal there, and he just recalled safely from there. And look at there, Kenny. Really very low right now.
Savage Warrior is pretty low. Lifeform getting used up. Super Imp trying to go in, but I don't think Savage Warrior will be taken down for now. And then Vey coming in from 0-2. Curse of Bug getting used up by Super Imp, taking down 3 of their members. No one will be down as well. Yeo, he wasn't really able to escape since he already used that glorious path on towards the bot side to escape from the enemy. But YSS is in a pretty bad position now. Some going in. Ultimate getting used up, and YSS getting taken down inside the base turret. This is what you get for not prioritizing that Freya first.
Absolutely, man. Like, now some be like, you killed me in the previous match so many times. Now it's my turn to take you down, and the turtle safely going in the hands of 0-2 again. And Team Megatron is not leaving anything right now. They are just prioritizing everything. Kills, turrets, farm. Nothing is left for them, but now some in a really bad position. Will be surviving somehow. Can they take down Nawsum here? Nawsum still surviving, and the connection is there. Eden Hazard survived somehow with the dash there. And right now, Team Megatron is just waiting for the right moment to go in and take down someone if they can. And look at there, Eden Hazard really very low, and look at there, the mega kill coming in, double kill in the hands of Nausum. It might be a triple kill coming in again, but Henny will be the one getting the kill onto Yayo, and the triple kill is there in the hands of Nausum. And maybe Nausum is saying to Henny, why did you took that kill? I could have taken the maniac here.
I mean, that is true. Nausum might be a bit angry. He might be scolding at Henny for taking his maniac, but on towards the top side, we could see a small poke coming in from Zenny on towards no one. But okay, mid lane, first tier turret will be down. But if you look at the builds, if you look at the build and as well as the goal lead, Megatron Esports with that 18k and 14k for the side of Team Peak, 4k behind in goal. We can see Hunter Strike already being completed from YSS, but Freya already has her two most important items, that is going to be the Corrosion Sight and Golden Stuff. Now it's going to be really hard to kill Nausum on a 1v1 situation. Enchanted Talisman getting used up, okay?
I just thought Zenny might get the hands of him on Eden Hazard, but Eden Hazard have the immune. He saw that coming in for him, but the third turtle of the match is here, and we can see the score as well. It's 5 and 12, and Megatron with a goal lead of 6k right now, and this turtle is gonna be in their hands again. Turtle Slayer 02 is here, and Kiri is still level 8, and 02 is already level 11. And there is a complete level gap between both the junglers, and Eden Hazard also can't do anything right now because he didn't got the early game snowball into his hands, which he got in the previous match. The skirmish might happen at any moment. Super M waiting for his turn to connect everyone on time, and look at there, Nausum going in with the ultimate. Falling Star Moon used up. Eden Hazard really very low. Savage Warrior coming in. The connection is there. Henny got the kill onto Eden Hazard. Yayo got taken down. Lightform ultimate used up. Tier 2 of the bottom lane is destroyed. Team Megatron won't leave anything. They are just hungry for this victory, and they are just seeking for revenge because of the defeat of the previous match. And look at there, the Falling Star Moon again, but won't be engaging because she knows if she goes in, then he might get taken down, and the holy blessings are getting removed from all the sides. Mid lane and bottom lane, it's all done. Only the top lane's blessing is left because the tier 2 is still alive, and the Lord will be merging in after 40 seconds, and if Team Megatron Esports gets it, then they can take out all the inhibitors.
Yes, that is true. And look at the map control that Team Megatron has right now. Okay, Mountain Crusher getting used up by YSS, providing some vision. Yiyo getting poked up pretty bad from Henny. Super M trying to get a good opportunity to use that Curse of Blood onto 3 people, but I think they will be backing off for now. No one trying to take the creep, perhaps. But the Lord will be up in about 10 seconds, and the map control coming in from Team Megatron is really good.
Kiri in a really bad position, might get taken down, and look at there, the Fury Phoenix is there. Kiri got taken down. Top lane tier 2 have been destroyed, and the damage coming in by the side of Team Megatron is so amazing, and Nausum won't stop. He's seeking for revenge. He's going for more, and they will just take the Lord here, and Team Megatron will be getting it without any contest, maybe because Team Peak, they lost their jungler before the Lord, and Megatron Esports will be securing it without any contest. And right now Peak in a really bad position because they are lacking the resources. They are with a deficit of 10k gold, and they don't even have the outer turrets. Only the inhibitors are surviving there, and Eden Hazard surviving somehow. The damage from Zenny is also so good right now.
We can already see the level gap between the two junglers. 02 already level 14, whereas Kitty W is still on level 10. It's going to be really hard for them to do a comeback unless and until they get some kills and get that bounty onto their hands. But we can see that the Lord is marching down from the top side, top tier turrets. Henny already prioritizing that glowing wand as well as lightning turchin. Okay, now Zoom, he has his, first three main items, that is corrosion, as well as golden staff and endless battle. But we can see Yeo trying to get a good set on them. Eden
And
has
right now, the Lord is
critical.
there. The glorious pathway used up. Horse have been summoned up, and the Fury of Phoenix is there. The clash has become legendary in the hands of Nausam. Kiri got taken down. Double kill in the hands of Nausam. Will be going for more. Eren has a really very low. Might get taken down. Survive somehow. And Savage Warrior trying to defend the base, but will be taken down in the hands of Hanny, getting the mega kill. And the Crystal got destroyed. Megatron Esports getting the victory in their hands. And with this, they are gonna be the winners of this grand finals.
4-1, the score you can see on the board later on, but Megatron will be taking this victory. I heard from somewhere that this is the first time they ever won the grand final, so the curse has been broken, because always it was Megatron on towards the second position, just a runner-up. But this time in Legend Clash Arena, they finally broke the curse and they took the first victory, the first position, the winner of the grand finale. But if you look at the highlights, some really, really good highlights. Kitty Wood was trying to survive, but he was sadly taken down by 0-2, following up by Yeo getting a kill on 0-2. The exchange after the turtle. The kills that they got, Megatron Esports, they did secure 3 kills onto their sites even after taking down the turtle.
Absolutely. Team Megatron are just controlling the whole match since the early game. In the first turtle, they did got some, momentum in their hand, Team Peak, but it was, grabbed back by the team Megatron again, and Peak was just suffering the whole match against Megatron, because now some got farmed up in the early game with the early rotation onto the first turtle, and that's where Team Peak lost all the control, because the goal lane is the lane where all the thing matters, because if a goal laner is all farmed up, then the damage will be there on your side the most, and that's where Team Megatron got the control all over on them. And in the highlights as well, the fight is every time the fight occurs, the Fury of Phoenix is playing the main role, because it stuns out the opponent on the spot, and it's really good for Nausam to take down them instantly, because the damage by Nausam is really very amazing, to be honest.
Is that is Nausum's damage. I mean, he was able to farm up really, really quickly on towards the early to mid game. He was able to get his 2 items so early on towards the match that it was just so hard for Team Peak to keep up with them. And we can see that, as you mentioned, the ultimate coming in from Henny really, really opening a good position for Nausum to just go in and get those kills. Look at that. He just used his flicker on towards Eden to get that kill, but unfortunately Eden was able to survive, but the base turret was taken down. And as expected, Henny taking that MVP on towards the last grand finals of Legend Clash Arena with a KDA of 4-1-12 with 31% damage. I mean, that's pretty impressive, man.
Absolutely, you're playing a Zetian, not Zetian is kind of support kind of mage, the damage is there onto her hands, but it's still not that much Farsa, Karita and all, but still Zetian was played so amazingly in this match. Hanny from his team, he's the only one getting the MVP for all the rounds, to be honest. All 3 rounds in which he played, he got the MVP, 2 with the Kimi, 1 with the Zacian. So yeah, he deserved it because he played so well. But I guess in this match, Nausum could have been the MVP, but the way Henny snatched out Nausum's Maniac, he just snatched out the MVP as well here. But to be honest, Henny deserves it. Just a joke for Nausum, but Henny deserves it, guys, and he played really very well, and we can see some chocolate as well, but never mind. Both the teams played really very well, and Team Megatron, congratulations for winning the grand finale and becoming the winners for this Legends Clash Arena organized by Hook Gaming Community, powered by Vista. And best of luck to Team Peak as well for the upcoming tournaments in which they'll participate. And don't let your willpower down, guys. You did really very well. So till then, guys, we'll take a short break maybe, because there might be some giveaways.
Yes, there might be some giveaways, so we will be taking a short.
I guess there won't be any break for us, Numi. I guess we have to do the giveaway now because the viewers are waiting for the giveaway. So,
I'm really sorry, but that was the technical issues from our side. We will be taking a short break before we announce the giveaway winners. So please stay tuned with us till then. And congratulations again to Megatron Esports for taking the victory. So with that, we will be taking a short break before we announce the giveaway winners.
Of course, Sunny will be there to announce the giveaways. So guys, stay tuned, stay hydrated, and wait for us until the giveaway is there, because Sunny will be here and doing the giveaway. So till then, we'll be taking a short break. Tara, bye bye, see you, good night.
Warrior will be taken down. They are trying to make the score 2-1. Sanjiro in a very safe space, but Eve just making sure. Alice also leads up in a very low HP. Kitty jumps in at the very last moment onto the Eve, takes out the Eve, but Kelvin unfortunately goes down. There is one minion already there, and it is Sanjiro all alone. He tried to do the play, but no, it is the minions and the Peak getting the win.
कि हाँ बफ जो है वो चुराया जा रहा है इस टाइम पे. ओके चलिए, टॉप लेन की तरफ फाइट शुरू हो चुका है. गुनीवर को डाउन किया जाएगा और बॉट लेन में भी फाइट चल रहा था. चलिए टॉप लेन की तरफ आई थिंक निनी कुमार जो है अच्छा खासा सरवाइव करेंगे वैलेंटीना के साथ. 4 टर्टल कुछ ही टाइमों में आने वाला है वापस से, तो टर्टल के ऊपर हमारा नजर रहेगा. और चलिए आइटमाइजेशन की मैं बात करूं, वैलेंटीना पहला आइटम टैंक आइटम बनाएंगे आई थिंक थोड़ा सा काउंटर करने के लिए. बाकी टाइम पे जो है डाउन किया गया है सोयू को. बढ़िया मूव गुनीवर की तरफ से. 5-5 का स्कोर लाइन आ चुका है. जेतिन अच्छा खासा डैमेज दे रहे हैं गैंग में, तो है इस टाइम पे थोड़ा सा एडवांटेजेस पोजीशन पे है. बाकी सोरा का बढ़िया मूव, आई थिंक डाउन किया जाएगा फ्रॉस्ट को. तो बड़ी ये सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग का टर्टल है इस टाइम पे. सिंजी चल रहा है सीआरक्यू अंडरडॉग, आई थिंक आराम से टर्टल को सिक्योर कर लेंगे. जी हाँ, रेट्री का बढ़िया इस्तेमाल गुनीवर ने इस टाइम पे टर्टल को सिक्योर किया है. अल्टीमेट आता हुआ दोनों ही टीम की तरफ से. बाकी चलिए जेतिन.
Sheesh people, Megatron Esports are the winners भाई यहाँ पे Legend Clash Arena Season 1 के. And this is the time you guys were waiting for. Sheesh, the giveaway, right? Giveaway है तो सब कुछ है. आज थोड़ा सा exciting giveaways होने वाले हैं. First we are going to have 200 diamonds giveaway. 50 diamonds, 4 बंदे जीतेंगे. फिर we have 3000 diamonds giveaway जो IG के पोस्ट से होगा, हमारे Instagram के पोस्ट से. And then to sweeten up the deal, थोड़ा सा मीठा हो जाए, 3 Starlight giveaways as well. सब पहले ही धंधे में बैठ चुके हैं. LCL लिखे हैं यहाँ पे. So कंप्यूटर जी नाम लिखना स्टार्ट कर दीजिए. सबसे पहले आएगा, किसका नाम लिख रहे हैं आप? ये नो आइडिया. सबसे पहले आप नाम लिख दीजिए एलेनोर का, ELEANORE. एलेनोर का नाम लिख. हर्षल 0985 का भी लिख दीजिए. बोजाक का भी लिख दीजिए. हाँ बोजाक, BOJACK जी. बोजाक से ब्रिगेडियर रुद्र प्रताप सिंह लिख दीजिए बस. डन. Perfect. सब ऐसे लिखते हैं. We are adding the list as well भाई यहाँ पे. So the first, it is going to be 200 diamonds भाई. Okay. 4 people are going to win that 50 diamonds. उसके बाद 300 diamonds भाई, 100 each for 3 people. Then we have 3 Starlight. So we are going to have around 3, 7, 4, 11 winners today भाई. Okay, the list has been added. तो सब अपने अपने नाम देख लो भाई, लिस्ट में नाम नहीं है तभी बोलना मुझे, जस्ट चेक द लिस्ट प्रॉपरली। देख रहा हूँ, आई डोंट नो गाइस, अपना अपना नाम चेक करो, लिस्ट में नहीं है तब बताना मुझे। आई डोंट नो, लिस्ट मुझे क्लियरली नहीं दिख रही डिस्कॉर्ड स्क्रीन पे, एक बार बंद करके खोलना डिस्कॉर्ड स्क्रीन। अच्छा अच्छा भाई, मेरा नाम देखो अभी भाई, तुम्हारा नाम होगा यहाँ पे। इसे सॉर्ट कर दो, अभी है तो अभी 0609 अभी आपका नाम है भाई यहाँ पे। ऊपर से सॉर्ट, हाँ ऊपर सॉर्ट पे क्लिक मार दो, ABCD से हो जाएगा। हाँ, सो वाइफू कह रहे हैं इनका नाम नहीं है, डब्लू पे जाइए, डब्लू वाइफू का नाम नहीं है, वाइफू का नाम डाल लीजिए, WAIFU। हर्षल, हाँ जी हर्षल भाई आपका नाम है, मैंने देख लिया, हर्षल 0985, अपना अपना नाम देख लीजिए भाई, नहीं है तब बोलना भाई, ठीक है। मुकेश का भी नहीं है। हर्षल भाई मैं नाम हटा दूंगा, तो वहां नाम ऊपर लिखा तो है, देखो क्या बात कर रहे हो तुम, मुझे दिख रहा है, यहां से दिख रहा है। नहीं नहीं नहीं, चंदन कोनवार, चंदन जी, चंदन जी का नाम नहीं है, चंदन जी का नाम लिख लीजिए, चंदन लिख दीजिए। गंदी बात मत करो, स्किपर इज हियर एज वेल, स्किपर का नाम लिखा है यहाँ पे, स्किपर का नाम भी लिख दीजिए। ओके स्किपर का नाम लिखा हुआ है, नो नीड टू राइट फिर से। कौन सा हर्षल ऐड है, हर्षल 0985 वाले के सामने हर्षल 0985 लिखा हुआ है, नॉर्मल हर्षल भी लिख दीजिए, नॉर्मल हर्षल भी आ चुके हैं। ऐश विद अ जेड आ रखा है, देखना जरा नाम है क्या ऐश का विद अ जेड। आकाश कुमार प्रसाद, ऐश का नाम नहीं है, ऐश का नाम भी लिख दीजिए, आकाश कुमार प्रसाद का नाम भी लिख दीजिए। प्रसाद, सैट 100 में प्लीज एंट्री कर दो, हमें अलाउ नहीं है भाई, ऊपर से मना किया जाता है हमें। वन हम एंट्री डाल देंगे भाई, ये मीट मना करता है भाई, गाली दो इसको। आई थिंक दैट्स इट भाई, और कोई नहीं आएगा। एंड वी हैव 150 लाइट्स गाइस, अभी तक 50 लाइट भी नहीं हुए, जल्दी जल्दी लाइट खींच लो भाई, पहले 60 लाइट्स पे घुमाएंगे। आई एम नॉट गोना स्पिन द व्हील अगर 60 लाइट्स नहीं होता है तो भाई, जस्ट गो फॉर दैट 60 लाइट्स एट द मोमेंट। गुड्डू धोखेबाज, गुड्डू धोखेबाज आपका नाम लिखा हुआ है भाई, गुड्डू लिखा है आपके पास। यस धोखेबाज भी लिखा है, डाला इससे, डाला का भी नाम लिख दीजिए यहाँ पे। एंड गाइस 60 लाइक्स करो भाई पहले, वी आर नॉट एट 60 लाइक्स एट द मोमेंट।
150 का टारगेट
तू ही कर ले, आजा तू कर ले, मैं करवा रहा हूँ ना, रुको भाई। 60 लाइक्स गाइस, वी नीड 60 लाइक्स भाई। डाला हो गया, और कोई नाम है, माई नेम इज मीट, आपका नाम मीट नहीं है भाई, आज नहीं जीता तो अनलाइक के साथ अनसब्सक्राइब भी करके जाऊंगा भाई, ऐसा ही कर रहा भाई, आगे भी गिव अवे आएंगे, कभी ना कभी तो किस्मत चलेगी भाई तुम्हारी। यस यस यस, लुक्स लाइक कलर ट्रेडिंग भाई, कलर ट्रेडिंग में और फंसना भाई, दैट्स अ लाइफ एडवाइस। 53 लाइट्स हो चुके हैं भाई, वी हैव 53 लाइट्स यहाँ पे, वी नीड 7 मोर लाइट्स गाइस, इफ यू आर न्यू, इफ यू आर ओल्ड जस्ट लाइक मार दो भाई। Why are you guys not liking? It's free भाई, Poseidon Gaming is here। आई आई आई, मैं कहाँ हूँ, PO साइड, हाँ अरे परफेक्ट स्पेलिंग लिखी है भाई आपने, आप यहीं पे हो, थोड़ा लाइट भी कर दो भाई। स्काइलर इज हियर एज वेल, स्काइलर का नाम भी लीजिए। मुन्नी देवी इज हियर एज वेल, लेट्स गो, वापस से 6K कौन रो, यस सर 6K मीट किया चैनल में, हाँ जी कंग्रेचुलेशंस यार, हुड 6K सब्सक्राइबर्स, 4 मोर फॉर दैट 10K भाई, इजली 1 महीने में हो जाएगा। माई नेम टू, यस मुन्नी देवी, डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक द स्ट्रीम भाई, वी नीड 4 मोर लाइक्स भाई 60 करने के लिए। जैसे ही 60 होगा आई विल स्पिन द व्हील भाई, एंड वी विल हैव आवर विनर्स यहाँ पे। छे कंग्रेचुलेशंस यस हुड भी बैठा है बोजा के शेर असल बोजा भाई क्यों रो रहे हो भाई माय नेम टू प्लीज कोटको का नाम लिख दीजिए कोटको एक्सट्रीम का भाई His name yes कोटको आपका नाम लिखा है यार यहाँ पे आई थिंक सैंडविच इज हियर एज वेल हेलो अभी भी हेलो कोटको हाँ कोटको एक्सट्रीम है उसका नाम पूरा तो कोटको एक्सट्रीम GRIM Don't try to light the stream, right? 60 lights हमें चाहिए 61 हो चुका है Can we go for 65 भाई 60 let's go अभी भी is there as well अभी भी नाम भी लिख दीजिए हो गया 60 lights 65 भी कर दो यार 61 है 4 और चाहिए अभी भी AWI ये कैम्पलिंग इज हियर एज वेल कैम्पलिंग भाई लाइक किया गया स्ट्रीम तुमने लाइक नहीं किया तो एक बार लाइक मार दो यार फ्री है आई एम गोना स्पिन द व्हील वी नीड 3 more lights for that 65 भाई I think we can get that 65 easily. 3 लोड चाहिए बस 18 में से दिलदार लोड चाहिए भाई अजीत सिंह इज हियर अजीत सिंह वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम भाई लाइक किया गया अजीत सिंह का भी नाम लिख दो इट्स गुड भाई अजीत सिंह आप यहाँ पे हैं क्या वी हैव 62 लाइट्स वी नीड 3 more lights for that 65 सैंडविच भाई भी यहाँ पे सैंडविच भाई तुमने लाइक किया क्या गिव अवे है डायमंड्स गिव अवे है डाल रहा यार Diamond giveaway is there. We need 3 more lights, guys. 3 more lights हो जाते हैं तो मैं अभी स्पिन कर दूंगा कंप्यूटर जी को बोल दिया जाएगा केपानिंग मेरा नाम है क्या हनन भाई केपान का नाम लिख दीजिए यार एंड केपान डिड यू लाइक द स्ट्रीम एज वेल वी नीड मोर लाइट्स भाई वी नीड 64 more each perfect giveaways here it is going to be diamonds I think 11 winners होने वाले हैं and 1500 डायमंड्स का गिव अवे होने वाला भाई आज अराउंड 3 स्टार लाइट 300 डायमंड्स 200 डायमंड्स मेरा नाम नहीं याद करो ना हनन का नाम लिख दीजिए यार HANAN भाई मुझे इग्नोर क्यों कर रहा है सैंडविच का नाम लिखो यार सैंडविच क्यों इग्नोर कर रहा हो कंप्यूटर जी लिख तो दिया सैंडविच आपका नाम देखिए लिख दिया मैं कंप्यूटर जी कह रहे हैं आपका नाम लिख दिया भाई सैंडविच मार्क कर दीजिए सैंडविच का नाम एंड यहाँ पे इजूमी भी आ चुकी है इजूमी मोबा 5v5 वेलकम टू अ स्ट्रीम यार आपने लाइक किया क्या 67 लाइक्स हो चुके हैं फिर से तुमने अनइवन कर दिया भाई अब तुम्हें एग्जैक्ट 70 देना पड़ेगा भाई नथिंग 0800 वेलकम टू अ स्ट्रीम भाई नथिंग 08,800 We need 70 lights, guys. 69 हो चुके हैं. That's a good number. We can stop at 69 as well. मेरा नाम किधर है? I am unknown भी लिख दो. Write my name. Izumi का नाम भी लिख दीजिए. IZUMI. Yes, I am unknown का भी लिख दीजिए. सविता भाभी wants to participate. लिख दीजिए भाई नाम सविता भाभी. We are at 69 lights भाई. एक और लाइट मिल सकता है क्या? 70 पुश हो जाएगा यहाँ पे. 72 लाइट्स हो चुके हैं भाई. घुमा दो. घुमाने लग जाओ. आई डोंट थिंक सो और किसी का नाम आएगा. वी नीड मेंबर्स ओनली गिव अवे प्लीज. एडमिन्स तो बोलिए भाई मेरे हाथ में नहीं है ये सब. सास्टे माय नेम ब्रो. डिड यू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब दो मिजॉन. लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो आपके कर लेंगे. ये लिस्ट एक बार कर लो. आई थिंक नो मोर लिस्ट भाई यहाँ पे अब. No more lists at the moment. कितने विनर होंगे? 4 विनर होंगे. निकालने स्टार्ट कर दीजिए. यस जल्दी करना. ऐश भाई जा चुके हैं यहाँ से. मुन्नी देवी भी जा चुके हैं सैडली. पुट माई नेम अगेन. नहीं भाई बार नहीं होगा. इजूमी चोकोलाटी इज गॉन एज वेल. सोनू भाई नाइस नेम भाई सोनू. जहाँ पे सोनू होता है वहाँ पे मोनू भी होता है. एंड यहाँ पे थे कोट स्ट्रीम भी निकल चुके हैं सैडली. शुभांकर राय भी जा चुके हैं यहाँ पे. ईस्ट टेंजन जा चुके हैं. वाइफू इज गॉन एज वेल. आकाश कुमार प्रसाद भी जा चुके हैं भाई. वेरी बिग नेम. 11 giveaway total. I think around 1500 diamonds giveaways here. वान जा चुके हैं, स्पेलिंग थोड़ी सी गलत है वान की, शायद इनको एन और एम पास होता है भाई, हो जाता है। नथिंग 08 आई नथिंग फोन एज वेल। बाकी कैसे ज्वाइन करें, अब तो ज्वाइन नहीं हो सकता भाई, अब हो गया, बाकी वाला ज्वाइन होगा। पलास इज हियर एज वेल, डियाब्लो भी जा चुके हैं, एल डियाब्लो, हाइड्रा, हेल हाइड्रा इज गॉन। मार्वल फैंस, मेंबर्स ओनली गिव अवे प्लीज, प्रेशर डालो भाई, करवा देंगे। आई थिंक 150 लाइट्स हो गए तो मेंबर्स ओनली करवा देंगे गाइस। लाइट्स अभी भी 72 है, निकालो भाई लाइट, 75 से कर दो, 3 मोर लाइट चाहिए भाई। डाला इज आउट एज वेल, ठीक, ऐसा ही होता है भाई अच्छे लोगों के साथ। अभिषेक करकी इज आउट, स्किपर इज आउट एज वेल, बहुत पुराने भाई, 1 साल से जानता हूँ स्किपर को भाई, दिखते रहते हैं। स्किपर भाई हाउ आर यू, सब लाइफ में बढ़िया चल रहा है। लकी मैन, नॉट सो लकी भाई, अनलकी मैन कर दो अपना नाम। सैडली गिव अवे नहीं जीते भाई, रेड है रेड। डाला कल आना कल, अजीत सिंह इज आउट एज वेल, रिमाइंड्स मी ऑफ दैट सिंगर भाई, अजीत सिंह। चिमसी इज आउट एज वेल, नाइस नेम। हनन इज आउट, कीपन इज आउट एज वेल, 2 बार पास में था, ऐसा मत बोलो, मैं जिसका नाम लेता हूँ वो भी हो जाता है। सन जिनवून इज आउट, घुमाते रहे तो रुटमन में बोलता रहेगा। गुड्डू धोखेबाज, आज भी धोखा मिला है भाई आपको, और अपनों को भी धोखा मिलता है, दैट्स पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ भाई। गाइस अभी तक 75 लाइक्स नहीं हुए, मैं बीच में व्हील रोक लूंगा भाई, 75 लाइक्स नहीं दिखेगा मुझे। गोलब V2W इज देयर, लास्ट 25 नेम्स आर देयर एज वेल। स्टाइलर भी जा चुके हैं, वी नीड 3 मोर लाइक्स भाई, 75 हो जाएंगे। Next we have Kazuya. Okay, Kazuya. Rhythm is there as well. Rhythm निकल चुके हैं यहाँ से। We have 4 lucky winners भाई। 1500 diamonds giveaway आज है। अभी भी गया अभी भी। हर्षल के पास था, तुम बाकी कौन as well यहाँ पे? आई ब्रोजैट भी निकल, ब्रोजैट भाई बोला था आपको ऐसे मत बोलो, मैंने आपके ऊपर नजर चले गया। अमनोन भाई फिर तुम भी चले गए, मैं बोल रहा हूँ भाई मत दिखाओ चैट पे, तुम चैट पे दिखाओगे तुम्हारा नाम आ जाएगा। अभी 0609 इज आउट एज वेल। वी हैव 73 लाइक्स यार, क्या हमारे पास 2 बंदे और मिल सकते हैं जो लाइक करेंगे? यू विल रीच 75 लाइक्स भाई। ही इज आउट एज वेल, कंप्यूटर जी जा चुके हैं हमारा साथ छोड़ के सैडली। वी हैव श्रेयाशी इज देयर एज वेल। Next person, who is it gonna be? Uncle Zozo. Why is it Uncle भाई? बच गया। Damn, बच गया ना, अब नहीं बचेगा भाई। ये नहीं बोल रहा था बच गया, मैंने मैसेज पढ़ लिया भाई, अब तेरा अब नहीं बचेगा भाई। The wheel is there. It's Moba and ... ठीक है। वेग की कैसे चूज किस्मत भाई, don't worry, there are gonna be 3 star लगे। Sandwich is out as well. आई पोसाइडन गेमिंग भी हमारा साथ छोड़ चुके हैं यहाँ पे। लेट्स सी, टॉप 10 पे जा रहे हैं। MLBB कंटेंट, कल भी बोला था मोबा 5v5 कंटेंट नाम रखो, जीत जाओगे भाई। लाइट भी चढ़ दो यार, दैट्स अ नाइस भाई। वी नीड 2 मोर लाइट्स भाई, 75 हो जाएगा। लाइट क्यों नहीं हो रहा भाई? नोटबॉन्ड गेमिंग इज आउट एज वेल, सैडली हर दिन आते हैं। सरिता भाभी इज आउट एज वेल। मिस्टेक गया, नाइस, डैम। लीलो 564 वो भी जा चुके हैं हमारे साथ छोड़ के। वी हैव 3 मोर पीपल, पीस नो, 2 मोर पीपल भाई यहाँ पे, 2 मोर लोग। वी हैव फाइनल, टोरो भी जा चुके हैं। द लास्ट पर्सन हैप्पी सॉमिक का भी बचा हुआ है क्या? ही इज गोना बी हैसिंग, नहीं बिलाल चले जाएंगे यहाँ पे, धड़ बोला था बिलाल को पर नहीं। वी हैव कर्मा लोटस, हर्सल, गुड गागा, हैप्पी सॉमिक जो निकलेंगे यहाँ पे। मीट आईडीज मान लीजिए अनम्यूट करके, थोड़ा सा करना, मुझे बैक हेड पे थोड़ा सा काम है यहाँ पे। अभी हमारे मीट भाई आएंगे जिनका टूर्नामेंट था, वंडरफुल टूर्नामेंट था भाई, सब तालियां बजाना उनके लिए। वो आईडीज मान लेंगे भाई विनर्स से। दीस आर द लकी विनर्स, 200 डायमंड्स गिव अवे जीते हैं भाई ये। दे हैव 150 डायमंड्स ईच। वी हैव मोर गिव अवे एज वेल, 3 स्टार लाइक गिव अवे एंड 300 डायमंड्स का गिव अवे और है भाई यहाँ पे। हर्षल भाई यस, तुम जीत चुके हो, अपनी आईडी प्रोवाइड कीजिए सर्वर के साथ यहाँ पे। जल्दी से चैट पे प्रोवाइड करिए जो विनर्स है भाई। इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट होगा आई थिंक। इंस्टाग्राम ने जिस तरह किया है वो लिस्ट प्रोवाइड करेगा आई थिंक, फिर स्पिन द व्हील होगा।
यस यस यस, इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट होगा, पहले होगा सेमीफाइनल पोस्ट था, उसका अभी मैं विनर मतलब नेम लिस्ट भेज रहा हूँ।
सेमीफाइनल्स में कौन जीतेगा, मतलब कितना मिलेगा उसको?
अरे 2 पोस्ट थी, सेमीफाइनल और फाइनल वाली 2 पोस्ट में से 300 डायमंड दोनों पोस्ट में 3 विनर।
दोनों पोस्ट पे 300 हैं तो भाई ये तो फिर 1800 तक चलेगा। मैंने काउंटिंग गलत की थी, 1800 डायमंड का गिव अवे यहाँ पे। आई होप आपने इंस्टाग्राम में पोस्ट किया होगा, नहीं किया तो भाई ये हालत खराब है। हर्षल भाई ने दे दिया, डूडू भाई ने दे दिया। अभी भी
इससे नाम भेजा है, मैंने नाम भेजा, उसमें से 3 चूज करना है।
ओके, द फर्स्ट 3 जो आएंगे भाई उनको मिल जाएगा, सिंपल सी बात है भाई। आई होप इन्होंने आईडी भी प्रोवाइड की होंगी।
हर्षल की आईडी किधर है? नहीं दिखा रहा।
दिखा रहा है, ऑल मैसेजेस पे जाके देखो ना।
मेरे में से गोगो पे दिखा रहा।
वोट करो, ऑल मैसेजेस करो, दिख जाएगा।
डन।
हाँ जी, बाकी की आईडीज पे ले लीजिए, बाकी आईडीज
बाकी है।
बाकी हैं। चलो कंप्यूटर जी नेक्स्ट शिफ्ट कर दिया जाए हमारा सेमीफाइनलिस्ट जो था। हाँ जी, नेक्स्ट अभी होगा यार। अगर आपने हमारे इंस्टाग्राम में पार्ट लिया होगा तो आप चांस ले सकते हैं, पर जो 3 स्टारलाइट वाला है वो उसके बाद होगा भाई, ये 600 डायमंड्स के बाद। कंप्यूटर जी में दिखा दी यहाँ पे लिस्ट। तो पहले 3 बंदे जो आएंगे इनको 100 डायमंड्स ईच मिलेंगे यहाँ पे, ठीक है। तो कंप्यूटर जी घुमा लेते हैं। हमारे पास है रेड सीज भाई, जीत चुके हैं 100 डायमंड।
वो जीतेंगे या लास्ट 3 जीतेंगे?
स्टार्टिंग 3 भाई। 79960 has won भाई 100 diamonds as well।
अबे लास्ट के 3 ही मुझे भी छोड़ लेना, अच्छा नहीं।
Tomorrow and a third and final winner Ansh.esc। शीश, यहाँ पे आई थिंक रिजल्ट्स में जाके लास्ट 3 नाम कॉपी कर लो, आई थिंक वो आ जाएंगे एंड वो मीट को प्रोवाइड कर देना। लास्ट 3 नाम
मैं स्क्रीन शेयर पे
ये 3 नाम जीते हैं तेरे 100 डायमंड्स एंड अब फाइनल से कर लीजिए भाई।
भेज रहा हूँ।
मैं भी इंस्टाग्राम वाले पे पार्ट किया था, मेरा नाम कहाँ है? नाम होगा यार हर्षल भाई यहाँ पे। आपने किस पे किया था?
इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट में किया था, मतलब जो टीम जीतेगी अगर तुमने उसका नाम दिया हो तो भी तुम्हारा, लाइक तुमने पीक लिखा होगा तो नहीं आएगा।
हाँ जी, आपने अगर मेगाट्रॉन चूज किया था एंड मेगाट्रॉन टीम जीती है तो आपका नाम लिखा जाएगा। एंड 2 पोस्ट थी, सेमीफाइनल्स वाली एंड फाइनल्स वाली। आई थिंक आपने फाइनल्स वाली में लिखा होगा कि सेमीफाइनल्स वाले में क्या होगा। पीक डिडंट विन, हाँ अगर आपने सही टीम चुनी होगी तो आपका नाम लिखा जाएगा। अभी फाइनल्स वाला करेंगे हम।
तीन ही करना है, लास्ट 3 रख दे इसमें।
लास्ट 3 करेंगे ग्रैंड फाइनल्स में। यहाँ पे शफल मार दीजिए अच्छे से। These are the teams भाई। नेवर माइंड, मिन्सिया निकल चुके हैं यहाँ पे। नेक्स्ट इट इज गोना बी एक्सिया प्ले जो हमारे साथ छोड़ के चले जाएंगे। नेक्स्ट वी नीड 4 मोर। कर्मा लोटस भी जा चुके हैं भाई। नेक्स्ट यहाँ पे सिंजी सैटो इज गॉन एज वेल। 2 प्लेयर्स बचे हैं और इट इज गोना बी हैप्पी सोमित जो निकल जाएंगे। नॉट सो हैप्पी एनीमोर है ना हैप्पी सोमित। लास्ट पर्सन, हु इज इट गोना बी? अनलकी वन, इट इज गोना बी स्काइलर। These 3 people has won 300 diamonds yet again भाई।
सबसे पहले स्टारलाइट का एक काम करो, 1-2 मतलब स्पिन का कर दो, बाकी एक डक रेस का अपने हिसाब से कर दो। हाँ, जो सबसे पहले कॉपी किया था ना वो सबका 2 स्टारलाइट कर दो। लास्ट स्टारलाइट 100 लाइक पे या फिर उसके आगे।
गिव मी अ सेकंड भाई, मेरा मैच बनाना है यहाँ पे। मीट थोड़ा सा हैंडल करना, मैं लॉबी बना चाहता हूँ।
ओके ओके ठीक है। मेंबर्स ओनली के लिए भाई 150 लाइक चाहिए। 100 लाइक होती है तो में कुछ सोचता हूँ लास्ट स्टार लाइफ फॉर मेंबर्स ओनली कर लेते हैं मेंबर्स ओनली लास्ट स्टार लाइफ वही करते हैं मेंबर्स ओनली के लिए लास्ट स्टार लाइफ बाकी दो ऐसे ही सब व्यूअर्स के लिए हाँ मेंबर्स कहीं से दिखेगा हाँ सबसे पहले कहा इसको लिख दो उसमें से उसमें से लास्ट जो बचेगा उस पर विनर देंगे फिर एक डक रेस में देंगे और एक तेरा होगा मेंबर
डट रेस ही करो ना, जो 3 आएंगे 1 2 3 उनको दे दो।
दो ही होगा एक मेंबर की होगा
अच्छा, एक मेंबर की भी कर दिया, चलो ठीक है फिर, दैट्स गुड भाई।
डक रेस में
डट
ही
रेस करो,
ऐड कर दिया
डट रेस करो, फिर मेंबर्स ओनली का स्पिन कर दो देंगे।
वैसे
यहीं पे था, इसी साइड पे था। गिव मी 2 सेकंड में आया अभी। तो नाम वाम लिखो, 69 सेकंड्स करना ठीक है, यू नो द ड्रिल। Yes, so it is going to be 69 seconds यहाँ पे।
इसमें से फर्स्ट दो विनर को मिलेगा स्टारलाइट और एक होगा सिर्फ मेंबर्स के लिए भाई कर लो भाई जिसको भी बाय करना है उसकी तरह
हाँ जी, 69 सेकेंड्स। इस बार मेंबर्स ओनली भी होगा। एंड गाइस मैं लाइक की तरफ देख रहा हूँ भाई। इफ यू डोंट लाइक यू आर नॉट गोना विन भाई। आई एम गोना बी ऑनेस्ट। 74 हो चुका है। कैन वी हिट 80 भाई? सुपर चैट तो इग्नोर। सुपर चैट कहाँ गया भाई? मुझे क्यों नहीं दिख रहा सुपर चैट? सुपर चैट दिया है वो तो मीट ही बताएंगे भाई। भाई भाई मेंबर्स ओनली अभी भी से पूछो भाई, मीट से पूछो भाई। सुपर चैट एल सुपर चैट दिया तो नाम लिख देंगे भाई, नो इश्यूज अबाउट दैट। एंड आई थिंक 80 लाइक्स तो हिट हो जाने चाहिए भाई। 75 लाइक्स हिट हो चुके हैं। 80 लाइक्स पे वी विल स्टार्ट द रेस भाई। भाई सुपर चैट डाला था ऐड मेंबर ओनली पर भी 75 से आगे नहीं गया। आई नो राइट। 80 लाइक्स हो जाएंगे तो इसको बिल्कुल 77 चले गया भाई। 80 लाइक्स पे आई थिंक आई एम गोना स्टार्ट द रेस यहाँ पे। सुपर चैट वाला आई थिंक मीट सोच रहा है इसके बारे में, शायद सुपर चैट वाला भी डाल दे अगर आपकी न्यूज सही है तो। अभी अभी कितने का सुपर चैट किया था हमने?
40 का दो किया था, डाल दूंगा।
डाल दे भाई। 40 का दो किया तो दिल भर के डाल भाई। 80 रुपए दिए हैं, दैट्स गुड भाई। 75 से ऊपर 77 हो चुका है। वी नीड 3 मोर लाइक्स भाई। यहाँ पे 3 मोर लाइक्स डाल दीजिए गाइस। वी विल हैव 80 लाइक्स। पुश करेंगे आगे,
देखते हैं भाई। लास्ट पे ट्विस्ट है, अगर हो पाया तो मेंबर्स वाला होगा वरना सबके लिए। मेरे पास लिस्ट नहीं है।
हो पाया तो मेंबर्स ओनली प्ले वो भी है। हाउ मेनी लाइक्स आर देयर दो? कितने लाइक्स हो गए?
77
बात नहीं मान रहे क्या तुम लोग? नॉटी हो गया। 76 हो गए। कौन है भाई? मैं 140 से सुपर चैट किया था। मेरा मल्टीपल एंट्री डालो देन वो तो वही देखेगा भाई। एंड भाई तुम बात नहीं मान रहे यार। 80 लाइक्स नहीं कर रहे। वी हैव 77 लाइक्स हियर। 3 मोर लाइक चाहिए भाई गाइस। मेंबर्स ओनली में सुपर चैट नॉट अलाउड। तो खाली खाने के बाद दिया डैम। मेरा नाम भी डालो कंप्यूटर जी, नाम डाल दीजिए शिंजी का। मेरे हाथों में सैडली हाउ डू आई से दिस कंट्रोल्स नहीं है। हाँ अब तो नहीं हो पाएगा, आई थिंक बंद करके फिर से करना पड़ेगा आपको।
सेटिंग में जाओ ना, आई गेस उधर से एक बार।
है तो डाल दो पे टू विन। वाह पे टू विन तो है भाई, यू प्ले।
यस सिंगल।
हाँ
मेरा नाम डाल दो, प्लास का भी डाल दो भाई, प्लास का भी डाल दो। PALASH 80 हो गया लाइट। 80 मुझे क्यों नहीं देख रहा भाई? 77 हुआ है, तुम झूठ बोल रहे हो।
मेरा में
ठीक है
भी
भाई।
77 है।
SANS।
को बोलू, बोल दो। मेरा कॉल नहीं उठा रहा, तुम लोगों का कहाँ से उठाएगा भाई?
चलो गाइस स्टार्ट कर देते। कोई ना यार, थोड़ा सा दिल तोड़ा आपने 80 लाइक्स में करके, पर चला दो भाई डट रेस। छोड़ दो भाई सारी डट्स। 69 सेकेंड्स, लेट्स सी भाई। मन करे तो 80 लाइक्स कर देना भाई। 3 लाइक्स ही है, ज्यादा नहीं है भाई। So many ducks, yeah. And by the way, guys, have you guys eaten duck, भाई? My name is Umi, भाई। ये लेट क्यों आते हो भाई? लेट वालों को कुछ नहीं मिलता भाई। The early bird gets the bomb होता है भाई यहाँ पे। और आपका नाम है तो यार, यहाँ पे क्यों डर रहे हो यार? तुम चिल करो, अपने लोग ही बैठे हैं यार। व्हाट इज दिस बिहेवियर यार? माय नेम कर ले दो। 40,000 डायमंड्स पड़े हैं यार आपके अकाउंट में। लेट्स सी कौन सी डट जीतती है अभी। सबसे पहले आगे तो वाइफू की जा रही है विद अ सेनेटर टोपी। पीछे पांडा भी बना हुआ है भाई अभी भी। पांडा आर इंडेंजर स्पीसीज बाय द वे। यहाँ पे बूस्ट मिलता हुआ पीछे से गुड्डू धोखेबाज आ रहे हैं। प्लेन्स ऑफ दैट, आई डोंट नो प्लेन्स ऑफ दैट धोखेबाज कैसा हो सकता है। सबसे आगे हैं वो। और पीछे देखिए नारंगी कलर के आ रहे हैं, चटपटी कलर के आ रहे हैं। चंदन ये बदन भी आगे जा रहा है। लेट्स गो चंदन, चंदन ये बदन, यू कैन डू इट। नंबर सेकंड फर्स्ट पोजीशन में आया है एंड सेकंड पोजीशन में ऐश आया भाई ये। डैम
चंदन ऐसे दस।
चंदन एंड ऐश, कांग्रेचुलेशंस भाई, यू गाइस हैज वन भाई।
चंदन चंदन भाई सेंड योर आईडी एंड सर्वर आईडी। यस नहीं है।
चंदन फाइनली जीत चुका है भाई। थर्ड को क्या मिलेगा? थर्ड सैडली कुछ नहीं मिलेगा भाई यहाँ पे। बिलाल भाई, आई डेंट इवन सी माई नेम। इजुमी का नाम दिखा दीजिए कंप्यूटर जी, नीचे स्वाइप करके। कहाँ पे है वो, कौन से पोजीशन पे आई है? क्या मीट भाई ने हमसे झूठ बोला था?
ना भाई दिया तो था मैंने नाम।
हाँ 49 पोजीशन में आ रखा है इजुमी, मैंने देख लिया। कंप्यूटर जी वापस मत जाना, 49 पे झूठ बोल रहा हूँ मैं। 51 पोजीशन पे था आपका। कंप्यूटर जी गेम खेला, आई डिजर्व सम गेस्ट यू डू। भाई आपका 51 पोजीशन पे आया था भाई, मैंने देख लिया था
भाई। आईडी सेंड कर दो भाई। चंदन एस।
यस चंदन ये बदन एंड ऐश भाई अपनी आईडीज प्रोवाइड कर लीजिए। ऐश इज हियर, व्हाट अबाउट मी? ऐश भाई तुम जीत गए स्टारलाइट, अपनी आईडी प्रोवाइड कीजिए भाई, मिल जाएगा। चंदन ने भी अपनी आईडी दे दी है।
और मेरी आईडी को फॉलो कर देना।
इश
तो नहीं, एक काम करते हैं, अभी जिसका है ना लास्ट एक स्टारलाइट बच्चा है वो कोपलाइट, मतलब जब भी जिसका नाम आता है उसका नाम लिख के कंप्लीट करते हैं लास्ट एक स्टारलाइट। मतलब
अरे इजुमी है तो पहले से ही।
मेंबर्स
तो
के
फिर
लिए
से सिंजी भी लिख
चाहिए,
दे।
वो भी ऑफलाइन है। मेरे पास लिस्ट नहीं है मेंबर की भाई, मेरे को दिखा था भी है केस नहीं। सनी हम देख सकते हैं क्या मेंबर्स सब?
आई थिंक आपके पास एडिटर वेडिटर रोल है तो आप देख सकते हो शायद।
कहाँ से देखते हो वैसे?
भाई इतना नहीं पता, मैनेजर रोल होगा तो आपको दिख जाएगा उस पर।
आप कहाँ से देखते हैं, मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ, मुझे खुद नहीं पता कहाँ से देखते हैं।
उसमें तुम अर्न पे जाओ, वहां पे तुम मेंबर्स पे जाओ, तुम्हें लिस्ट मिल जाएगी। मुझे आईडी पासवर्ड भेज, मैं देखता हूँ।
अबे ये आईडी
Did
का
I win
पासवर्ड
anything by becoming second? Yes. Ash, you won a Starlight. आप एक Starlight जीत चुके हैं, 300 diamonds की। That means you have a free skin as well.
मैं तो वही बोल रहा हूँ, जो जो ऑनलाइन ना उसका नाम लिख दो, सबका मत लिखो। जो जो ऑनलाइन है हैशटैग एलसीए लिख दो। तो नहीं कंटिन्यू कर अब तू। अरे तुझे नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, व्यूअर्स को बोल रहा हूँ कि एलसीए लिखो हैशटैग।
2 मिनट दो,
सनी नाम बोले।
एक बार कॉल करके आया रुक।
ओके, तब तक मैं बोलता हूँ। कौन कौन है? लॉन्ग बैंग फिर यार लीलो लॉन्ग बैंग ही लिखो यार सब। लीलो 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 एला येलो एला येलो फिर है पलास पलास पौ पौ भाई क्या करता है? वन 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 मैं लिख के देता हूँ रेंज। अबे लाइव स्ट्रीम नहीं दिख रहा है तुम्हें, उसमें से देख लेना, जो जो है उसका लिख देना, लीजिए तो। ऊपर से देख के जाना, जहाँ से एलसी है वहां से लिख के जा।
चलिए, आई एम हियर। टैब ही हो चुका है, अभी का नाम लिख दीजिए ABHII। एंड अभी भी 79 लाइक्स हुए हैं गाइस, जल्दी जल्दी लाइक कर लीजिए। रितम का नाम लिख दीजिए RITAM, रितम। अंकल जोजो का नाम भी लिख लीजिए, अंकल जोजो। One one is here as well. One one, there you go. आपका नाम भी लिख दिया। Don't forget to like the stream भाई। 79 likes हैं, 85 से पहले मैं नहीं घुमाऊंगा भाई। इस बार तो मान लिया, पिछली बार घुमा लिया था, इस बार नहीं हो पाएगा। राइट, ऑर्डर वाइज ना, ऑर्डर वाइज कुछ नहीं होता है यहाँ पे। जुमी का नाम भी लिख दीजिए।
इसे 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 मीत का नाम भी लिख दे और मीत का वाला मेरे को दे देना, ठीक है?
स्टीव का नाम लिख दीजिए STEV। हाँ जी।
और मेरा नाम लिखा कि नहीं इसे? कहाँ पे? अरे टाइप भी करना होता है क्या? मेरे को लगा बस लाइक देने से हो गया है।
चलिए, चोटोलाटी का नाम लिख दीजिए। कैब्रो का लिख दीजिए KYABRO। हैप्पी सॉमिट का भी लिख दीजिए, लिखा नहीं है तो। सिंजी का भी लिख दीजिए। अरे अरे, वाइफ का नाम भी लिख दीजिए। अननोन का नाम भी लिख दीजिए। थोड़ा सा फ्रस्ट्रेटेड हो रखे भाई, सब स्पैम मार रहे हैं भाई। आपका नाम लिख दिया तो वापस मत बोलिए गाइस। हाइडा का नाम भी लिख दीजिए।
एक बात बोलो, वो कहाँ गया अभी, क्या करूँ?
अब कुछ नहीं हो सकता, अब जो चल गया चल गया भाई। अब ये सब बातें बताई नहीं जाती।
बता दी।
एंड यहाँ पे देखिए कौन सा था, हाइड्रा का नाम हो चुका है शुभांकर का, लिख दीजिए शुभांकर। सॉलिटेयर का लिख दीजिए TAIRE। हाँ जी, अभी का लिख दीजिए, सोनू भाई का लिख दीजिए, सोनू का लिख दीजिए भाई, तो मैंने अपने से ऐड किया था भाई। अननोन का नाम हो गया, ऐश का नाम हो गया, क्या ऐश का नाम लिख दीजिए, वरना तन्मय का नाम लिख दीजिए। ऐश तन्मय अलग है, तन्मय अलग है। तन्मय का नाम लिख दीजिए। एलेनोर का नाम लिखा था क्या? एलेनोर का नाम लिख दीजिए। MLBB कंटेंट इज हियर एज वेल। इसका मोबा 5v5 कंटेंट लिखिए भाई, इस बार जीतेगा देखो। मोबा 5v5 कंटेंट लिखिए इसका। मोबा 5v5 कंटेंट। हाइड्रा भाई आपका नाम लिख दिया, दोबारा स्पैम मत कीजिए। नथिंग 0800 का नाम लिख दीजिए। 0800 का नाम लिख दीजिए। रुद्र प्रताप सिंह का नाम लिख दीजिए। रुद्र प्रताप सिंह इज देयर। एचईओ का नाम लिख दीजिए। सुभानकर भाई आपका नाम लिख दिया है भाई। रुद्र प्रताप सिंह का लिख दिया, फिर डियाब्लो का नाम लिख दीजिए। शुभानकर भाई आपका नाम लिख दिया है भाई। मेंबर्स ओनली करो, नॉट अप टू मी भाई। ध्रुव वर्मा का नाम लिख दीजिए। 84 लाइक्स हो रखे हैं गाइस, 85 करो, 90 पुश करो भाई, कुछ तो पुश करो भाई। दूसरी आईडी से आ रहे हो। 27 हो गए भाई। गिवअवे का प्राइस तब तक मिलेगा, 8 वीक में मिल जाएगा भाई, सीधा तुम्हारे मेल पे आएगा, ऊपर कंपनी की तरफ से आएगा। जो तुम्हारी विजा अमाउंट है वो डायरेक्टली भेजेगी, इसलिए 8 वीक लगते हैं, 7 to 14 बिजनेस डेज। हर्षल भाई का भी नाम लिख दीजिए। हाँ जी। स्किपर भाई, आई डोंट थिंक हर्षल था। हर्षल भाई आपका नाम लिखा हुआ है भाई, व्हाट इज दिस यार। स्किपर का लिख दीजिए। हाँ जी, स्किपर भाई का नाम लिख दिया गया है। व्हाट्स द 86 लाइक्स हो चुके हैं, क्या 90 लाइक्स मिलेंगे? 4 मोर लाइक्स भाई, जल्दी से 4 लाइक कर रहे हो। गैरी इज हियर, गैरी भाई का भी लिख दीजिए। हाँ, GARR भाई। ग्लोब इज हियर एज वेल, GLOUB। वो दूसरा है, सेम ही हर्षल है भाई, तुम चिंता मत करो। चलो एक हर्षल 0985 लिख दो। अबे मेरा लिखो रे। अल्लू कबली का लिख दीजिए, ALU। अरे अरे, ये ALU था पर आलू लिख दिया आपने, कोई ना। ALU कबली। हाँ जी। ALU। अल्लू। चीमसी इज हियर एज वेल, चीमसी का लिख दीजिए। CHEEMSI। हाँ जी, लाइक्स देखिए 87 हुए, 90 लाइक्स कर दीजिए। 90 लाइक्स में मैं घुमाने लग जाऊंगा। श्रेया इज देयर एज वेल, श्रेया आपका नाम लिख दिया मैंने। शैम्पू इज हियर, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम शैम्पू भाई। एक बार लाइक भी कर दीजिए स्ट्रीम। वी हैव मॉली बेबी 23 एज वेल। मॉली बेबी का लिख दीजिए। मॉली बेबी एंड शैम्पू, SAMPO। शैम्पू हो चुका, आपका नाम लिख दिया। पुडिंग लिख दो, पुडिंग लिख दीजिए, PUDDING। पुडिंग भाई आपने लाइक किया क्या? वी नीड 1 मोर लाइक भाई, 90 लाइक होगा। आई एम गोना स्पिन द व्हील। 89 लाइक हो चुका है, एक बार 90 लाइक हो जाए। कोरो C8M है, कोरो का ना C8M। सासुके बी, अरे सासुके BFUI। डन। बिलाल का नाम भी लिख दीजिए, BELIAL। मुकेश सिंह भी आ चुके हैं हमारे साथ। मुकेश सिंह भाई, आपका नाम लिख देंगे कि आपने लाइक किया स्ट्रीम। एक बार लाइक करवा दीजिए। 95 लाइक्स होने वाले हमारे, 91 हो चुके हैं। दैट्स गुड भाई। मेरा भी भाई। अबे देखो ना, ये सब ऑनलाइन नहीं जिस डिप्लेट आ रहे हैं, पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ भाई। गिव अवे वाले बंदे। Martin is here as well. Martin bhai, welcome to a stream, man. Don't forget to like the stream. If you don't like, your name is not going to be there. So don't forget to like the stream. Dudu Dada is there as well. Dudu Dada लिख दो है तो। And Martin का भी लिख दीजिए, इसके बाद और किसी का नाम नहीं लिखा जाएगा। That's it for the names. हाँ जी,
वो गागा हटा दे, वो ऑलरेडी जीत गया।
जीत गया, चलो ठीक है। डन भाई, अब डट रेस होगी। सनी का नाम नहीं था ना, सनी भी लिख दो यार, अपना भी देखूंगा। इफ आई, अगर मैं जीत गया तो वापस से स्पिन होगा भाई, चिंता मत करो, बस मुझे रेस में पार्ट लेना है। सब्सक्राइबर ओनली चैट कर रहा हूँ, सब्सक्राइबर ओनली चैट है। लालची सनी इट्स नॉट इवन माय चैनल भाई, पर 93 हो गया तो 95 तब तक नहीं होगा, तब तक चालू नहीं करूंगा भाई, क्योंकि ये जोमिन लालची बोला है। वी नीड 2 more likes गाइस। 2 लाइक करोगे तो आई एम गोना चालू द रेस भाई, जस्ट बिकॉज इसने मुझे लालची बोला भाई। जुमी मैं नहीं जानता भाई, जुमी 2 लाइक्स ले गया। इट्स ऑल बिकॉज कंप्यूटर जी, जुमी का नाम हटा दीजिए। इसने मुझे मेरे 11 डायमंड्स भी नहीं दिए, मैं 11 डायमंड जीता था। जस्ट फॉर द व्यूवर्स भाई, 2-3 महीने हो गए, पता नहीं क्या होगा इन 11 डायमंड्स का। अभी तक तो 100 डायमंड हो जाते हैं भाई बैंक में रख पाता तो। बट वी नीड 2 more likes गाइस। 95 हो जाएंगे, आई एम गोना स्टार्ट द रेस। आई थिंक दैट्स फेयर इनफ यार। 1800 डायमंड्स गिव अवे किया है, 95 लाइक्स तो बनते हैं भाई। टूर्नामेंट होस्ट किया 15,000 INR भाई, फ्री एंट्री। और क्या चाहिए भाई। सनी को मन में 100 लाइक चाहिए, 100 नहीं चाहिए भाई, 150 टारगेट दिया था। आई डोंट थिंक सो इट्स गोना कंप्लीट 150 लाइक्स। बस 100 भी कर दो तो अच्छा है यार। 100 लाइक्स तक कितना चाहिए भाई, 6 लाइक चाहिए और। इट्स नॉट दैट बैड राइट, 6 लाइक्स करना। खुद ही बताओ भाई, प्लीज डोंट डिफेम मी। आई एम नॉट डिफेमिंग यू, आई एम जस्ट स्टेटिंग द फैक्ट्स। मेरे 11 डायमंड्स अभी तक नहीं आए मेरे पास। वी हैव 97 लाइक्स गाइस। 3 more लाइक चाहिए भाई, 3 more लाइक चाहिए, 100 लाइक्स हो जाएंगे। एंड देन वी विल मेक टू ऐड कर लो। इंट्रोवर्ट चीटू स्ट्रीम लाइक की क्या? स्ट्रीम लाइक करो, मैं कर दूंगा भाई। डैम 97 लाइक्स दिखा रहा है यार मुझे अभी भी। इंट्रोवर्ट चीटू का नाम कर दीजिए, ऐड कर दीजिए कंप्यूटर जी। हाँ जी, वाई आर यू इंट्रोवर्ट चीटू भाई, एक्सोवर्ट बनो भाई। एड ऑलरेडी। नाइस, 100 लाइक्स हो चुके हैं। थैंक यू यार, 100 लाइक्स है टारगेट करने के लिए। एंड आई थिंक विद दैट स्टार्ट कर दो भाई, घुमा दो कंप्यूटर जी, और नहीं तरसाएंगे। एंड थैंक यू यार करने के लिए यार, 100 लाइक्स। देयर यू गो, स्टार्टेड भाई। किसका बतख भारी बढ़ेगा। जनरली जो सबसे आगे चलता है वो हार जाता है। कर्मा इज देयर, सोनू इज देयर, हर्षो 0985 जा रहे हैं यहाँ पे। जल्दी करो भाई। सोल वर्सेस गोल्ड लाइट चल रहा है। यस पीस नंबर, व्हाट्स द स्कोर? मैं जो 50 डायमंड जीता था उसी का इनाम मिल सकता है कि? आई डोंट थिंक सो मिल सकता है भाई। अलाउ है वो तो ऑर्गेनाइजर्स ही बताएंगे। आदमी सर विकास भाई, थोड़ा सा लेट हो चुके हो। यहाँ पे हम 105 लाइक्स की तरफ चल रहे हैं। 2 लाइक और चाहिए, 105 हो जाएंगे, सपना पूरा हो जाएगा। इन लास्ट 20 सेकंड्स वी हैव अभी भी पीछे से स्पीड पर करते हुए सबसे आगे जीतने चांस है, पर लास्ट 20 सेकंड्स में कहीं ना कहीं बूस्ट मिलता है। सनी सबसे पीछे है। यहाँ पे देखिए रुद्र प्रताप सिंह भी आगे हैं, पीछे से सॉलिटेयर आते हुए। लास्ट 10 सेकेंड, सबकी हवा खत्म हो चुकी है। फिर से बूस्ट दिया गया है। नीचे से देखिए एक हीरो आ रहा है, एक हीरो आ रहा है, हर्षल आ रहा है, पर हर्षल को पीछे छोड़ते हुए लीलो आ गया है आगे। लीलो 1, पीछे से बलाल भी आ रहा था चुपके से पूरी स्पीड पर करके। इट इज गोना बी लीलो भाई। लीलो क्या तुम यहाँ पे हो हमारे साथ? अपनी आईडी दो यार। Lilo, are you here, bhai? Slay Queen, Lilo is here as well. Oh my god, yes, Lilo. Karma is last, bhai. Damn. कर्मा को कर्मा मिल गया भाई यहाँ पे। बिला देखो कितने पास था भाई, स्पीड पकड़ ली थी भाई उसने। मिंजू पास मी। अरे लीलो मिंजू है क्या? मिंजी को तो नहीं मिलने वाला भाई। नहीं 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 नहीं, वापस से होगा। लीलो मिंजू है, बहुत चीजें चीज जुटी है भाई, इसको नहीं मिलेगा। कंग्रेचुलेशन यार लीलो फॉर विनिंग द स्टारलाइट भाई। अपने आईडी प्रोवाइड कर लीजिए। अच्छा भाई, इजुमी ने बता लिया यार, ये आईवी है, ये मिंजू है, इसको नहीं मिलेगा भाई। ओके आईवी भाई, यस यस यस, सही पकड़े हैं सौमिक। एंड कंग्रेचुलेशन यार, थैंक यू लीलो यार, आने के लिए थैंक यू मिंजू पार्ट लेने के लिए। Your dedication is what made you win. You got your extra free starlight, free skin उस महीने की। Most probably 8 horse skin अगर तुम stack up कर रहे होगे तो। जल्दी से आईडी प्रोवाइड कर लो यार लीलो। आईडी प्रोवाइड नहीं किए तो आई थिंक मीट आईडी प्रोवाइड किए क्या? ये तो फिर वहां पे मोबा 5v5 वाले में भी थी भाई लीलो, तो हर गिव अवे में दिख जाती है। मतलब मुझे पता नहीं था ये नाइस यार।
आईडी नहीं दी।
चलो आईडी प्रोवाइड कर दी है लीलो ने, कंग्रेचुलेशन यार। एंड स्टारलाइट का क्या करोगे आप? यस मीट भाई, आईडी दिए इन्होंने, उठा लीजिए इनकी आईडी। W, yes, paper W that भाई, everyone was W भाई, W management, W streamer, W casters भाई, every single W giveaways as well. I think 5000 diamonds का giveaway हो चुका है, आज ही 2000 के राउंड हो गया था। एंड हर दिन 200 तो हो ही रहता भाई। Moba 5v5 clip is here as well. Hello Moba 5v5 clip, congratulations for the tournament, it was a good one, thank you यार। ऐसे सपोर्ट किया करो यार, वंडरफुल कंटेंट भाई। कंटेंट बनाना मत छोड़ना भाई, आपको मैंने पहले ही बोला था भाई, सनी दिस साइड कभी कंटेंट बनाना मत छोड़ना भाई। 100 लोग बोलेंगे, 100 लोग रोकेंगे, पर हमारे पास हमारा कंटेंट ही तो है, और क्या है भाई। यस लीलो, मिल चुकी है आपकी आईडी। यस यस यस, मिल चुकी है मीट को मिल चुकी है। कितनी बार मीट भी कह रहा है, कितनी बार भेजेगा भाई। थैंक यू, यस मोबा भाई। चलो आई थिंक विद दैट इट्स अ रैप अप भाई। सक्सेसफुल टूर्नामेंट, लेट्स गो। फाइनल्स थोड़ा सा स्पाइसी हो सकता था पर भाई यार, थोड़ा सा स्पाइसी हो सकता था। पीक ने हमें उम्मीद दी तो थी कि भाई कम बैक करेंगे, रिवर्स स्वीप मारेंगे, पर मेरे कौन स्पोर्ट्स भाई, उनको मौका मिल गया, वो जीत के चले गए। तो वेल प्लेड भाई पीक, वेल प्लेड। स्लोली बट या वी विल क्लाइंब भाई। यहाँ पे टॉप फैंस गिव अवे टाइम, आई डोंट थिंक सो भाई ऐसा कुछ है। यस, थैंक यू फॉर होस्टिंग सच वंडरफुल टूर्नामेंट्स। एंड आई थिंक विद दैट वी आर टेकिंग अ लीव भाई। कल मिलते, कल क्या ही मिलेंगे भाई, अब नेक्स्ट टूर्नामेंट में मिलते हैं। एंड गेस करो भाई नेक्स्ट टूर्नामेंट का क्या ही प्राइस पुल होने वाला है, ठीक है, क्योंकि बिगर टूर्नामेंट्स आते रहेंगे। डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल एज वेल। And with that, we are taking our leave. And once again, thank you every single one of you. Good night, sayonara. Take care.